whatever, but Shrimzy's just too good.
Shrimzy.
This is brutal for T1, and this is why I was talking about the Falcons wanting to make earlier rotations. Because they're a step ahead of T1 here, they are able to be on top of this ledge, have a little bit of high ground advantage, and end up winning that fight and probably not lose a single player. You can see Salute was wondering.
He's a bit hungry.
Yeah, the Freaks need some points today. 30
sweet.
is okay, but you'd love to get a few extra to feel comfortable. You know, 30 again, fine. Yes, you're almost
43 seconds.
into
Shit.
the grand finals. But, you know, it obviously, again, wasn't the day that the Freaks would want for themselves. They want to be better. And going back to watch some of the VODs from PGS 7, especially in the early phases of the tournament, the Freaks were, I think, playing a little bit too cautious. I think they really didn't understand the rotation patterns of the teams very well. They were losing a lot of players early in transition. One of the things that really concerned me about the Freaks was that they weren't covering their backs very well. Like, they'd have an edge circle compound position, and there'd be teams behind them making tons of noises, and they weren't being diligent about clearing those players out. So that's something that,
Okay, I have a team.
if the situation arises, I'd like to see them really focus in on it and make sure that their backs are clear if they're going to play edge.
They're too good of a team to fumble over these small mistakes. Like, their firepower, their map knowledge, too good for that. I'm continually having my eyes drawn over to Vegapal running the 2-2 split. Pachinki
Gotta put
still
my
being a
phone.
core component. But Geek actually has decided to send Hyruzen very high up onto Everest, and he's kind of scouting around, and I think taking some shots at Bestia. Well, you can see Taikula is going to have Spaceman pretty much up in space right now, and he's going to be roaming around. This is going to be kind of the southwest. E-Arena is going to be pretty close. Day Trade as well, but I think that Taikula has found that there is going to be a section of Pachinki Hillside that's going to be open, and that's pretty strong. It's going to be the eastern point of it.
I love to see this, though, from Taikula. They've got a lot of really good information on what's going on to the hills southwest of Pachinki, so they're able to get up there and get some relative safety while Spaceman can watch your back a little bit. He knows where Day Trade is, so they have some really good info here as, you know, Nurin's going to lob some rocks in with the SKS at Spaceman, but I think he's probably okay. Those are nearly impossible to hit.
Well, we have seen a couple of people get shot out of gliders.
It happens, but it's an SKS.
It's rare.
But it's an SKS.
Yeah, the SKS slander continues.
I will continue to slander it.
I like it, but I slander it as well. I don't know. It's a fun gun to shoot, but
it sounds cool.
It does.
I'll give it that.
It does. But at the same time, it is not. It is not the most meta of weapons for certain reasons, and there's quite.
I mean, the bullets come out of it slower than a slow pitch in softball. It's just.
I mean, but it's like Exodia, right? If you get every single one of the good
attachments?
pieces and all the attachments,
then it's okay.
Then it's pretty okay.
Well, it's very stable then.
It's not still the best, but it's still pretty
it's
okay.
easy to shoot. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I like it. It's easy to shoot. You know, doesn't mean I hit anything with it, but it's easy to shoot.
You feel good doing it. That's all that matters.
That's why you play video games, right?
Yeah, exactly. Quizzy just took a peek at VP. Half damage each way. No more of that. A little bit of a pre-pop here for Divine. Maybe just a scout, potentially, or just leaving Hella back. I wouldn't be too surprised if they got in this. There's actually some stuff available. There's quite a bit of buildings inside of this circle. So for DN, I guess they don't take it. It went a little bit ahead, but could have been an interesting idea. For Petrichor Road, some of these compounds along the road between Pachinki and School can be a little tricky to lock down, so they're going for an early 2-2 split, though.
This is, yes, it does have a lot of dips that you can play. It has the Badlands, has Ruzhawk in it, but the fact that we see Petrichor Road and Freaks both still holding down 2-2s in very prime real estate, with Freaks holding down School as well as Boatyard, and then the road coming out of Pachinki is going to be dual held by Petrichor Road. That's a bit vicious, but we have a stack of cars all up on top of each other as it's going to be New Happy, Jin G, and BB.
Everybody's trying to see what's going on. There's a lot of room to play on the edges of Potato. There's a few extra houses here and there. This is a dangerous house to be in sometimes. Crashes can be very brutal. Good blue zones basically can clear out the whole thing. 2 of them and you're just cooked. We have seen that in the past at that exact house. So can be a little bit tricky. There's some good angles into it as well. Your vehicle tires are just donezo. So for New Happy, you know, you're in a tricky spot. It's not easy to fight out of there, but
ooh, Jacob, that was a bit too close. But he went too close to VP, and now he's going to go too close to GK, and that's going to be a pro.
Ooh.
Can he get away? Yeah.
Well, he's okay for now. It's just where do they go? I mean, if you look at the map, you know, Geeke's got the entire northwestern side on lockdown for the road that leads up towards Everest. It's pretty much under their control, and they're doing their best to make sure that EA can't wide wrap on above them.
I mean, Hiruzen is still on Everest. He's still over there overwatching what's going to be happening in this rotate. So E-Arena, I mean, what do? I guess you could go for a far northern wrap, but the reason why most teams aren't doing that is the river is right along the zone wall. So you don't want to go for be afraid of a bridge.
Correct.
Over there because yes,
Himsy did some naughty stuff.
This is a very interesting
What's
circle.
up, boys? Yes, I saw the AGG roster update.
Yeah, and a lot of it's again because of the early prioritization.
I'm
of the
disappointed in
positions,
Hisaki in it.
The circle was centered, and the way that the teams dropped made it a lot easier.
I wonder, like,
People to
what
come through,
AGG
get some stuff early and
is
set up
offering.
some wider splits than maybe normal. You know, Gen G's got
was
all of
better
Eastern
than
Pachinki on
staying on a
lockdown. You had
GPT
BB who
team.
came up around
I
Potato.
kind
You
of
had
get it for
Falcons who
Hisaki
thwarted
because
T1 from
Cerberus
coming in.
wasn't
Petrichor Road is a
GPT
2-2
anymore.
split over some really valuable real estate in the dead center of the circle. Bagelpot did in fact just stay on the north side of Pachinki. One of the two options I thought they
the
might
first
go
two
with.
to leave.
They're going to be playing Gatekeeper most likely here as the circles kind of wear down. So that's going to be some tricky fighting potentially. There's ways to get up into those compounds.
Ruins fight? Oh, give it to me. I love Ruins fights.
They are great.
So Nixie is going to be the man for VP down in the Ruins. It's going to be Quizzy on the other side that has kind of spotted him out. VP
All right,
is
we'll
also
read through that
calling
in the
an
break.
emergency pickup. It looks like they don't really
5K
like this
a
right. They just
month?
kinda wanna
God
potentially
damn.
frog over the Badlands if that happens. But I don't think that this is going to get too aggressive yet.
Well, the thing is Quizzy sees that US. So now Nixie's position is sort of known. So Quizzy being really careful about revealing his position behind this wall, at least for now. And I don't expect him to swing out too wide until he gets a little bit of extra help. The rest of his team is just kind of chilling in the house that's to the north of all this.
I think that they're afraid of the position. So it looks like they're trying to prep vehicles. They could come over here and then maybe reinforce before going on their merry way. But VP, they're all stacked up. They've got this emergency pickup. How many of them are taking him, if any? Doesn't look like anybody is going to take it. So they're just going to let it bypass them. They want to make sure that they stay close enough to potentially help out. It's going to be Nixie that's going to be over there.
Yeah, again, it's a little bit of a gamble to go for that emergency pickup right now. You know, you'd have to assume that a lot of the compounds are already claimed.
We'll take it.
There's a little bit of space in the warehouses that are north of Peros.
Palolzi and Coach Subban goes to AGG as well.
Maps, which you don't want to
At that point, just
can be
wrap
a
it
little
up.
tricky. I mean, you do have one player, Tiggleton, in apps proper. It was a knock for Bagelpot, and again, a lot of this gatekeeping that they're going to have to do is
this is
to,
almost
rear
like
its ugly head as Tigger was knocked for day trade as he was trying to loop around the western edge. So keep
she
your
also
eyes on
the
map
stuff
at the very
about
least.
the
Petrichor Road, though, just has to hold their ground. This is a ambitious 2-2 split. Phase 3, you could probably get away with it. For
the
this circle.
OPGG power
whatever the next
rankings.
circle is, you gotta collapse into 4. I think if you're going to get deep into this game.
Oh no.
Yeah, even the Expendables have regrouped around school. So right now, it's just about the edge teams. Most notably,
They're
it's
like
gonna be
getting
Yen
close
and
to
how
it
they
mattering
decide to
for
clear themselves
Cerberus and
into the
AGG.
circle. They still could take a path into
Oh.
Boatyard and just kind of stop off there, so they don't have to do too big of a push. The Expendables, though, they have their eyes set very deep into the Badlands. They want this dip. It has some strength
Có anh
to
chấm bay
it.
nha. Cái đầu đầu rố có không?
Tanvu's
Đầu
voice,
không?
man.
Ok, good. Gì chấm bay?
Yeah, come on. Then Clory's voice.
Nhà gần này không thấy nào nhìn nè.
Công là không bỏ được đâu nhá, công là nó ấy, nó bị
Em
hết
sẽ
đường
làm
đi
rồi
ra
hả?
luôn.
Có anh em gần con anh em lấy xe ra đây được luôn nha. Tí nữa.
Ok.
Ê, hình như nó mở mặt gần hay sao Nguyên ơi?
Không biết nó bay tơ
Nó ngồi im được á.
Nó ngồi im được,
Bo
ngồi
giữa
im
bo
được.
mà.
bay tơ được em
Cái
ơi.
bo ngon thiệt mà. Chầm ba chắc chắn là mấy thằng Bero rồi. Đủ bố
Đây, chỗ
rồi.
này
Chia
đẹp
hai
rồi.
bên đó.
Oh, and the arena? Damn. Got out everyone today. Love online.
We do have an e-pickup. I don't think it's worth using, but
I don't think it's
I
worth
don't
it.
think it's worth.
No Fade is just one of TKL, by the way. That's all.
This is Gigafuck, like north southwest.
Thì
You wanna crash chicken
đi
balls
mà sao
up?
hả? Đi
You
con
can,
tàu.
should
Anh-
be
anh-
Yeah,
anh-
it should be a 2-2.
Oh,
I mean, I'm down. It's Para. We have a good track record.
We could hit orange if this goes.
They
north
know it's
southwest and
Para.
play this line.
I'd want Shrimsy and Matt wingman if we do that.
Probably taken already
Little
though.
car.
They said if this shifts southwest, should we just crash Dick and Balls? Is what they said.
You can
West
see
shift
the Dick and
twice.
Balls leave. If they're split with
really.
Poach.
Like
Mini
mini
poach?
They could be split mini poach. Yo, I'm gonna shoot at the guy. on
Hot,
orange.
Hot
Hot
Wheels.
wheeling.
Well, Dick and Balls do leave.
They might
Wait,
leave
sweep
Dick
high
and
ground
Balls
for
if they're
kills
split.
angle, no? We could also
I
hit
don't think they're
orange.
split DB.
Yeah, that
Looking
could be
at it.
split.
Waves is
They,
taken.
they are
Waves
split.
already.
So Bestia's fucked in school. This is the average points game, boys. We
I
either
think-
fight high ground or kill Bestia when they play.
They had the
down.
wrong read.
I like sweeping potato here.
I'm gonna go play green then.
We don't have a play in after potato, but if there's a team up there, we can fucking.
Dick and Balls was split. What's up, man?
You shouldn't
Yes,
leave
sir.
if we're holding school at.
We're good. We have no threat. Let's play the sweet potato. I don't think we do it too early though. I think we try to catch them. Like we wrap edge, pull up on the bulls on yellow, and peek down from the high ground. We
Okay.
do it with a wingman, Matt and Shrimsy wingman.
Bro,
DK
green
one?
just crashed Dick and Balls from the north. Yeah, it was free. They were grouped.
DK2.
The south side is free right now. Green line. I'm not trolling.
He's shooting there.
You 100%
he's-
think it's true?
Green just hit. They took it from
He
the north.
he is not trolling.
I don't think so, but it's alright.
He was absolutely correct. And it is also now too late. He is also correct.
I'm gonna walk and peek.
Good info from Kick, but
even if it's a 4-man, I'm still
they
down with
misread
Nexus
it.
outside.
They're
I
just
think it's
puffering.
4v2.
I was watching them puffer. They're just shooting
Okay.
here.
I haven't seen anyone in the jail on yellow. But what about the right jail? You see the right jail?
No,
Unless
bigger
you
for
left.
one. I can run and peek. Hold up. Do we think it's school left, right?
He's peeking me from the top. I
come
don't
back.
see anyone school.
I don't
Goodbye,
see anyone
guys.
south side.
Yeah, because there's no.
Come back to our
Yeah.
cars. We can do it.
It's
I'm
too late now.
Our cars are
I
so
have-
far. But no
They
anchor.
look good at least.
Fantasy team. I literally,
Come get the cars if we're gonna.
when I pressed start stream, I went on fantasy. I had 43 seconds to make a team,
They definitely could
so
be,
I
but
just
don't see
clicked.
They
anyone
could be running across by now.
You guys ready? Yeah, they can be on
Yeah.
outside the sweep as well.
If
I
we
didn't
start,
make a
let's
team
start
yesterday.
to the right jail.
I ran out of time,
There's a guy in the flag.
so today I just clicked.
Sam jail. Second jail. PE. Off balcony, offside, not flag.
Nice, good knock, good
Hold
knock.
across. You have a 1v1 on the side.
I
Which jail?
am actually
Which jail?
safe in this corner. Second
Next jail.
I'm
On a
safe
rest
in my
room,
corner. Last knock if you have BZs later. I do have
Alright.
double BZ I can give.
I'm resin.
I'm gonna give you double
Crawl to
BZ.
me, crawl to me, Sean.
Heard.
Like, be aggressive here. Let me res.
Uphill. See us.
Can't do anything here.
The flat top guy's getting res.
Oh my god, that. Oh my god, Tig.
We have to take it.
There's a double BZ on the corner of the jail, by the way, outside on orange. I should
We
grab
got
it.
naded here. Get inside, Tig.
I'm all stairs of jail.
The jail guy went and rezzed in flat.
Yeah, that makes sense. Listen, there's double BZ. Did you guys grab it?
Not yet.
Alright, it's on the corner outside where I got knocked.
We need to get the other building.
I'm healing,
Yeah,
and then we
smoke
do it
across
across
the jail.
together. So is popping as well. Let's look for Fed. Can someone tell me if they're getting the BZ so I don't call it again? I'm gonna do it in a second. We're in. Those are Fed. Did you get the BZ?
I didn't yet. I have no vest. I'm covering
on your
BB
corner,
uphill.
on your right, yep. Okay. We think T is 2-2 split each
Yes,
side of the street.
100% they're across
Yep,
the road.
it is, yes.
Yeah.
VP one.
One's peeking
Alright.
from.
You're
I might have heard
uphill-
one in the next
Kick
building.
100% had the right read on this.
Cross to it from the flat.
I don't have smokes.
There's
I have
half
two
HP
nades
best on
still,
me,
though.
H1.
I can smoke it, yeah.
I don't smoke. I have 3 nades, 2 BZ.
Getting 3 in, losing 1
I'm
is.
not going in flat.
Can we be
Nice,
there?
we
you
need to
double
push.
BZ,
We need to
double
push.
BZ. Yeah,
Double
yeah.
BZ.
Come
Make
in.
sure you don't miss.
Where'd you knock him? Staircase.
I'm
I need
nading
to shoot the
neighbor.
door off on blue. I'm nading in front of the door on blue and then I'm BZing it.
We need to cross, guys.
Use the BZs.
We need more smokes. Let me grab them off his body.
There's a smoke. You have a smoke.
I think his BZ bounced.
Just shot Matt. There's several in there.
I'm smoking our cross.
They have multiple steps. You guys need to get across.
Oh.
Across. Healing.
I'm healing.
Alright, you guys' smokes are gonna dissipate. Yeah.
I still have 2.
I'm here. Are we crossing?
Yeah,
I only
we
one
can cross.
stun.
You guys should look to cross.
Watch out the backside peak.
Go out left.
Nading main. I can
Go
smoke
together.
again.
Move
Just
up.
on
The
way.
door is
Let's
back
smoke
anyway.
again.
We need to do the vault.
Yeah, I'm need nading the seconds. vault.
He's peeking close.
I'm flashed. I'm holding for you, kick. He flashed. I'm holding him.
I naded about.
You guys are good. Go together. I'm wide. I'm wide.
Molly and stairs.
He's close right bottom. I'm gonna nade it. Kick. Just delay.
Yeah, let me molly. I'm on
Oh,
molly,
he's
thank you.
burning.
I'm on
We
fire.
can vault in through the
Oh,
stairs.
Tig, how does that happen?
Go second by the nade.
He's on stairs. Bro.
Oh,
Nading.
Hate shoot.
On bottom right still.
Why is everyone nading kick?
Push from behind. Into.
Dude, my bad. His nade blew up as I was throwing it in the window.
Held that down.
That's unfortunate.
Cái bên kia bị công bắn nhau luôn rồi. Công một 4 đang bắn nhau ấy.
Cắn khều được, khều đi thôi.
The arena up too.
Còn lúc là đồ nha anh em.
Bốc vào cổ hậu.
Không phải đâu. Cái đây rút được hả?
BB3.
Okay, okay.
BB2, BB3 đi được 3. BB3. BB liền.
Baba. Guessing when they say Baba, they're saying BBT.
Cái đằng Pedro là hướng kẻ 4 này này. Còn trong danh 4 này là team khác nhá. Khác với team nhà nhá. Tao đấy trên danh 4 2 thằng rồi.
Le Bego Pa.
Cứ sớm mốc. Đấy sớm mốc rồi. Tao còn 1 nét 1 lửa đó, 3 lát thôi. Hết mốc 3 sớm.
Có chiêu quá kìa, còn hai bóng vào đây vô.
Ở trong kho.
Biết đi ba. Để hỏi.
Nhà bên kia là gì? Nhà bên kia tao chưa.
Pedro quá. Đúng rồi, Pedro trái được.
Day trade dog. About to perish. That's a good nade. Did he see him proning next to the rock? Because that is like the vision that he must have had on him was like a pixel. I don't know if he saw him or if he just was like, if he's knocked next to this rock, his teammate might be proning.
Hiểu luôn.
Chip. He's hurt.
Rồi ra lấy cái cống tôi đi.
Đây lấy bóng vô.
Picker me Panzer.
มันจะต้องโดนฝั่งนู้นกดด้วยนะ
ใช่มันต้องบวกกัน2 Nè còn thằng nhà này anh em. Chấm 2 nè.ลื่น. Cống đi rồi.
ที่เล่นมันยากกว่าเรานะเว้ย
Có chưa thằng lẻ nha, thằng BB đi rồi.
Oh, they're not linked for mobile.
เดี๋ยวกูหาดูให้ได้ไหม
Pedro đang CC kẻ 4 này.
ไอ้เปโลเหลือ3เองทำได้นะ
Pedro 3. Nó lên bắn nhau mấy anh em lên đép thằng kẻ này luôn nha.
ที่ผมคอมโบเนี่ย
Tôi xe ra chấm 1 á.
กูมีเนี่ย
Lên chấm 1 rồi.
ตอนนี้กระดาษผล
Cái đang được. Sau khi
ไม่ชัวร์
Cái xe rồi thì vua.
cái lên rồi.
นี่กระดาษ
Thiếu bay tơi, thiếu rõ
คอ
thiếu.
มโบเนี่ย
ลองก็จุกกันวะ
Thì nó đá cũng kéo được.
แล้วเดินซ้ายต่ำเอาแม่งเลยอ่ะ
กูเดินซ้ายต่ำได้อะแต่ไม่รู้มีตัวเบ็ดขอบสุดก่อนนะ
เราต้องไล่เนินนี้ป่ะ
ใช่
แล้วก็เดินด้วยกันอ่ะ
Rồi bắn nhau
มัน
khều
ชิ
được
ดเนิน
hảo
นี้
á.
แล้ว
Hảo mình nha hảo.
Còn chấm đâu rồi. Chấm 2 thằng nào.
กูเจ็บ
Bắn chỉ là thằng AI được.
มีตัว
Còn sớm mốc một quả lên cái ấy.
Đây, em còn 2 quả.
Tôi. Đợi bọn ấy bắn nhau đấy. Anh còn 2 quả thôi.
Đợi Pedro A bắn nhau á.
ลูกปาดเลยนะ
They've actually
Đây.
wiping out BB. They've got a lot of space now northeast.
Mấy thằng gần có chừng hở mấy gần.
เรื่องว่ามันตี
ไป
ฝั่งนู้นแล้ว
ฝั่งนู้นแล้วไปฝั่งนู้นแล้วมันไปตีฝั่งนู้นแล้วเราโฟกัสเปโลเลย
BB2.
Đây có lừa còn 3 trong cảnh nó kịp.
Cái lò 3 nhá, cái lò 3 ở cổng.
Anh em thằng chấm 2
เปิด
hở
ได้
nè.
ต้องเอาเลยนะเปโลเราได้สบาย
Tao được
มันได้เนิน
Tao được, tao được. Hai em tao được, tao được.
ไม่เปิดนะระวัง
แป๊บนึงนะตรงนี้ก็ยิงกดเราฟรีนะเว้ยเพื่อนถ้าเราเดินลงไปเยอะอะ
Tao đi CC
Chấm 1 này nó nét được nhá, Hiếu.
เขาไปขวา
มัน
โช
โช
ว์
ว์ใช่ต้องสมอง
Chạy xếp xe đến nơi sớm mốc ra. Chạy một nét nó đi, nó nét đó.
Rồi nha. Nó một thằng
There
sao
you
rồi,
go.
thằng bồ ở trên.
เปโลอยู่ขอบซ้ายสุดตัวนึงนะแล้วก็บ้านหนึ่งตัวนึงนะ
Doing my duties as a good Twitch chatter.
Trường tay cái lọ nó con nét
เฉีย
mình
ง
nó
ซ้าย
hảo
มา
à.
4เลย
Không.
Thằng
What
trên
is
chấm
this?
3 nha hảo.
เราอย่าเพิ่งทำวะ
Rồi.
เน็ตมึงเยอะกันอยู่แม้เรา
เพราะ
Ui,
หนึ่ง
cái hai team ở đây à?
นี่กูมีลูกเดียว
ใช่ดิว่าที่โดนยิง
Đánh dưới là đánh trên là mega A, đánh dưới Pedro. Phải nhìn kẻ này, con nó chạy tới gần đây được á.
Nhìn kẻ được, nhìn kẻ
ต้อ
được
งบวก
nha.
กับมันเนี่ยแหละ
Cái đó bị kẹp nhau
พว
Nguyên
ก
ơi.
กูนอนอยู่ในวง
Hai kẻ đã kẹp nhau nè.
แต่เรา
AI
ต้อง
nó lẻ Pedro.
Nó đứng, nó không bắn nhau hội đâu.
Đứng được, Pedro vẫn đứng
ถ้าเรา
được.
เคลียร์ได้จะเป็นหอ
Đánh
Đầu
cho
tiên
ba
này
nè.
smoke mà nhìn kẻ được.
มันเนินมันได้ปะ
เราจะได้เล่น
Đâu.
Đi bộ vô anh em smoke che hàng kẻ lên nhìn cái chấm 2 nè.
อยู่ในม้าหนึ่งก็ได้นะ
Đi kẹp mà đi vô á.
ตอนนี้
Rồi em thấy TKL cũng không làm gì được anh em, nó bị vướng hai bên kia nữa. Giờ kỹ cái sau lưng á, kỹ kẹp của sau lưng. Này TKL không lên làm gì được anh em.
ถ้ามันคุ้มขอบ
Ở smoke mà nhìn sơ sơ đi, coi chừng nó mò cái nó nay được.
เอ้ยมันโฟกัสสุดนะระวังมาเดินนะสายล่างเนี่ยกูดูไม่ได้เว้ย
Móc thằng Pedro ra, một thằng nhìn một thằng lên nhá rồi. Một thằng nhìn thằng Pedro,
Em
một
nhìn
thằng
Pedro
lên nhá.
hảo ơi.
เดินซ้ายจะเดินซ้ายนะ
Nhá được, mặt đường sơ sơ
ได้ยิ
được.
นเสียงซ้ายนะไม่ก็อยู่
Sau
ซ้าย
đó
นั่น
chấm nè.
Có bên má nó nhìn
ไม่
thấy
โด
là
น
nó
ไม่โดนน็อกตัว
อ
นึ
ยาก
ง
เล่น
ว่ะ
แบบ
Oh.
กูไม่มีแล้ว
Pedro nè.
กูไม่มีแล้วกูไม่มี
Phi
แล้ว
gì cũ à?
Sau đó chấm nè.
Me luck, me luck.
ขวาเจ็บ
Nó mò được ra gần.
เล่นหน่อย
Ai ở trên mái đang nhìn xì được.
ไม่โดน
chắc được mà
ต้องให้ไปดู
เอาเลยเดินซ้ายยังหน้าเบย์ยิงเหรอ
Nguyên ơi, cái cánh bên trái nó đang hai thằng trên mái nhìn chiều nữa. Nó đang hai bên đâu đâu. Rồi.
hai là trên mặt đang
ตัว2ตัวใจเย็นตัวท้ายมันเดินมีเน็ต
Oh my God, Jacob. Oh.
ค่อยๆนะใจเย็น
That gets an exclamation mark Panzer right there for you.
พี่พอเก็บสมองเพื่อนหน่อยพี่พอเก็บสมองโอเคหายอยู่กูเล่นให้
Luôn tao nhìn giết thằng nó hack được.
cái smoke rồi
กูขอยาดิเฟ้ยมีแม่ในศพอ่ะ
Này được.
มาสองมันมีตัวน็อกอยู่ป่าว
Hết rồi, hết rồi.
มา2ไม่มีเพื่อน
Oh, Hen. Glory Hen.
เก็บรถนะ
Let's go. That's a heady. Tanvu, stop tunneling. He's taking such an unsafe peek over that smoke. Now that okay, he's now taking a safe peek. And they got flanked. Oh, get back behind that fucking line right now. Casting audio is like 2 seconds behind. That's a shame.
กูคันได้อยู่นะมึงมีสโมกปะ
ไม่มีแล้ววะ
Mizabokba?
กูรอดต้องแต่ละคำ
Do you have a smoke? Do you have a smoke?
มันเป็นหลุมลึกนะมันเดินยากอยู่นะ
บอลดูขวาหน่อยนะ
กูไม่มีสโมกนะเว้ย
กูดูอยู่ไม่มีแล้วเหมือนกัน
แต่เราก็ต้องวัดกันอยู่ให้ปี้
Boom.
ช่างก็หมดแล้ว
Thanks for the follow.
3
Modern Warfare Zoka.
ใช่ครบ
นี่
แล้
คว รับ2ตัวเอง
ใช่นี่ครับ
XDD.
บอลให้อยู่นะ
เพราะวันนั้นเราไม่ได้อยู่ในวงอยู่แล้ว
ไม่น่าอยู่นะ
โอเคก็ไอ้เพิ่มอยู่ในวง
ต้นไม้เจ็บมาก
น่าจะโดนท่านนะอย่างเงี้ยถ้ารออ่ะเราต้องอย่ารอไป
Okay, we can full screen this.
หลังต้นไม้ต้นนึง
เจอแล้วต้นไม้ก็ขวา
ครบแล้วเพิ่ม1ตัวใช่ปะ
ใช่แล้วหลังต้นไม้
Norins on the SKS.
ไม่มี
Let's see if he wins the game.
ยิงกู
เฮ้ยทีเคมันเดินมาถึงตรงนี้เลยว่ะเมื่อกี้ใช่มันได้หมดแล้วพี่มันได้หมดแล้วพี่โฟมันได้อย่างงี้แล้ว
Problem is, there's no way that New Happy and TKL will fight each other unless TKL suicide pushes the south. So E-Arena, I just
ไม่ได้
3v5 right now. With no space in zone. No utility.
ต้องแลกต้องแลกทาง
แฟดมา
ต้องแลก
Only way out is if they just hit headshots.
อยู่ในบอลสุดเลยปะ
มีปี2แล้ว3ครบแล้วพี่ครบแล้ว
ปีน็อกไม่สวย
Okay, that helps. Does TKL push on the solo? No.
ได้นะ
กูดูทีเกลให้
Oh, okay, got him, got him. Get those fucking smoke launchers out, boys. Someone had one. Launch some smokes at them. Did Norins have a smoke launcher? No, he doesn't. Oh my god, lyrics. That's a huge knock.
อยู่ล่างตัวนึงล่างกับคน
Jacob is stuck here 1v2ing unless lyrics can get up. They're actually gonna win. No fucking way. They get the revive here. Jacob's down. So they grab the revive, make it 2v1. Lyrics doesn't have a chance to heal.
ใช่พวกนั้นเล่นลายบอลเราเดินขึ้นถนนเลยนะป่ะพี่
TKL's rezzing right now. If they peek over, they see it. If they peek now, they see it.
ชุบมา3ชุบแล้วต้นไม้เจอเลยนะ
Unless they smoked.
หลังต้นไม้ตัวนึงแล้วก็หลัง
That's a big flash.
ตาใกล้ตัวนึงบอล
Norins hears the guy on his left. Doesn't get the peeks though. He's got to reposition. Oh, it's over. GG. Nice fucking try, dude.
Taikula locking down that roadside position for quite.
Damn, bro. Good try.
From the arena, and I know it's kind of disappointing to not get the round, but that's still got to be a feels good. And given the fact that they're so focused in, they thought that they had that. They thought that they could fight it back, and that's what I love about that squad.
They made the right moves.
Yeah.
Made
They
the right
almost-
moves.
they almost did.
Shot a little bit there at the end, and a little bit extra util in the bag, or better placed util, I'll say, for Taikula. Gives them a little bit of an advantage, but E-Arena just fragged out. You're going to be happy about that no matter what.
It was
Well, that is
stressed.
an interesting game to break down. So Toffee's Avenger, give us a deep dive.
Do us deep dive. Do us deep dive. What the fuck just happened? All right. Patch notes. What are you saying? Major updates. Destructible terrain and red zone introduced to Tego. Tego didn't already have red zones? Oh. I don't think there was anyone in the history of the game who played a Tego game and said, you know what this needs? A random chance that I could just explode at any time. Okay. Vending machines on our angle and Tego, including a new medic type. Interesting. Destructible pots on our angle. Fine. Vehicle camo netting. Okay. So it keeps your vehicles a little safer if they're just chilling outside. Fine. Run those in-game challenges and additional starting plane and Tego's emergency landing plane removed. Inflatable boat has been enhanced. C4 is a deployable weapon that requires 4 seconds to set. Hey, what's up? Okay. So if you're like SEA, this is your like map select. This is how it works for us. We just queue for a normal game. Go on random map. And then it says 33% Tego. Oh, because of they want to test the explodey shit. 17% each for these. So like 20% chance you just instant dodge, and if you don't like Vikendi or some shit, then that's like 35% chance you just leave a game. Okay, Tego has destructible terrain. Pickaxe is still pointless. Some areas may have limited destructibility due to rocky terrain. Makes sense. Doesn't apply to ranked or esports. Okay. Pick spawn spots for the inflatable boat. Why? Like, no one's using that shit. Especially not on Tego. I mean, takes one shot to destroy. Are you serious? I guess that's kind of cool. Goes in your melee weapon slot. Can be equipped using the melee weapon key. Deployed or removed using interaction key. Cannot be deployed on occupied vehicles. You can't board while it's camoneted. Can be cancelled. Does not reduce or block damage to the vehicle and will be destroyed upon taking damage. Like any damage. So you just like carry a pistol with you. If you see anything that you're like, that could be a car, you just shoot it once with a pistol. Oh yeah, that is a car. When placing a ping marker on a vehicle with a camo netting deployed, a general marker will appear instead of a vehicle marker. Sure. Interesting. Vending machines. What's the new kind of med? Place in major buildings. Play some PUBG GeoGuessr. Which building are these? That's definitely a Tego map. Is this? Fuck knows. If you know, you're a sweaty nerd. Okay. Destructible parts on our angle. Secret room keys only spawn in normals. Sure. So C4, you slap it on a wall. Cannot be selected or used while in a vehicle. Belongs to special weapons instead of category. Still occupies the throwable spot. Okay. Improve the inflatable boat to make it a more viable option. Maximum rowing speed has slightly increased. They've made it a little bit faster and made it weigh a little bit less. Right. Okay. I mean, you already had an animation for that, so that's just... That only helps stupid people who didn't only shoot when you had the animation. Unlucky. Okay. So they didn't actually change the flare gun at all. Cool. Zipline now clearly indicates whether you can fire. Okay. What did it say? Including a new medical type? Oh, they mean a new medical type of vending machine. So like one that has first aids in it and bandages. It's lame. New item sets have been added to the Hunters and Archivists chest. Summer Bikini 2024. That's huge. That deserves its own entire category. Destructible terrain and destructible buildings options in Sanhok Customs. Fine. The destructible terrain on Tego. Vehicle netting. Yeah. Survivor pass. Okay. Got some Kitsune, Oni, and Leopard guy. Huge. What's up, man? Okay. Blue chip and flag and icons have been added to the bottom right of the world map to distinguish remaining recall flights and special airdrops. They were already there, no? Oh. Interesting. Good. Interesting. That's so irrelevant, but fine. Attach a zipline to a pan using the zipline gun. That's funny. Muzzle attachments do not spawn in certain areas on air angle. Yeah. No one's hot dropping, right? So yeah, I don't think there's anything else that we give a shit about anyway.
Playable space inside of them. This was just a pretty standard circle that stayed pretty centered. Not
Flatty car. Let's land on the red stig so we can group.
What's he landing on? He's landing on the flatty. Yeah.
He's
He's
late.
No.
Smurf.
He's going somewhere.
Alright,
Yep.
you pick us up.
You guys don't have a car?
Yep.
We'll get a look for the dirt road car on the
Does
way.
that mean yes? Sorry?
No, we
Yeah.
don't have a car.
Hey, hop in. I say,
boys?
do you guys have a car? And you said, yep.
You said you guys don't have a car, right?
I said, do you guys have a car?
Yo, compound on green.
Said, don't you guys have a car? Or he said, you guys don't have a car.
Let's drop
I
off
said, yep.
Tig at that compound.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what does that mean?
You're gonna get fucking hit by
That's a problem with the question he asked, not a problem with the answer
Someone's
they
gonna
get.
either sacrifice loot or
We don't need to play new. We can. They're gonna run up from dirt road probably.
We might be able to do a farm thing.
They're most likely on new.
No car here. Do you want me to just grab esports?
Yeah. Let's get esports timing wise so we don't get into.
Look for the dirt road car as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's give this to Tig. Tig, you can go straight to the flat and loot it. I
Roger.
think you should be good. It's only Genji that can beat you there, or
Yeah.
Divine.
Nice.
Let's look for more cars. Go, keep going down the road. Let's loot towards shelter.
Classic.
Do torch
There's no
shelter?
car on
Yeah,
the
go down
road.
Prison Road. Whatever's faster for cars. Tig, call an extra car if you see one.
Yep.
I mean, how far am I going for a car here?
There's a buggy in the left.
I'll take it. You and Shinji just loot together. Double loot shelter timing wise.
Can we loot trophy and you loot?
Trophy's not good for two.
Okay.
Just hit shelter and then we can back Tig up quick. Tig, pick up a shotgun if you see one.
Yep.
Loot this one, Matt. Get out. I go to the east one.
This should have like gave us the loot, so.
Yeah. I think I set us up correctly. I think it's like 2 different hallways for the
Yeah, I can
sides.
go right and you can go left.
It's a big X. Yep.
That's a big X, right? So we
You have
don't
to go
cross here.
left, so I have to go right.
left? Okay, heard. As long as you guys know. I haven't looted this shit since fucking 2018.
He's true.
The dragon off here, worst case.
Pick up attachments for y'all.
There's a guy North Farm puffering right now. I kind of want him to scout me and drive at me. If they send one guy, I'll just get a freebie.
Do what you think you need to do, Chief?
That's so far from zone. Holy.
Die.
That sounds
Where
pretty
is
dope.
zone?
Dying is something I wouldn't want you to do, but like if you did it, I would flame you. So like it's
Yeah,
kind of a
there's
win-win.
no one else. Who's the guy in North Farm? DN.
Rick tells me to do what I want to do.
On my way. I have no first.
I'm chilling. You guys don't have to rush. I don't think I'm getting hit here.
I just want a second guy on you.
I actually have good loot as well.
They're
I
looking
just
for an
don't
E
have util.
pickup for
I have
you,
a
Arena.
mini.
I
I
have
need
a
meds and
BZ.
util.
Anyone can stack.
Yes.
Anyone
What do you
need a
think is-
tacky?
Yep. I need a grip as well. I don't have a single grip.
You guys need to be very mindful of your like people
I'm
can
done, by the way.
people can pull up
Yeah,
an autumn
about to
from
finish.
DNF if they're fast and scout into your shit.
Yeah, I think Pero takes new compound and maybe runs up.
Yeah.
I think KDF will wrap soft side and play into junk.
We have an extra
Shelter.
bike on the road.
Yeah, we do have a bike here.
I have a
I have a-
buggy
there's
here.
a US further down the road. Should upgrade to.
Leave
Okay.
me, Shrimp.
Alright,
you want me to
I
take
have
you
to
to the
run all the
car?
way back. Yeah, to bring me to the US, please.
I don't
It's
see
on
one
the
on the
U
US.
shelter.
You need AR muzzle?
No, I'm good.
DMR muzzle?
Yep. You gonna need a 4X?
Drop it out of my car.
I need meds, first aids, and stims, and all util.
Yeah, I can get first hits.
Drop the DMR flash behind me.
I'm looting this. Go drop off. Whoever's meds, go to Tig. I don't have any.
I
to
can
give
go
him.
5 first aids.
Look at this shit.
I have a fucking ace lightweight.
There's an
There's an
AUG on
M4.
me.
That'll work.
You have
AUG
an AUG?
and a thumb
Where's the
grip on me.
US?
I already got it. Got a buggy.
I'm gonna start from the south, but I don't think he knows I'm in here.
Alright,
They
well,
might send the
I have
scouts
to put
in
my
to
car
just-
in.
Yeah, he should see that.
Hopefully he doesn't see it. Is there a better grip tag? I haven't angled.
I
I
dropped
don't think so.
gas here. Do anyone need gas?
No, I have gas in my compound as well.
Okay, I put 2 first aids and a 4X tag downstairs.
Our cars can get popped from shelter. I'm gonna try to fix them.
You good, buddy?
Yeah, I had something on my mouse. It's good.
Shelter's already taken.
Yeah, it's taken.
Oh
See you,
no.
Simon. Good thing I'm fucking gone.
Try KDF.
I'm priming a gas can.
There's shotgun in this shack.
The cars
Where's
on a
Mark?
hill. 2 cars on a hill. There's a Panzer in your mansion, by the way, Shroom.
Panzer mansion? That's actually huge.
They scared off BGP.
Cái
đầu, cái đầu.
Bên đầu.
They did not find an E pickup.
Lúc lại nhịp với nhau. Kinh nghiệm không?
Tại có thính này. Anh em nào ra ăn. Chạy bộ ăn à?
Ăn đi.
Có
Có
chừng
thằng
hỏi ở
Doraemon
trên
đi
nè.
hảo?
Oh, what the hell?
Doraemon.
Hai cái đó nó chia.
Doraemon anh nghĩ bài nó không giữ đâu.
Chia ra đây với tao được mà.
Hiếu ra đi Hiếu ơi, em lút lại cái nhà này cái Hiếu ơi.
Nhìn cho Hảo ban tính cho nó ấy. Cho đỡ nguy hiểm.
Đây Kim Cốc. Nhìn được má Doraemon thôi.
That's pretty solid. They get that for basically for free.
Doing no lightweight.
My building's actually pretty ass to peek.
Your what is?
My building's just ass to peek because there's always
I'll
this
take my ammo.
uphill
your building's
angle
not
to
great.
see through my windows.
I can peek your upstairs angle the whole
I'm
time,
gonna put this
basically,
2 dust in the cart.
if I want to. But like, I really don't like you that much, so.
Right.
Fill your cars up, boys. Helmets. Ideally, we don't have any.
Yeah, I was
Really
playing a
shit.
building. I can't put shit in.
Really?
Pre-plan a little bit. We think Pero might be dirt road. We think KDF might have route to shelter.
Yep.
We think the Genji split
I
possibly.
think Pero might be dirt road.
pretty standard.
No.
So we're shooting
KDF
farm, that could
shelter.
be
No.
The stretch team.
Yeah, one guy North Farm has just been popping a dragon off in the air the whole time. I think he split like greedy, something in my waypoint like that maybe.
Probably Bega Pod stretching, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Or Divine, I mean.
There you go, post.
Hey,
Divine,
can I break
correct.
this door?
Let me open it for you.
There's
Thank
a
you.
bolt
Alright,
at
hopefully I don't get knocked
yellow.
from shelter. Good luck.
Go
They've
right,
got
you
like
have info. So we think
roughly
it's
the
good.
right
There's a bullshit
areas,
swing to
but
the crash. You need to also
not
look
quite.
at green for the crash that we've talked about. Do we have
slightly
info on
wrong.
those things already?
The
Yeah,
DN
I've been
info's
North Farm
good.
the whole time, and it's just
What
It's just
about
a
green?
little
can't see
green is
green.
trail
little off on
Green
who it is
looks
on the
good.
north and who it
There's a
is
guy
on
in the
dirt road.
Ross, but I don't know if anyone's in green. It looks good.
Try to see if there's 2 at North Farm.
What is green?
If this goes potato,
not showing
I'm gonna be
the
the last team up our
things.
dirt road and just take a fight.
Okay.
Unless you hear orange leave. Is there any world where we'd hear the Wizzy Tower setup leave and we could just play that?
I can see the
on.
wizard. I could literally see it direct.
Any
but
cars there right now?
There's a guy in it, or he was in it. I don't know if he's still there, but like he could have left anytime. I don't think I
You're-
could ever hear it.
Yeah, you're in audio range of yellow though, so we'll give you comms on pop.
The wizard's like here.
It would
Yep.
be really, really quiet for us.
Yeah.
If there's anything else going on, we wouldn't hear it.
if you see the guy leaving wizard, then they're probably grouping you, and we can just play up. Do we
Yeah,
want to
so
like?
even-
Do we
I
want
mean,
to do
I-
like waypoint like 2-2?
Listen, I can't be on my car and look at wizard and south farm. Like, I can't do it all, so I'll have to be late no matter what.
Yeah, I'm getting puffered from the grandma on blue. South farm.
They're at least split orange line, by the way. They're peeking north. They're like jump peeking north. I don't think they're split with new compound. He was on like
Okay.
orange ridge, jump peeking to the north. He's like scared.
I mean,
Okay.
we think that fucking
Holy
DNF
shit, this
in
is
shelter,
southeast.
so-
so
Hey, that's
late.
your Matt. He's in the open on the dirt road in yellow. One of them.
LS. Yellow's not.
Yellow's on you.
One yellow and there's a second guy there. They
PP
saw
info
us.
farming.
Yeah, he's driving away from you. You look good.
One's still on the dirt road on my mark.
Do you pick up from the north?
I headshot him.
I don't see it.
Alright, I'm like
circle pop boys.
I'm 99% sure that the building on orange is clear, by the way, if we want to do that send. But
Third.
I'll be late.
You pick up. You have audio. Fed.
Fed,
Let's
as a
hold
group
and
or no?
puffer. Nah,
Okay.
next time.
We need
You
to
pick
look
up.
at the
I should
pick
probably
up.
play the other double.
E-pick was free. There's nothing on it.
Yeah.
VP1.
VP1.
I'd rather you be here, Matt. You can go. If you think it's a better play, go. If that's what you think. I have my doors blocked anyway, right? So I'll be fine. I
Yeah,
have a
I'm taking
molly.
the gas can.
Like, let's buffer at the same time real quick.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
A lot of people shooting lumber side.
There's a fight at shelter.
And shelter side. Yeah, they're on north side shelter, nading each other. On blue.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see him.
How well can you guys see above us, by the
Oh.
way? Because I can get peeked from blue. Another
I
E
can
pick up,
see the
threat.
entire rock except for like
died?
the opposite side.
The,
happy
VP
one?
lost one. VP and
happy?
new happy.
VP, beggar puff.
Another E pickup, guys. Can you look
I'll
for
look.
us?
Yeah, I'll look.
It's the dirt
Nope,
road taking.
one guy
no
on
one-
it. You
Yeah,
guys
one
are
guy.
good.
He might
It's,
sky out.
You can like
Blue.
hear the kill feed tracking.
This team could be driving with it. He jumped already. He's already went back to new.
Guy looking for it.
He's already back.
Oh, he's already
No,
out.
no, no.
Okay.
Yeah, he
great.
went back to new.
You get quick.
There you
H1,
go.
if I get
Alright,
crashed, you just need to watch my bottom left
Beggar
window.
pot.
Also, I have
Yeah,
a gas can.
Mega pot 2, right? They
Yeah,
didn't lose
Beggar
Matt, I
pot
can
too.
molly your vault room.
I have a gas can right outside of the door, so if they jump in, it should spread. Also, I have double BZ. I can just double BZ.
Right.
Yeah,
Beggar
I'll
pot?
molly your.
Beggar and DNF are on dirt road. Beggar 2 dead. So DNF has the road control.
This guy stopped on yellow.
He's
didn't that
headshot.
shot. Yeah, I'm watching.
Did you guys hear that?
Vegapod, dirt.
Vegapaw's 2 dead. DNF has dirt road control probably. Maybe one of Vegapaw's on my wizard probably.
Two
is my guess.
Vegapod, one of New Happy, and who's the second? The
One of
VP.
VP.
You right?
VP.
I see two people
It was the blue yellow.
sitting on
Yeah.
green.
It's DNF on the
They're
wizard.
camping the north. I see 3. This is a big team on green. 3 of them are camping
Hey.
the north. There's probably one
How the
tower.
fuck is
If we
Arena
ever get
rap into
fed,
here? That's crazy.
On us, I think it's worth getting one guy on wizard. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is
Really
this
hard to
is
drive up.
Thailand glider
With the
usage
guys.
right here.
I think 3-1's good. The guy upstairs just needs to have util, like nades.
Upstairs is like not good.
Everyone
It's
else uses
exposed to
gliders
everything
for
at the
information.
moment.
Thailand
Every time
uses
he's
them
like
to shoot
upstairs,
people.
It's just kind of useless.
You just play
Mostly.
the
That's why
back
you see like Fluky and Tanadol get into
so you
gliders.
can stay alive. I'm down for Tig to do that.
I think E-Arena doesn't. They do it in the more classic info gathering style. That's why Lyrics gets in them.
Okay, I still want to do it. Can you give
Alright.
Tig util, nades and smokes?
I will on the next spot.
Yeah. When we group, we'll do it. So we don't want to cross between buildings.
Again,
There's
there's
I mean, there's a
4-man
Panther
tower
here.
above you guys. 1 tower, 3 road.
I want to put it in the car. I'm gonna put this Panther in the car. Take
I can cover your
Roger.
modern for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be so big for later if
Rock is
people take wizard.
Yeah. You have to open the door, Tig. Can you come downstairs?
My door.
We do it next time, no matter what. If it's
You
20
couldn't
yards from
open the
side,
door.
like, feet between us. We could hold one more zone if we're confident, though.
You couldn't open the door because of where they parked the cars. He was like, oh fuck it, I just shoot the door off. And he's like, no, my door.
Well, this is better playable, right? We can't play. I think it's both fine.
Yep.
I think
All I
Dirt
know
has
is
more
team
playable.
Có team đang
Alright,
vào
Hot
đó.
Wheels, Matt, you
Giáp
should
được
ride
không
with
vào
me.
được hết.
Oh
Hay
my
là
gosh.
giáp mà.
Yeah,
They have so much space. Oh my god.
Again, there's no one there.
Có
'cause
đâu,
they're
không
so
thấy bắn đâu.
they're,
Ở quá.
Glory is controlling this, and then the whole team flexes down.
One more? One more.
Tig, you have the
Okay.
Panther, okay?
I don't think
Glory's
we
can
got
move
it.
up to here and get vision on this.
Hè Linh,
Hay là cho Hiếu ơi.
And the rest of them, like, yeah, you don't. There's no point being low ground. Just get back up.
Bedroom
Sau
and
lưng mình
GK
còn
fighting
cái
for
team máy bay
south.
máy bay thuyền á. Máy bay tàu lượn á.
He's staying out in the open on green. It's BB on green.
Có thằng đi xe máy nha.
DK's 2 knocked there if you can look at those flushes on the yellows.
You guys are likely to
Ở
get
đây
hit
trường,
rather
những
than
cái
us, by the way.
I don't.
NG, DN,
NG,
fighting
DNF,
farm.
South farm, south farm.
Yeah, DN1.
Got headed from that way.
Oh no.
DK2, NG1, Divine 1.
Tig, there's a guy in orange
Yeah,
in the
same,
middle of the fucking
same.
compound. He's running.
I'm watching.
Gonna run. He's heady. Knocked.
Nice.
my God,
Last
you're
DN
fucking
knocked as well.
Divine one.
Yeah, Divine's 1 standing right now. He's dead. He's dead.
Hanvu stole it.
Where's TE, by the way?
Divine.
He's west on like on orange or something.
Yeah, the Shack blew him up. The Divine is a solo at the moment. Genji's down 1.
That's a crazy angle for him to get that steal from.
Genji's a 3-man, Divine's a solo.
H1, if they crash the other
Plus he's
building,
got a
you can
fucking
still follow
AWM,
you
so he
guys
just
and blow the
one-taps
gas
him.
up. It's right
If he
behind
wastes another bullet here, I'm gonna punch him.
Listen, they got re-hit.
Buggy driving out of farm. This is a DN solo driving under Shinji and I.
Yeah, driving left.
He's correct. That is exactly who that is.
Buggy on the south, blue mark, I think.
He's on orange. He's going right. He's gonna go to the spot.
He's
the
going
hill
far
spot on
south.
orange.
He's just going
Okay.
straight south.
Where's that?
Alright, North Farm got
There's
re-hit.
a slim chance that they get that. It was low enough.
Probably TE, they have info.
Irina
No,
has
it got hit from like
nothing,
orange line or something.
Okay.
I think it was
like,
the
no
reds.
pressure on
Cars
them.
Autumn Hill right now? By
I
blue.
headshot the wizard guy, Matt.
Watching.
Two cars Autumn Hill,
Falcons.
you might have vision on this.
I don't know
I
if
can actually
Falcons
see
know
the car.
that
Do you want us to
Irina's
make
over
your
there.
drive out later, boys?
I don't think so. If you
Cars
guys
on
can
orange.
cover the rock on
Holy.
blue, we're full good to drive out. No super fire.
I can see the rock.
They headshot orange. He's leaving.
I thought Shumsey on you before popping. Put
Did
it
he
down.
knock?
Sorry, we can't
Auburn
do it.
is
I
crashing
have it too on
shelter.
the car already.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
the
up
red
on
Dossie's
left, crash
headshot
shelter.
already. You can shoot him again.
Yeah, they're pulling up on green. They're getting out.
Oh my god, I just fucking knocked the bees on orange.
Careful, Matt. Our wizard might get hit, Matt.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Your wizard got hit.
Two guys in our wizard won't get hit.
Okay, we have a Panther for later, and we have.
Ivy is so alone as well for that knock.
One's top.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 450, 500 meters.
When we hit Tig, we have to drive orange line, like all the way around south, so they don't have good shots on us.
I wish when they were doing POV streams, they would turn on the thing where you can see the,
Or south.
like the pings and the lines.
You guys need to hold our rock again.
Again, you guys have to look at our tower, the one right
Yeah, we
above
will.
us.
We will. We have cars pre-jamming out left.
Hot wheels.
There's already cars above them on the west.
Yeah, we held.
Hold the rock. Nice optic.
Holding the rock, you're getting crashed. One guy, headshot him in the US.
Nice.
Careful above us, guys.
Yeah, full and safe.
I'm out of fucking gas, but I should make it to you guys.
I'm gonna ram you.
Smoke
Ramming your
them
ass.
You ran out of gas.
That's big. Oh my god. Watch out, Matt. Oh, sorry. I can't.
Okay,
I'm going to the mansion immediately.
come with me. Yeah, careful the tower.
Oh, fuck, yeah, you're right.
Okay, let me cover tower for me from upstairs and you guys can cross.
Ready? Yep, I'm going.
There's a gas can here, hopefully.
Okay, listen, you guys have a panzer in the bottom of your flatty in the car.
That's just jokes.
We have an extra blue zone by chance?
I have 2 still.
Oh, I need a.
This is not the best spot, but it's better than dying.
Did you have a blue zone each one?
It's Matt, he just
I have 2.
I heard it.
Even is kind of fed. They don't really have to play the game.
VP right now. VP is down 1, GK is down 3, Divine
It's
is
annoying
down
that
4,
the
Divine
mainstream
is
is a little ahead.
And yeah, VP
We
is
switched to
fine.
the
So yeah, all the pairs is helpful. He wanted
YouTube,
TKL or
which
not?
should be fine.
And TE is North Farm fighting, getting off the Divine Fall right now. The Divine Fall is like in the shack on my waypoint.
Bestia on our east, he killed
Yeah.
it.
Divine Fall or Insta.
Okay, it's Bestia green.
Alright, what's our threat? I mean, we're dead centers, so.
We don't have a threat.
There's
Wait,
one
not
guy.
the tower guys, we should clear them, right? Or do we?
It's in the open of the east tower. This isn't.
Don't take a vest or helmet if yours is still alive. We have a 2 vest here. Don't fucking take it until yours is broken.
Also, I have 355-6 out.
Yeah,
so
there's some in the car.
Gonna need. Driving up bottom, guys. Pop tire north. North. Spinning out in the middle of the road.
Oh, that fucked.
He's 1 HP, guys. On green.
TKL maybe?
He's really not.
He's on the US. Our
There's a
side
guy,
of the US.
there's a guy shelter in the open by shed. 2 guys. The wide open.
He's 1 HP.
Exactly on orange, Matt. We can't
Nah. No, he's not.
Then D knock on a TE.
Alright, sorry, do we know?
Oh, this angle from Delwyn.
I think it's that one. Wait, no, benefit.
How many cars?
He's such a little sneak.
It's 2 guys so far.
2 guys? Okay, it could be the duo of Jinji. No, TikTok,
No,
right?
no chance.
No,
Jinji,
Jinji's
2 dead.
This guy's on the shield, by the way. Green,
I
guys.
think DNF is the team in blue and then one
Delta's fighting was a knock take.
Okay, I'm
The
coming.
guy in green. It's 2 in green.
Matt, I'm just like stuck.
Don't move, just look at green.
One guy running out of the stack, outside of the stack.
Oh,
He's on the right. He's
fuck.
running in the open. Wait.
Shelter's popping off.
I see him, yeah. I'm gonna shoot.
He might run.
They trade 2.
He wanted to run towards
There's
shelter.
2 there.
You guys
Running
quickly
out
track
right.
a little bit.
He's
Knocked him. You
knocked
have
guys
the
on the
orange.
rock on
Fuck
orange.
me,
Shut down
Shemzy.
green. I don't know where the other is. We only need
He's
2.
crawling. I can't see him, but he's crawling. We're fed. South is threat.
He's smoking.
Driving out of shelter.
I can't. Matt, you're in the stairs. Like I can't move. Brother.
TKL 2. Kuro 1, Kuro 2, TKL 2.
Alright, TE is farm side somewhere. They have an OM, guys, so try not to get fucking knocked and dog.
Yeah.
Thanks.
DNF is big threat, they're 4 men in blue. They should sweep north. That's going to be where we're getting our points of zone as well.
Yeah,
Might
guys,
a little closer, Tiggy.
can you said you have a lot of ammo. Can you blow up green?
Dude,
It's a
Vega
shield,
on us.
and he's only living because he has a shield. New Happy's all dead. Just
Okay.
need 1 green.
That's them, okay.
You knocked
Okay.
New Happy, right?
Yeah, I knocked him.
Okay, well, green's dead. There's no one there.
DNF is on the roof of the flatty, peeking towards us.
Damn.
TKL Insta.
Okay,
Bestia
listen.
1 knocked us, southeast.
Bestia's the guy in the tower on the east, on green. He's inside. He was inside.
Alright, T has to do something. They're on the
But literally, you literally have a team POV stream. Show
He's
the
driving,
guys
they're gonna
pushing.
crash green. I'm almost fucking positive if they full drive.
I'll hold shelter. Tiggy.
Good fucking shot.
Yeah, they have an OM.
DNF has to drive as well right now. They can have an anchor on the roof.
They're driving north, guys. DNF.
Humvoo's been blowing through these bullets. Fucking A. Oh, he's dead. He needs to run. Blue zone's just gonna kill him. He ran out of time.
Kuro 1 knocked, that's
Yo,
on the north. Running out of shelter.
late US, headshot. DNF.
DNF, brother.
Anchor driving.
Good effort.
Dead.
Made it there. Okay, DNF is 4 on blue, guys.
They're not in there. That's still our points.
Hey,
Kuro is a solo right now on the north.
T1
Driving
is east
south, driving
shelter.
south, BB.
Looking.
DNF's
Yeah,
driving the
yeah.
Kuro right now.
West.
Eastman. Right over to us.
One's already on.
One guy got out.
Guys, green is threat.
They don't know about the Paro guy.
Hey guys, T1 is East Shelter. Blue is a Paro solo or duo?
No, blue
Jake?
is a DNF. That's a DNF guy
Okay.
on blue. And he split 3 guys on the west ridge. They have to
One
move.
more driving. Driving off that ridge right now.
Yep.
I drew yesterday. We got 3 winners.
You guys know there's people on green.
One of them was a repeat.
Guys, green driving. Listen to me.
Head.
Oh.
Driving south, all the way
Driving back
south.
south across the.
It looks like they might hit us. They might hit us.
You guys is one.
You guys
He's
absolutely
1
won.
HP.
Can I take roof? Is there still a guy across the street?
We don't know.
DNF
getting
level, I'm
naded.
taking roof, bro.
I see
Go for it,
T1.
bro. Can you drop ammo before you take roof?
Not right now. I'm on the roof already.
These guys are
We're
on
close.
like green, by the way.
Bro, I can get on the roof of this building as well.
Yeah, I'm down.
DNF 2 dead.
I already sent the codes to everyone who won, so if you didn't get a DM, then not yesterday.
Okay.
I'm being greedy here.
But it's okay, because it's the same giveaway today, so if you entered yesterday, you're already entered for
Hey guys,
today.
Do we ever kill the tower above us?
Yeah.
We need to talk about our timer to do that,
We have
because
a-
we're gonna have to do it eventually.
We have a Panzer. I don't think we do it until upper fights.
Yeah.
We have 3 BZs as well.
Yeah, we have 3 BZs. I need some ammo later, Tig.
Okay, I saw 210.
I have
40
I had
out.
100 in the US.
Real quick,
Yeah, well,
there's
the US
16
is our
alive.
other ones.
T1's a 4-man at shelter, or have they lost any? Or east
I
side
think they're
shelter?
4. Pretty sure
Okay,
they're 4.
and then DNF, are they solo or duo?
Duo on the
Venus
north.
wiped, I think. They died to
No,
Paro
those-
now.
Oh, wait, no, they're dead. They're dead, right. Pero's a solo on the
Good
north.
shot, Matt.
I don't know where
Yeah,
X
yeah.
left is.
So it's 100% Bestia's green. Did Bestia lose any? They didn't, right?
No, best should be a 4
I
man.
think
Okay, they're
they
2
lost
men
on
at
the
least.
TE. I
They're
could
2
be
men
wrong.
at least on tower. The guy upstairs is sizzling. He has no helmet. He got
Okay.
armed.
Yeah, he got knocked. He didn't get flushed
Okay.
to T earlier.
Yeah, I
I
know.
heard.
Okay,
Bestia
this
is
team
not
on
a full
green's
man.
about to make a play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when they
I
make
was
a
waking
play,
up.
I'm gonna get on roof.
I
by
can
the
see
way.
they have a huge gap in their space on blue. Pero insta, so T1 is not.
I haven't drawn you yet.
I think the tower team
Can you
directly
cover
goes.
out- Can you cover close tower?
Today.
Yeah, no, I want to look.
I'll get you your code today.
I'm about to get on roof and giga farm it.
They're driving.
Insta.
Insta. Nice.
Bonk.
I think
It's Bagel
Bagel
Paw
Paw
or Shark,
above us.
no?
Yeah, it's Bagel Paw above us.
Is there a
Yeah,
duo?
okay.
No.
Yeah, they're 2 dead. They lost 2
Yeah,
early
yeah.
to
I meant Gen
DNF.
G earlier, but I meant Mega Pop.
Sizzling jumped out of tower, guys. They're 2 on green now.
Okay, tower's not in. They have to pop.
Go to their car. Go to their car. They're
Sizzling.
gonna drive towards us. We should
Okay.
kill them.
Yep. Looking for T1 really quick.
Just eat arena up to you.
T1 has uphill control.
Getting
He is
knocked.
in the
Guys,
top
green
Oh,
right.
driving, green
fuck.
driving. Most important.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Roger.
I have roof.
Coop has no helmet.
You as.
Yeah.
Knock you guys.
Going.
Thank you.
Coop got out on green. He's a
Oh.
solo. We were able to kill him from roof.
He knocked
He
himself
ran,
on
him,
green.
he ran him over on green. Yeah, they're last
Yeah.
man's tower.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking for it. I'm looking for it.
Oh
know if it's
no.
He's getting naded. He got stolen.
Dead.
So
There's still one in the smoke.
EA is the uphill team, and they're getting reverse swept by T1 as well in the back. Pretty
He's
sure.
driving
Both guys
tower.
driving.
He's dead.
Killed himself.
One more drive
Kill
as well.
himself.
EA's moving,
Alright.
guys. He knocked
Alright.
out.
Yeah. One on orange, guys.
Good
flush,
Yoink.
good
One
flush.
on orange up top.
Roger.
Yeah,
The
Kick
T1
needs some
has their
fucking
own green.
bullets, doesn't he?
Yeah, we should
Holy
probably run up
shit.
and clear the wizard now, no? Before
listen,
T1 has full control?
EA's taking oranges too. I
Hey,
have to get
let's
off
see
roof now.
pop. Real quick,
Matt, I need ammo.
No,
I'm gonna
levels,
pull it
bro.
out.
I have
Yeah.
27.
guys, levels. 8 alive. Vegapod's 2 in the wizard. That makes 6. How many is EA?
T1 is 4. I think EA.
Only Tig right now.
I think EA.
Yeah,
is-
they both need
I
bullets.
think they're a duo, but they could be 3.
That's everyone then. If
I
T1's
s-
4, then that's everyone.
Yeah, it's
I've
not a,
seen
it's
2
not
guys hit
concrete, though.
orange.
Okay, so EA duo, Vegapod duo, T1 4.
Orange driving,
Alright,
guys.
Give me
Green.
ammo, guys.
True.
I'm 1 bullet out.
Okay, yeah, I'm coming back. I need to drop you.
We're
We
still
wait.
in.
Yeah, we wait for green to die, and then we can clear
Yeah.
wizard, but T1's gonna have a lot of angles. I'm gonna go heal.
I need to cross and get ammo as
Okay.
well, guys.
Yep, we still have a shield downstairs as well.
30 bullets.
I have a shield on me.
I thought there was bullets in one of our UAZs.
I had
earlier.
bullets. I had 100 bullets in one of the cars. Unless someone took it.
I am left.
Oh, it's on the
Listen,
side.
they're running left on orange. 2 guys. That means
Okay.
they're gonna try to play down. They're gonna try to play to
Yeah.
orange now.
Understood.
Good
Okay, someone has to give me
headies.
ammo. I have 30 bullets.
Okay, I have 90.
60.
80.
I can drop you upstairs.
They have a US on orange. I'm on roof. I could peek this late.
I'm gonna get roof with him.
Oh fuck, I missed roof.
Yeah,
let
when
me
are we
play
gonna clear
downstairs.
the tower?
Yo, you blocked the fuck out of me.
I'll move. I'll move. I'll move.
Matt did.
Whoever is
Okay.
Who wants to use the Panzer? Let me
H1 should
anchor. Let me
always use
anchor.
the
I have
Panzer.
no fucking util. Like H1 should be Panzer guy, and you guys should clear the towers through later.
I knocked one VA on orange.
Fucking hell, Shrimsy.
No
You wanna
rush,
blow up
but
that
just
coop? They
for
might be
later,
there.
that's how we should
I think
execute.
they're
We
on.
don't have
We don't
ammo.
have
It's like the
damage.
third time he gets a knock.
Already
That's just
smoked,
like,
it's 1 HP.
I'm down.
wow.
We fucking team shot it earlier.
And they're already
T1
this
is
way.
driving. We should get damage on T1. That's what matters, guys. They're the 4-man.
Yeah.
Take their helmets off.
They're driving.
Driving.
I took off a helmet.
Knocked one.
Good
Nice.
knock.
I might.
They're 4-man, 100% 4.
They have an anchor high ground.
No, they do not. They do not. We
Yeah,
got it.
guys, on the dirt road on orange. I
Okay.
fell off roof. Gee.
Got
Oh,
it.
that's not good.
EA's in there. We just chill. So next zone, EA's gonna be out before us, and we can just fucking farm them.
Okay,
One
listen,
of
they're
T1's
all
on
3 of
yellow.
T1. All 3 of them are on yellow. All
You
3.
got the flush?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I
got the
flushed.
flush. All
Nice.
3. It's a 3-man, a duo, and a duo.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get on roof again then. Will I ever take the Panzer here?
H1 should take the Panzer. He's the
ผ
most.
มสองอ่ะบูโซนหนึ่ง
He is that
คือ
guy.
ตอนนี้ลูกหนึ่งนะเว้ย
Alright.
เผื่อต้องบูโซนก่อนนะเว้ย
บูโซนตัดเลือดไปเลยให้มันไม่พีกอ่ะ คือให้มันจุดปั๊มยาไปอ่ะบอกเก็ตปะโอเครู้เรื่อง
One guy yellow,
มึงเอาไปปาไหม
one high right.
ไม่มึงปาให้คนเลยมึงปาให้คนเลยได้
แล้วถ้าคำว่าหนึ่งแล้วนอนตรงนี้คือเป็นเนินอะไรวะตรงเนี้ย
อย่าเลื้
มั
อยไป
เป็น
เลย
เนิน
ไม่
มันเลื้อยไปเลย
มันเลื้อยได้เล
เฮ้ย
ย
ถ้ามึง
ไอ้ท็อป
ไป
มันเคยเลื้อย
มันเลื้อยแบบไม่เห็นแน่หลัง
ระ
คา
วัง
ไม่
นะ
เห็นแน่นอน
ระวังดู
Larynx is such an active
แต่
IGL.
อยากให้ปาบูโซนเลยว่ะบอมตัดเลือดเลยอ่ะ
เราดูวงไหมเผื่อวงดีมาล่างสุดอ่ะ
โอเครอด5 วิ
สุดท้ายเพราะทีวันต้องทำเหมือนกันเว้ย
ใช่สุดท้ายเราก็ต้องทำอยู่ดีนะ
ถ้าดีดมาขอบเราก็อาจจะไม่ทำไงแต่เราต้องทำ
Compare how much they're talking to like
ไม่ได้นะ
the
บ้าน
Falcons.
4เรา2เป็น5ตรงนี้2เป็น7
ทีวันเนจากเฮดมานะเฮ้ยก็ปาไม่รู้นะ
Oh, goodbye.
ค่อยๆ
มีเวลาเยอะชิวมาก
ไปทางนี้เนี่ยมันหมด
Chill.
He's just playing outside.
I don't think we run up.
If he needs to get outside, he might run.
You want to blow up the
I
down?
wanna smoke, and I'm gonna nade the fucking car on the right for the kills.
Okay. Yeah,
They're on
do
the
it.
UAZ, both of them. He just rezzed on blue. I see him. He's behind the Darcy
Coming
now. One.
with it. Don't use your
Covering the
BZs
wizard.
though,
I'm
Matt.
covering wizard, Matt. Go. Okay.
I only have 1 nade, by the way.
He's peeking up top. In jail. We're good.
Hey, this
One
guy's
top, one
prone.
bottom, by the way.
T1 speaking us, Tig. Peek T1 when we take.
Roger.
One's yellow tree, and one's right of him, and one's left of him.
I just don't have any bullets, but I have 20 out.
Here, I dropped.
Looking for EA to peek.
Let's get these kills on the EA.
Not far enough.
Gonna have to come back now.
Yeah, you're good. He's peeking on the UAZ, Sam. Nice knock. The other one was
Good
prone on the
shot.
outside of the Dacia.
T1 peeking high right tree.
Yeah, I'm safe to that.
Safe to as well.
Guys,
He's
blue's
gonna
in
deny,
zone.
probably.
Blue.
Yeah, he's probably gonna deny. Oh no.
Big flush.
That means he's prone there.
I think he's blue tanking.
Can we team peek T1 after?
Yep.
Yep.
Can you move
He's
your
peeking high
mark
right.
off the window, by the way, Strom?
Yeah, I moved it.
I ripped the right guy.
Panzer's
Yellow
first floor, by the way,
looking-
out of
He's
the
running with
US.
open.
Yeah.
He proned on yellow.
Guys, they got BZ. Do you want me to BZ
Yeah,
now?
they're BZ'd.
I think we should get up there and BZ.
Alright, I'm
Win
gonna get the
the
pansy.
open, I
I'm
need
getting the
smokes.
pansy.
While
I'm off roof. I'm off roof.
Big stairs.
Yep.
I have the
Oh, he was outside.
Yeah, Insta.
Yeah.
Okay, so Beggar Putt, Duo, and TA3.
He's molly bottom floor right now. We need to move up with smokes, guys.
Yeah. I'm
He's molly
smoking
top.
up. Let's
The molly's
aggro us 3
upstairs.
while take cover. Make sure you watch T1 every once in a while. Matt, let's BZ when you're ready.
Park Pro pushing out here is actually
This
hella
is good. We can do it from my angle right now.
Yeah, we
dangerous.
can. You guys need
Go
to.
to the right
yes.
side.
You guys need to start
I'm
going
nading
quick.
behind
I don't have
Ready?
time.
Maybe now.
Yeah.
BZing out.
I think they're
Have the
inside
Panzer
still. Upstairs cage. One guy cage.
80 cage.
Ah,
Nade's on us.
He's gonna run out.
I have to
My name
leave
is
roof.
Bad.
I mean, lose our base.
one's already out.
T1's 2 guys sweeping low left.
Nice. Good
Nice,
job.
okay, T1's a duo.
Good
Both
trade,
low
good
left.
trade, good
Bogey
trade.
tower.
Yep.
One's on the tree on blue. I'm in blue zone, boys. It's fucking shambles.
Just get your
Good
damage.
trade.
Smoke
Try to
for
get as much
H1.
I'm sorry, I'm
Smoke for
good,
H1, H1. Smoke
Smoke for
tick.
tick. Smoke
I
for
have
tick.
none.
I'm good.
Alright, I don't have any either.
I'm chilling. I have trees.
Are they both blue for sure still?
I saw one on blue. They can run up high right now.
Yeah, one's knocked. Can we aggro?
Yeah, they were one knocked. I think
Oh,
they
they don't
already
us. They
res.
don't us. Fall back.
I'm not one on the tree on blue.
Nice. That was a
One's-
arena.
That's a arena.
Hard right.
One more on the tree on blue somewhere.
Who's
And then the
nading
other one
blue?
should be left of that.
Nading blue. One was right of that.
Yo,
I
come,
need
They got
to
nades for that.
come left, guys.
We
Can you
may
throw smoke in front of me?
take our time. I ripped the guy on the smoke.
Okay, I have to swing left,
Coming
boys.
left,
Let's get
Yeah,
aggro.
I'm flashing for you. Dig.
Okay, I'm getting close. I think one's prone low left, by the way. Maybe tree on blue.
I can see
no.
that.
Peeking me. Knocked.
Good reaction.
Healing. Prone healing. Come.
Yeah, I'm covering. You're good. I'm just holding
BZ
your
the
smoke.
right.
Back on smoke. Back. I'll be on the tree.
I'm blind.
I'm holding for you. Okay. I'm flashing the tree.
Oh, that molly just fucking annihilated them. G fucking G. Good shit. Why am I not doing fantasy videos anymore? Honestly, because I've been forgetting to make fantasy. I made this team today. I started the stream and I was like, oh shit. I've got 40 seconds to put my team together. So I just clicked. I just clicked some people.
Either one of those squads. Nobody sent it out to blue. They wanted to fight it. They wanted to see.
Good effort.
They believed that maybe they could win the gunfight. But at the end of the day, the Falcons do manage to pick up a game on number 2.
All right, so we're gonna have like a 5-minute break. Let's open the Pero POV as well. It's because I've got Ike's left on my team. I don't know. PUBG didn't actually put prizes on Squire this year because they're not partnered with them.
Big victory by the Falcons. We grabbed the birthday boy kickstart here to chat with us about that game. I want to ask you the hard-hitting questions.
Oh, it's his birthday.
Game cap or no cap? Full cap. Full cap.
Weird genius. We knew it was gonna end there. Our streams, our comms are live. We marked it. I said it was gonna end there. It ended there. What can I say?
Nice, nice. Do you have anything you want to say to the fans on your birthday or anything like that?
Usually the birthday group stays or final days is a curse, but I mean, hey, we got some points already, so maybe it's not.
So far, so good. Anything you want to ask?
Yeah, I gotta ask though here because it's obviously a gifted game. It's, you guys said that probably in Circle 3 guys is gifted. How long do you stay greedy in a 2-2 split, and like how much of a risk do you want to chance? Because it's like you're gonna get the easy 10 points from the win, but you can also potentially get some more if you go aggressive earlier. Like, what's the kind of situation and comms like? Okay, when do we actually go out and try to grab some of the points?
Well, we knew there was a 2-man on our tower,
right,
and we had 3 BZs, so
easy.
I mean, we know where the zone's gonna go because like tendencies of the zone.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, it's not worth the risk. We're just gonna try to get some DMR kills and wait until we have to push the tower because.
Oh, Kick is tall, isn't he?
Get shot from people
I mean, he's standing in front of Toffees, so Toffees looks shorter by comparison.
Take the points that you're getting.
Fantastic.
Nice, awesome. Well, thank you very much. I'll let you go back to your team. Have a great day and keep getting those points.
Happy birthday.
I'm gonna say, happy birthday. I wore it because I believed it.
Yeah.
And they're standing up. It's good to see the
That's
victories.
crazy.
I said it was going to be the first game, but they did it in the second game. And it's still
Straight bias.
Still a wrangle. They played it very well. And there is, at least they're honest.
Anyway, yeah.
They didn't have to do a lot of movement. You see they had the 2
Same post as yesterday for the giveaway. So if you already
game by the Falcons. No highlights for you.
if you already commented,
It was
Lou.
slow anyway. So it was nice. We got to chat with Kickstart. Has his birthday. Kind of fun. In a way, we've gotten to watch Kickstart sort of grow through his entire career, like literally from eligibility till now, continuing to grow.
What a choice.
Yeah, I mean, remember the good old times when he was 16, 17, and still fragging out, and he's been grinding his way here, and pre-beard, and now just more beard that I can grow, so it's good to see.
It's a really nice beard now. All right, so good game. Let's take a look back at the stats. Falcons do come out in first place with those 11 kills, 7 for T1. Petrichor Road, another game where these guys, I mean, it was a little more quiet. Actually, it wasn't quiet. Ace left was super loud with his hiding in the blue, learned a little something from VP, got a bunch of good backstabs. Not
6
as much
kills.
damage, lots of kills.
Yeah, 6 kills for Ixlef in this one here. The Ixlef captainers is gonna be enjoying themselves. That's a good thing. But yeah,
wait,
kills in a game where these guys are saying, "Okay, guys, this is a win. This is."
Are you serious? Pero was top 3.
Like,
there's no, they weren't. That's third in points, right?
We want to lock it out. Usually we see it with lower kill count, and here it's like they're able to grab a lot of DMR kills. They're able to grab.
Dude, look at Shrimsy, bro. 6 knocks. Some of the knocks Shrimsy was getting that game were wild.
Kills that potentially could have gone to some of the other players that were either in the tower or T1 on the northern side. So they kind of closed it in, and also being able to be on that roof.
H-Win farming.
It's just so strong. H-Win
is
going to get the man of the match, though, here with 876 damage and 4 kills. Good to see.
Yeah,
the IGL at work.
I love seeing the IGL at work, and we often get to see Taylorton and Shrimsy pop up here to see H-Win get that man of the match. Big shout out to him, 876 damage.
You know what we really should do?
bristle out, and there was just no space for any other team. Bagopot took that tower just north
If
of them.
we had
They got into the
unlimited
line
budget
here, trying to,
for PUBG
I guess,
events,
draw the attention of
what you
different
should do
teams as they came in, and that really worked well.
is you
That's
have
how the Falcons got points in this one.
an
21 points
analyst.
for the Falcons. This is a really strong start to their group stage.
Yeah, and
So every team has a POV stream, and you have an analyst for 4 of the teams.
Fantastic start. This is what is kind of the scary thing a little bit to be.
So you have
in, the
4
district
analysts
that you're not
sort
able
of
to
sitting
play one
watching the
obviously,
game,
you might have someone that kind of focuses a little bit. You're gonna be
and
in a
just
situation
purely
where after the
focusing
third
on
parties, it's a
those
strong
4
team.
teams.
They literally just got
They're like
fantastic
4
in
assigned
game
teams,
PGS7.
and then depending on
They're
which
a contender
teams
for
are like in the
PGS
top of that
Challenge.
game,
It's a team that, you know, in a situation where if
like
you're
top
Gatorade
2,
or if you're some of the other
then you
teams
pick
here,
the
like
2
you
analysts that
don't
were
want a
watching
strong
those
contender
2
coming in. Look
teams.
at that, they're already 15th.
And when you come to the analyst desk, they're like,
Bestia has played 4
yeah,
times
so
the amount of games and had
here's some of
6
like the
less
micro
points
decisions
here.
this team is making. Here's some of the communication that this team was using.
Led by an ex-member of that roster is going to be a little frustrated to see the Falcons pull
Ideally,
out 25
you either have
points,
translators
halfway to where our second place
or
teams are right
people
now.
who
So that's
can
gonna look
speak
good for
the
them as they go
languages
through
of the
day.
teams.
And remember, as we
That's
go through
obviously
this,
the
we're only 2
complicated
games in
part.
out of the 6 that we're playing today,
But
so to have such a strong start for some of these crews going to be very good. Petrichor also at
I think
19
one of
points off
the
back of 2, looking like a very
best
different
things that
team,
we've
or at least a
done
very different
as an
ISO.
analyst desk was when I was doing PEC analyst desk last year, and we did the club team focus thing. So each game we would look at one team, and you'd have an observer or 2 just following that team
We've started to figure out Hot Drop
and
does not pan
focusing
out in
on
the
what that team was doing and breaking that down in more detail than you can normally do. Because like this,
but that seemed like a symptom of just nowhere else to go.
I mean, the whole situation with this
everything that they can say in this segment is very general because you're trying to watch everyone at once.
So that's also why we saw so many fights.
As on that segment, you can like really
we're
like
gonna see more
nail
fights,
down some
more battles, more points, and more teams when we get back after this short break. It's almost time for Game 3 in the wild card map, so don't go anywhere.
stuff.
Powered by the most advanced wind force cooling system, reducing temperatures while your competition sweats. For the flagship Aurus Extreme Water Force.
I'm gonna be right back.
Delivers up to 10 times better heat transfer
4
efficiency
minutes.
and is accompanied by multiple layers of
See you in a
protection.
sec.
This is the Gigabyte GeForce RTX 50 series. Play hard, stay cool, feel the chill.
Ticker and Lyric.
No, Lyric.
Aaron Gull down, and we've got ourselves Taikula and Falcons. They both picked up victories, which were very hard in games to navigate. Yes, Falcons did manage to get themselves into a position. We'll dive into that a bit later.
Yep.
But this has been Aaron Gull now done, so change up in pace, because now you have to kind of gear shift and go to Tego.
Yeah, it's a bit of a different affair. You know, even though kind of from the big picture perspective, sometimes Tego might look a little bit similar to Aaron Gull. They actually do play quite a bit different. So, you know, the way you navigate things, the way you can take positions is a little bit different, obviously. But, you know, Aaron Gull kind of starts out with some a little more open circles. The second one in particular has some rough terrain that you got to navigate.
I've heard a couple of players kind of call it backwards Aaron Gull, because you have the kind of like, imagine Millie is kind of the northwest, and but then there's no center.
Yeah.
That's the big difference from what we see on a lot of these PUBG maps, is there's center control. Getting that compound, getting that point of interest is so big. But time now for us to jump into Tego, see how the plane is going to fly, and it looks like it's going to be over, well, not over airport, but around airport up into the northeast start, and then go down near Hosan Prison.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good way to look at Tego. It is a bit, yeah, a little bit different. And like the northwestern island has a lot of rocky, mountainous terrain with a lot of trees, especially on the northern half of it. So there's like some cool areas up there. I like the mountains that are south of Terminal. That plays different than Potato, because there's, again, more terrain, more cover to work with. So that part of it is cool, but there's a lot of fields here. The fields are more playable than the Aaron Gull fields in a way, because they have those dividers that kind of block them off into like squares and stuff like that. But they're still typically sitting in the middle of a bunch of like hills and mountains, so they can be a little tricky to get into early. The later the game goes, they become a little bit more fun, in my opinion. But yeah, it is a weird map sometimes. There's the swamps over to the west by Hosan Prison that are kind of bizarre. But yeah, we'll see what the circle looks like, and we could talk a little bit more about that.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm just a sucker for South of Army Base, man. It's my favorite part to play on this map. I just love what all it gives you. But Falcons coming in, the desk on game one was talking about, hey, you know, it'd be great if we got a Falcons victory on game one. Nah, I gotta wait until game 2 for it, but they do get it. Birthday boy himself there, kickstart. Gonna be landing, securing vehicles. But you were kind of talking about this, the positioning and the way that Falcons were playing during the break with me. Let's jump into that a bit deeper.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think a lot of people are going to look at that game and think in the back of their minds that Falcons are maybe gifted a little bit. And I mean, to an extent, that's always going to be true in PUBG. To an extent. But
To an
I
extent.
think, speaking of Northwest Island, we
Oh, definitely northwest. Okay, Pero is pretty close to Navi. Falcons are Giga alone. Expendables and Irina should have some interesting ideas on this zone. Expendables have the bridge early, so they might actually end up fighting. Fucking guy, dude. They shouldn't fight.
Yeah, maybe though.
Shrimsy, move your mic a little closer.
Just loot, man.
Oh.
That's actually
He's
fair.
been able to
He's
pump
out
out
this
some
9 out of
elements for his team. Can he read this one out? Does at least have footsteps on one. He's got the shotty ready. This could stop anything that Daytrade wants to start. Good connecting on touch. Tigger does go
Oh
down.
my
Shotgun
god.
does come up big enough, but he has to get away.
He just
trying to go for a bit more
pre-aimed with the door on that.
Happy that's running over. Flash has hopped in a vehicle, reinforcing. December 12th also coming in with that knock. Now it feels like New Happy has momentum.
Oh.
It's going to be Z Long at long range, taking down Bellamont, and Day Trade is now in a lot of trouble.
Helmetless.
Day Trade is paying the price for making this fight without many helmets. Flash has one, but he's down 2. December the 12th strikes with the SKS.
Oh dear.
Gone, and Inuyasha trying to hold the line. You do get the res on the Tigger. So
You do not want to be peeking this with ARs.
Inuyasha picks it up big way.
GG.
That is just crazy good
Picks
stuff
it up
from him.
big way.
Held the line so nicely. You mean there finds a kill
So
early.
this might be like a personal preference thing, but one thing that I always say to people when they're casting is look at this. This is like the levels of the hype on this play goes like this. Sort of building. Big hype. Big hype. Falls down.
That is just crazy good stuff.
And then Paper Thin comes in like way down low. You want to like catch on the same level as what you're throwing to. So Matchroom goes, he picks it up in a big way, drops it down a little, and then you want to be catching like, that is super crazy from Inuyasha, oh my god, the pump, and then, wow, yeah, and then you like slowly bring it down.
You can use the E pickup early as
You just
well.
kind of like seem a little like disconnected if you just drop off too hard like that.
Feeder, I would be down to land and go dock, like if we think we're beat, and just fucking rat teams and get ours and get a car off of people.
I'm down to go to as well.
No, T5 is not. No one would make it, mate. I mean, I just think there's
Hey.
a team over here. Like
TKO, Palace, KDF's doing a 2-2 split.
Wait.
Lượn ta lượn cùng này.
That fast?
Tao phải tap á.
I think we would have
Oh my god.
There's one on our left. There's one on our left. There's 2 on our left. We're ahead of both of them. We need to be ready for this.
still means we're good.
Có này 5 game trên nhau.
Well, yeah, we could.
Không đang nhóm mà không rồi.
Yeah,
Let's,
yeah.
Nó tap á, tap.
let's stretch for Wellson and secure
Đấy
yellow.
có.
That's the
Alright.
goal.
Okay, so first threat is going to be these other two Ebigos inting us, by the way.
Tiếng này.
Yeah,
Không
and
có
our
tap
line
có.
is not good.
Ao gần
Lượn
này.
ở nhà gần.
Yeah, their line is actually faster, so they're going to be landing
Phía bạn cái đuôi bên
really
kia biết
fast. I do see those crates.
Kìa xe nó.
If we land on the crates, this team can
Nó
take all the
nguyên
cars.
nhá,
We're
nó
on
có
foot
chi
for the
đấy.
rest of the game.
Mình take lười thích ngủ.
How do we scout yellow, by the way? It's kind of out of render range. Like, so
Ta lượn qua, ta lượn qua lượn xe.
I'm
Quay
kinda-
từ-
I'm
quay
down to get these
từ
crates.
Pháp.
Let's secure the
Không
compound.
có xe đâu
Let's
bạn ơi.
win our
Nhà
two
không có xe đâu.
cars.
There's a
Trên
car
đường
going
nhà
on
có đang bắn rồi.
like 2 cars on the side of Good Dock on orange
Xe
line.
con chỗ không có đâu. Không có đâu bạn ơi, trong kho không có xe.
Just tell us how to drop it.
Let's go for compound.
Đây là bốn con thằng
yellow.
bắn đây nè.
That's
Nó take lười.
okay, it's a stretch, so if there's people there, we just have to
We just take the
disengage.
hill on the right.
Listen, there's a car on orange we can grab as well. Do you want me to grab
Yeah, I
that?
think they're aiming.
Bay trước không có người.
Falcons should be aiming north of Hemisar.
Sign, that probably
Bay
means
sau bốn thằng nhá. Đang bay xuống cuối map á.
No?
Cuối chỗ bốn này nè.
They said they're going for the compound. There's a compound kind of here-ish, I think.
Có thêm một máy bay nữa nha.
including the
Máy
blue
bay
on the
trước
side
bốn
of the
thằng, máy bay
street. If
sau
you guys want
bốn
the
thằng nữa
cars,
nha.
I'll cover you from crates.
Hai máy bay nha.
Coop's driving
Or
at us,
Go
guys.
Where from?
Where?
Yeah, and they have a
There's
Tesla.
already a guy green. There's already a guy here on green.
All right, let's
Okay.
take the hill.
They're
and
gonna be
now
2
we
on
can-
green.
Let's take this fight.
He sees me.
Okay.
He's running around.
He
There's
does-
no Asians there, I don't think.
I don't think he sees H1. He definitely saw me. He's going to peek down at me, H1. He's 30 degrees. Above
I'm
you,
driving next to you, H1.
Looking for him. There's 2 at least.
One's driving towards me. They don't.
Dog.
One's camping my car, guys. You guys need to push. One on you is camping me.
Let's push right then. Push right.
Okay.
I tagged
Come
the one
right.
on you once.
Give comms.
It's team nade. Where you tagged him?
No, just keep your gun out.
Yeah. Out of the
Give
bridge.
me.
Slow down, H1. I want to smoke to the right. The crate guy should have an angle high right.
He's literally on that tree.
On my
He
tree.
just smoked.
Wait.
He didn't have his gun out.
One more close.
Good fucking trade. Holy shit.
Comes pull up on our right, Matt.
And we are both saving our teammates, so it gave me times to take out my flash, although just a little bit mistake operation, but finally I take out my flash and I just gave it to my opponent and I just got them down.
Lisa in her
And it was over. Good job. All right, we're gonna go back to Dago. Bye bye. 再见.
Alright, I flushed one.
non-hosting vibe.
I'm gonna pick him up if I can, okay?
They're gonna nade him.
I can drop you 2 more nades.
I'm just carrying.
I think they're just gonna res and reset. I think that's what's going on here.
Watch your back.
We should look to go into Godock, by the way. It was full
I
clean.
agree.
There was one guy really far.
There's 2 E pickups right behind us. We don't know that.
That is true, fuck.
Yeah.
Play hill behind us, blue.
That is true.
Drive scout go dog. I think that's a good play. You don't have a real spot here.
We just take the trench on blue and we look from there. It's very
Listen,
easy.
there was a car on orange, so if it's gone, then the e-pickup is probably here.
There's no car on orange, unless that's a bad mark.
No, orange was good.
Yeah, it's not there.
Yeah, it's gone. The other
It's not
car
there?
as well is gone. Yeah.
No, it's
Okay.
not there.
Okay, well then they're probably in.
Let's just reset.
Yeah, we can be on that hill.
Reset to the bowls here.
Yeah.
Just play the bowl like low profile. Maybe someone drives into you.
Yeah, Matt, can you play top hill? We'll play by blue. Pull up.
Just 1-for-1. That could have been a lot worse. What's the arena doing? What's Pero doing, actually? Okay, Pero and VP both E-pick up into Go Dark. So, Kick was correct. Kick has really good game sense. Holy shit.
โกดังแค่2ตัวนะ
ตอนนี้ทางฝั่งเรายังไม่มีใครมาเลย
นักกันหน้าเมืองแล้วเปล่าวะ
Like, a lot of the shit that he...
แม่นจังอะ
says, like, oh, teams might do this is, like, exactly what they actually do.
กระสุนมันเยอะไปผมว่ามันเล่นอย่างนี้เว้ยพี่โฟ
Literally nothing gets past
เต็ม
him.
รถด้วยนะจะเป็น BB เหมือนเดิมนะเพิ่มสิวิขับรถมาหาพี่ได้ปะ
เรื่อง
ตรงตบบนอ่ะ
คนเรียกรอบอ่ะจากซ้ายบนอ่ะ
ตรงนี้เล่นได้ใช่ปะตรงเนี้ยเล่นได้นะใช่ปะตอนนั้นใครไปเล่นกันวะไม่ก็ล่องเนี้ย2ล่องเนี้ยหรือว่า
Wait, how did Isof die?
ตรงนี้ปะ
เราจะถ่ายไลน์นี้ได้
That must have been when they landed.
แต่ต้องรับหลังเพื่อเราถ่ายได้นะพี่โฟไลน์นะ
No, my
แล้วถ้าวงซ้ายอ่ะพี่โฟวงซ้ายอ่ะระวัง
ไม่
deal.
คนนะใช่หลุมมีคน
Oh my god, it was VP?
บ้านกระจายนั่นแหละ
They just rinsed them. Holy shit. Damn.
ไม่พี่เห็น2ตัวแล้ววันน่ะ
มาสามไม่มีใครมาเข้านะฝั่งนี้โล่งหมดเลยชิลเลยอ่ะไม่มีใคร
Oh, bit sketchy.
Cái nào chụp ba không kích được những xe nào hết được đâu.
What the fuck is happening here? They're just driving in circles.
Tiếp vào đây xem con mấy kia nó vô nhà cũ chưa. Bên hướng tôi đẹp lắm rồi. Bây giờ quên.
Đẹp quá.
Nhìn đi vui. Nhìn đây em. Có đứa hả mặt sau tôi. Không phải dù nhá, từ nhá, phải nhảy anh em. Rồi ai nữa? À, dù đây, dù 4 không sao, dù 4. Ok. Còn mấy bây giờ ngoài bon nữa nè. 0.3 nè, mấy thằng em mấy hảo hay á.
Yeah, I disconnected. Or disengaged, rather.
Nhìn nó vô.
Oh shit, another set of crates for Falcons.
Nó bay đội á. Một thằng thôi, 3 sự cao nha. Để ý nè. Tông được á.
Nhìn nó đây.
Nhà này nó thấy một xe được đó nha, nó thấy một xe em á.
Just stick together as two. I'll play up top. I'm gonna play off your contact.
Focus north.
Don't see anyone there on the hill.
Let's bait the crates so you can get them later. See if anyone.
It's literally right on us. I might grab it in like 5 seconds after.
I need a scope, by the way.
Alright, Matt hold. Shrimps is getting crates.
I'll let you know if there's anything else.
E-pickup's empty.
So many fucking crates. It's insane.
The FAMAS. I have a smoke for you, Matt.
Okay. I need a vest and helmet.
There's a there's 3 helm here. Once I get to your ridge, I'll.
I have a half
you
2
can have
helm.
it. There's an 8x on this crate as well.
Bring it to him.
There's an extra 3 helm as well.
Okay.
They have
I'm
a
gonna take
3
the
helm
Matt.
for everyone on their
Grab the
team.
3 helm on you can just go to the far crates, Matt. Go to the far crates. Don't even loot the close ones. There's an 8x, and then here's two smokes.
Hey, stop replanting some sends, by the way.
I think if this center's go dog, I like hitting yellow.
Okay, yeah, me too.
You guys do that. There's like tints in your way. You want to drive like yellow line. This is a brick stack.
Hold up here.
Alright, yellow line.
Holy shit. Pero's POV won't be that interesting because they're just sitting in buildings. And honestly, that's how this game is going to end by the looks of it. It should shift off.
It goes like as far south
มัน
as
หลุม
possible.
มันหลุมมันโดนเยอะคุณหกหลุมมันไม่โดนอะไรนะโดน
Yeah,
โดน
doing
แค่
more. Look at the difference between the comms, bro.
นี่ช่วยแรกก่อนถ้าตรงนี้มีคนเราวกกลับมาเห็นปะได้ แต่ถ้ามันมีตัวเดียวเราต้องเอาเลยนะเว้ย
You can see from across pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean this guy never shot at us again from orange, by the way. Like we might have a good wrap here, like a good play into orange line.
Cars in the compound. In this compound,
Set
MD.
up this one
มัน
on
มี
the
หิน
right.
สำคัญตรงนี้มั้งพี่โฟถึงจะเล่น
Are you there?
I don't know.
เชื่อกูเหรอ
I'm on the crate in the water.
They're wrapping.
ใช่ต้อง
yellow.
มีสมองขอสมองหนึ่งลูกดิ
Two of them wrapped yellow line.
One's sitting on that hill.
มันเหรียญตรงเลยต้องไปตรงเชื่อมเหลืองเลย
They're sitting on
ไอ้
green.
นี่มันกระโดดโดนยิง
I
ฟรี
don't know. I don't know if they
เอา
see
ให้
us.
ถึงไวอ่ะ
They saw us. They might be
20 วิ
pushing
ผ
us
ม
from
ต้องออกแล้ว
compound.
เนี่ย15 วินะ
Doesn't look like
ผ
they
มต้องอ
saw
อก
us
แล้ว
so
นะ
far.
เอาเลย
Yeah, it's the Bago Pog guy. I
Oh.
see him. He has 3 here.
Yeah.
No, it actually might
Yeah,
not be.
I'll
They might have just looted the north ones. I see
Lob-
2 people
lob
at
side
least.
มาจาก
One's in the
container
coop,
เย็น
one's
So
in
you
the
guys
Bago
ready to do
car.
the go
I
down?
don't know where my car is. I think it's
ต้
in
องมาขวา
both.
สุดตรงนี้นะ
They're both
สี่
in the boat.
Go back to
Middle
the
one,
back.
second
One of the US.
Car south me comes.
Yeah,
me
Sam.
look.
Car south.
Not good, okay.
เราอะ
เฮ้ยต้องเล่น
We might. We still might have been everyone's like. They're like sitting center.
พี่มึง
Hold on. Let me look
ได้
for
ป่ะ
it.
กลับไปคอนโทรลเหมือนเดิมนะ
They didn't
เหมือนเดิมได้ไหม
They're driving
สวย
center.
มากเลยนะเว้ย
You guys
ไม่
should,
แต่
you
ไม่
guys
แต่
should
ไป
take
ไป
the
เล่นใน
edge
คอ
on
นไม่ส
yellow
วย
line
คอน
on
ว่า
the
ค
west.
อนโทรลสวย
If that's
กว่า
what
Yeah,
you're
Yeah,
doing.
sure.
I like it.
Where did they go? They sent.
They
That's
just went
center
field.
มันจะมารวมคอนวะจากขวามาจากข
They
วา
did go field.
มาจากขวามารวมคอน
Yeah, you're gonna have a really solid zone.
ก็ได้เราค่อยๆเช็คก่อนพี่เพราะเราทิ้งมาแล้วอะ
Good control. Expendables is regrouping.
เบสได้ปะ
That's
บอลเล่น
giữa chứ bạn này không?
ไอ้นี่แกนะแกนะแกนะแก
Ok,
นะ
ok, 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 ok.
Đối diện có nhá.
Pero are about to be scrapping. They're going wide around that holy.
Cô vào được.
Cho mua có nhá. Có tôi đấy rồi.
They're taking dips.
Đông nhá, chấm 1 đông nhá.
Ooh, shit.
Thằng này một nó một quá em, thấy cái lô tắt nữa.
Yeah, this is a very awkward spot.
Có em đẹp mà đúng rồi.
And they're stuck here for the rest of the game now.
Xe đâu? Xe đâu?
Yes, it is. This one. Basically, this post is from yesterday, but I'm using this post for all 3 days of group stages, and then I'll have a new one for finals. Oh, Delwyn's mortaring. E-Arena is actually kind of helping out Expendables here. Sending mortars at BB. Can't really tell where they're landing. Looks alright.
Bắn một quả nữa. Đang cùng vô luôn và anh em luôn.
没起信心了。哎，他一直在外面控着我们，他妈看能不能粘到圈。到现在都当有人打。不。
哦。
漏呢，这边。上楼看一眼，上楼搂一眼。把他架着速能过去呗。有你那边有床。
He's getting triple naded on this rock, by the way.
前面大堂有的。二标那边有。三标，我们要先到三标去。
The nades all missed.
到三标。
He's just running around with Ducky on his back. Ooh! That was close.
过来得小心三标。哎，左边就有。活了。他活了，能救了。左边那个在哪？我得谁救了？三标，谁呢？没有蓝圈背包救不了，你能不能人家把包脱了？我丢钱我脱了，包给你，包给你。把包脱了，把包不是背包脱了，背包。拨子弹，扔子弹，捡了背包。捡我背包，捡我。我这捡背包。
Oh, they tried to swap bags. I was thinking that. He like dropped all of his shit so he could take the jammer pack to heal. I respect it. There was a 2-bag in front of him. He maybe could have just swapped for that, and then Chewie might have been able to swap for that in time instead of having to drop everything out of his inventory. Yeah, Pero fucked this game, GG. Jacob's getting bopped, man. Holy.
Có tiếp bị giết này được mẹ luôn, khả năng ít lắm. Nó chết rồi.
Qua đủ 3 mà, ít nhất 3.
Ủa BB đủ.
Ooh.
Này được.
Fucking hell. Any peek they take is just brutal. You went for a full medkit there. That's... Oh.
Ở sườn móc chơi được, tao có cối nè, anh em nay vô một góc nhá.
Arena have angles on BB teams push.
Lên có hào đây được á, tao lên này. Từ từ, phải nay chung nha, Có hào đây tụi không?
Đây, tôi.
Đây đi em nhìn được á. Pha nè. Đây nè.
Tỏ nhà phải anh em, nhà phải chăm pháp.
Still got 11 kits. Still healing. That's... And Jacob's vest is completely gone. He's been shot so many damn times. Lyric's pushing up is maybe a problem for the Expendables though. Oh, that's even more of a problem. They've got fucking TKL behind them now. Yeah, they're in big trouble. Oof. Popped a headshot. Good nade, Tanvu. Good fucking nades, man. Oh my god, BB. And Arena just farming. Holy shit. It's a war zone. Ooh. Good fucking shots. Is there a guy like straight behind him? Oh my god. Tanvu, turn around. GG. Nice try, nice try, nice try. Pushing into this, maybe looking for util. They're not gonna find any. To take their folded shield. Yoink. And something about they're on the right, on the right. I don't know if the like I don't know if Arena can kind of hold this or if they just get fucking railed from Genji trying to do that. I don't really know. Falcon's on the move.
He's getting mollied. He's getting mollied in Haybro, I think.
He's getting PZ'd on Haybro right now.
Yeah, he is.
I'm driving to you guys.
I'm looking for them. I don't see them on Haybros.
When the Divine's one active.
Nice, nice. That's VP.
Divine's a solo.
It's Divine, you're right.
Who knocked that guy, H1?
VP. Divine's a
Driving
solo.
west? He's gonna hit like Orange Rock or something, guys.
Is VP 4?
No. I saw Beamy die for sure.
Beamy died, I knocked Luker X, but I think he's getting res.
VP's behind them is 3 and there's a solo Divine prone somewhere.
Yeah,
we just run up and nade this guy in orange?
No, you're gonna get
Still
killed.
lurking behind is
I have 2 smokes. I can throw 2 smokes and we can nade him. It's definitely
problematic.
We wait for the four guys to
What?
die. Wait for four guys to die.
Okay, so he can get here, but it's very sketch.
Okay, one of VP's on green.
Yeah, they have like Giga Rocks. We just wait.
I mean, you all have 3 helmets. Just
Yeah, Genji's just gonna fucking rail the Arena.
He was on there earlier. He thought it was a safe spot.
He's dead.
On the left?
I marked it.
You have enough ammo to blow up both cars.
I only have one nade.
He's behind the US.
Yeah, he is on the US. He has a shield down blue.
Blow US up. He's behind it.
Okay,
US is
kill
already
that guy.
blown up. It's already blown up.
The US.
No, US is not blown up.
US is
Oh yeah, it
blown
is.
up.
You're right.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, he saw him. Oh, it's a hip fire battle. It's a mess.
Yeah.
People have bandages.
You have a shield, Shem.
We need to get kills, boys.
Let's fucking make this kind of blue. We know where he is.
We need a
Stem.
smoke line and just
I
kill him.
dropped Stems already on the car,
Start
too.
the smoke wall, and then...
Alright, this is our last POV team.
Let's have Tig and Matt go nade them together.
Yeah, I have 2 nades.
Swimsy covered.
Alright.
So up to you, Falcons.
VP's only 3 men behind them.
Matt, finish the smoke wall. You and Tig go nade him.
Just throw one more smoke and we're good.
I have a good mark on him. He's speaking. He knows you guys are gonna come to nade.
Okay.
Call your nades
Ready?
together.
I hit him once.
And they do.
Ready?
He's nading. Nade and smoke. Nade and
I'm
smoke.
nading. I'm backing up. Backing up.
He
I'm
moved
waiting.
the shield.
Just
No,
chill.
he didn't. He's still there.
Alright, keep throwing more smokes. Let's
You
aggro
ready?
here.
I don't have one.
Shrimsy, I want you
I
to
don't know.
drive it then once you're introduced this.
Yeah, actually. I think you might want to drive by this guy. Nate
I have
deep
a
in the
good
swing. Ready?
anchor,
Nate like
Yeah,
far left.
ready?
You ready?
You want me to just drive edge? and
Pull up
just
on
say-
yellow.
Yeah, you're gonna drive
Yasha.
into VP.
I
We
just
should
pull
just
up
go.
on
Go.
Yeah, we should. I'm with you.
Knock
You
the
want to
guy
just
far.
drive into him?
Yep.
Yeah, we have to.
You're
I
straight
think
fire
Keep
spot.
off.
Get in. Get in.
VP.
Fuck it. Good luck,
He's gonna
boys.
pre-nade the hay barrel, so go
Go
past
left.
him.
Go
Go
left.
left
The
now.
guy in the stack.
Might be.
VP's already on angles on this now.
VP will knock.
I'm not in the back. Bigger pass flexed out.
VP's only 2 up in front of you.
You're getting placement. thing.
One guy's
Yourself.
shack and then one of theirs I think on blue.
And they're only 2 standing.
Yeah, you're getting placement.
They're standing. One flush. One up.
Oh, Nixie down.
He should be. I'm gonna peek info.
He might be knocked
No,
running.
in shack still. In shack. It's Ibiza.
Yeah, last guy is the shack.
You still have a nade.
100% last guy. Do you have smoke?
Dink. He's dinked.
He's not.
100%?
Yeah, you hit him in the head.
No, he did.
Not on my screen.
What the fuck? Alright.
You got this, bro. You still have a smoke gun and a nade.
Like, left peak versus right peak here is pretty rude. Run.
Sorry, brother.
We got
We got
placement.
6. I had a kill.
To really encroach onto
Damn,
where
good
Vega,
try. Oh, shit.
Vegapa is, because Vegapa was playing the dip opposing them. Freaks over into the east have pretty much taken control of all of the east. And backs against the wall, it's Gen G. That's what we're looking at for the time being. EB just trying to creep his way right up next to the blue zone. Not too many more ways he can really do this. Smokes being down do provide him some cover, but that means the fact that everybody knows where to shoot at. So he's going to go down. And now we are at our top 4 with phase number 6.
Yeah, Sungjang has got a P90. 7 kills here for Bagel Pa. They've been locking down this corner really well, and that's a huge loss for the Freaks. That's a Lynx in the hands of DL. Are they going to be able to get back to him?
Freaks have 3 games to get
just from sight.
like
Somehow, though, Tosi can't connect the mini
maybe
14 shots just yet. Just one more,
22
and that's gonna
points
do
to
the
be
trick,
like
but there's
100%
just really
safe.
no hope here. I don't.
Bro,
โอ้โหตอนถือว่าเกมนี้เจนจีเขาแบบ
what the
ว่า
fuck happened?
เล่นแบบนิ่งๆเหมือนกันนะ มีจังหวะที่
Alright,
สามารถ
well,
โถมใส่
fine.
เอรีนาได้แต่ก็ไม่เล่น คือเน้นรอพื้นที่ แต่ว่ารอมากไปก็ทำให้เขาไม่ได้พื้นที่ในวง
I guess
ค่ะตอน
we're
นี้
on
ก็พยายามยิง
Guess we're on the Thailand stream then. I think I accidentally pressed next.
ถือว่าเป็นเกมที่มาไกลที่สุดสำหรับวัน
Alright.
นี้นะ หลายๆเกมนี่โดนตัดไปก่อนแต่รอบนี้เหลือ3 คน
Who's
แล้วมีรถ
casting
ให้
this?
เล่นด้วย แต่ออปชั่นไม่เยอะมากนะค่ะต้องรีบวนไปแล้วอาจจะต้องรีบเก็บให้ได้ เดี๋ยวมารอดู
It's
ว่าจะ
not
เป็นยังไง
Oi.
ใช่ครับ ซึ่งตอนนี้คือ GK Esports รวมไปถึงทางด้านของ DN Freak นะครับรวมแล้วก็มีทางด้านของเปโกพาด้วย เป็นทีมที่อยู่ในกรุ๊ป B เพราะฉะนั้นเขาต้องเม้มเต็มที่
I don't know who these casters are. Might be the Aricat
ก็น้อยลง
casters.
เรื่อยๆเลยครับ
ค่ะเจนจีค่ะต้องเข้ามาในวงแล้ว แต่ว่าโดนยิงมาหายไป56แล้วซาลูดค่ะเก็บโทชิน็อกดาวน์ไปเอ้าเข้าช้าแบบนี้จะเสียหายเองนะคะซาลูดเห็นแล้วยังรอดอยู่
แล้วเห็นแล้ว
แน่ยังอันนี้เอาไหมสักหน่อยไหม
เอ้ยระเบิดลอยมาครับตรงนี้
โอ๊ย
ปั๊มเขาให้โอ้โหเหลือคนละนัด
Bro, that
เองครับ
bounce
ซ้ำไปย้ำที่เดิมแล้วเรียบร้อย
There we go, that'll do it.
เจนจีจบ4ไปแล้วจ้า
That also would have done
ใจ
it.
เย็นเกินไปอ่ะพอมูฟมาแบบนี้ก็โดนรวบ
เล่นกับ
ปิดงานเลย
ใจเย็น
พักพุ่งลงไป
calm and composed.
พยายามสู้ตัวเองแล้ว
มันเป็นแบบประโยคที่ต้องมีคำสร้อยนะ อดใจไม่ไหวจริง เดี๋ยวมาโฟกัสกันต่อครับสำหรับ 3 ทีมตรงนี้ เป็นทีมที่อยู่ในกรุ๊ป B อย่างที่บอกไปครับ
อุ้ยแล้วเป็นทีมที่แบบว่ามีลุ้นจะได้ไก่ในอย่างเบโกพาเกมที่แล้วก็เกือบนะ แต่โดนฟอลคอนเนี่ยสกัดขาไว้ก่อน
Quizzy's
GK ก็
running out of
พยายามที่จะเข้าวงแล้วเข้า
bullets.
ไม่ได้รอบนี้มาถึงท็อป 3 DN Free ก็เหมือนกันแล้วดูค่ะฮิโร
I'm
เซ
pretty
โดน
sure
ตำแหน่งแต่ว่า
he
เกรด
can't
มามันไม่ถึง
get back to his
จริง
teammates anyway, so Quizzy just kind of has to
ยังไงครับด้านขวายังดีที่
try and take someone down with him. That's really all he can
เดิน
do.
มาว่าโดนสวนหายจากทางด้านของทูฮาร์ดครับ
ค่ะ
เปิดน็อกไป1เหลือ2คนสุดท้ายจ่ายดาเมจไปด้านหน้าครับสไปโร
อาคารโดนเจอตัวแล้วนะคะแต่ว่าสไปโร ก็ต้องระวังซ้ายระวังขวาแล้วเฮเว่นค่ะเก็บ QWC ไปแล้วเหลือ2คนค่ะ GK
ใช่ครับ2-2-3ตรงนี้10แต้มคิวไปเรียบร้อยนะครับเมื่อสักครู่จูฮาจะไปต่อยังไงครับ
เกาหลีใต้2ทีมเลยนะ GK สู้หน่อย
เกาหลีใต้2ทีม
ไว้ก่อนแล้วยังไงดี
2 Korean teams
ยังไม่ขึ้นมาเลยค่ะอาคาร
ใช่ครับนี่พยายามจะปาสโมกเติมให้เพื่อนเลยครับสไปโรไหลเข้ามาไม่ได้นะ
โอ้ย
หุ่นไล่การหุ่นไล่ฟางอะไร
เอ้าโดนสวนขึ้นมาเหมือนกันสไปโรไหนใครทำเพื่อนผมไม่ยอมนะแต่ฮิโรเซนก็พยายามที่จะช่วยเหมือนกันค่ะยิงค้ำมาเปลี่ยนมาเป็น SKS แต่ตรงนี้ปูสโมกมาก็ยังพอรอดอยู่แหละ
Gonna need to save some of those bullets brother
เอาฮะยื้อกันไปก่อนนะเบโกพายครับ โอ้โหเข้าวงยากจริงๆครับ3คนตรงนี้
ดูว่าจะเป็นเกาหลี2หรือว่ายุโรป1นะคะ GK ยังมีโอกาสทั้ง3ทีมเลยนะ
ใช่ครับคือคะแนนเนี่ยอยู่ในช่วงหัวเลี้ยวหัวต่อเลยนะครับทีมใดที่ปลดล็อกไก่ก็เพิ่มโอกาสให้ตัวเองไปเรื่อยๆนะครับ
ใช่ค่ะตอนนี้พอยหูเบโกพานี่กดไป7คิวเลยนะในเกมนี้โหแต่ว่าดีเอ็นฟรีก็10คิวเหมือนกันแล้วค่ะเยอะมาก
ๆใช่ครับเอาว่าเฟสที่8 50
เยอะมากๆ
จะขยับเข้ามาแล้วก็ประกบส่งจางไปเปิดน็อกได้ก่อนซ้ายไกลแบบนี้ GK จะเหลือแค่คนเดียวแล้ว
โอ้โหเหลือแค่ฮิโรเจนค่ะแต่ว่าโดนรู้ตำแหน่งแล้วด้วยนะแต่ตรงนี้
ระเบิด
โดนไป9ยังดีรถบังให้
close not far enough
ครับเฮเว่นเรียบร้อยเลยครับทูฮาไปซ้ำเอาคิวมาได้ครับจากสไปโร
ยังอยู่นะคะ GK แต่ว้าวลุกขึ้นลุกนั่งอย่างนี้ล่อซื้ออย่างนี้มันยั่ว
แม่อย่างกระตุ่นนะตรงนี้
he just gets
เหมือนตีตุ่นอะ
oh the nade didn't reach
เคยเล่นปะ
โอ้ยขวายิงมาหลบก่อนเลยนะซองจัง
เกือบไปเหมือนกันแต่สุดท้ายเป็นอาคารค่ะมาปิดให้แล้วตอนนี้เป็นไฟของเกาหลีใต้ใครจะเป็นเกาหลีใต้ที่แท้จริง
ครับ2ทีม3-2มีคณากั้นอยู่ครับยังดีที่อาคารมาชิดได้แล้วนะครับ
เฮ้ยพุ่มไม้นี้มันแปลกๆมันมีกลิ่นตุจะรู้หรือเปล่าอาคาร
เฮ้ย
ล้อมซ้ายขวา
โอ้โหและนี่ข้อมูลจาก op.gg ครับดาเมจเยอะที่สุดตอนนี้คิวเยอะที่สุดตอนนี้
if DNF wins
พอๆกันเลยนะเกมนี้โกยคะแนนไปได้เยอะมากแต่ปัญหาคือต้องได้ไก่
6 more points 54 then they're pretty solid to be safe unless they get 0 in their final 3 games but surely they won't thanks for the follow army
ครับเฟติก้าจะบีบเข้าสู่จุดศูนย์กลางนะครับใกล้สุดตอนนี้เป็นทางด้านของอาคาร
which army
พี่ดูแฟลตเขามี13ลูกแต่ว่าเบโกพาก็มีเหมือนกันเอาละทุกคนคะใครมีแว่นดำคะขอญาตนะใส่เลยด่วน
โอ้โหตาจะบอด3ลูก
พร้อมยังฮานาทูเซตอย่าง
ประเด็นคือได้เฮเว่นโดนโถมเข้าไปเนี่ยโอ้โหไม่ต้องเล่น
ปักเดี๋ยวรอดูว่าจะได้ใช้ไหมจะใช้หรือเปล่าขอแค่นี้มีสโมกอยู่ลูกเดียวนะคะอาคารฮานาทูเซตอย่างมีเวลาตั้ง1 นาทีก่อนจะวงที่จะบีบมาตรงกลางน่าจะรอจนสุดจริงๆ
ใช่ครับแต่ว่าเนินนี้น่ากลัวนะสำหรับเปโกพายครับเพราะว่าเขาต้องไหลลงเดินมาก่อนเซตเนตมาจุกเลยฮะ
he almost got double naded
มีตัวสโมกบังให้อยู่ครับระเบิดบูโซนมา2ลูก
ตอนนี้ค่ะเฮเว่นค่ะเตรียมป๊อปแฟดแล้วค่ะส่งไปก่อนลูกแรกป๊อปไปก่อนหน้าขาวกันไปแต่ว่ายังไม่มีเป็นสายฝนมานะมีส่วนเหมือนกันค่ะเฮเว่นแต่นี่ไม่ใช่แฟดได้อันนี้แปลกๆแกเนตเผื่อได้ดาเมจไปแล้วโอ้โหเต็มหน้าอย่างนี้โถมแล้ว
holy shit they are running him down
ให้ได้ไปได้ทรงแจงมาอย่างนี้โดนสวนหรือเปล่านั่นไงโดนสวนจริงๆด้วยจากซาลูดไปโถมมาทางเดียวค่ะแต่ว่าโดนซาลูดเก็บหมดเลย
Golden Shield MVP
แล้วนี่เหลือคนสุดท้ายเป็นทูฮาเลยครับตรงนี้เฮเว่นนอนเนียนๆก่อนแล้วรอจังหวะขึ้นพร้อมกันมีแฟดเหลือในมืออีก3ลูกป่าไป1-2ลูกสุดท้ายทูฮาไหวปะฮะไหวหรือเปล่า
ยังไหวนะฮะ
เนียนๆอยู่แต่ว่าแฟดมันมาอีกแล้วแล้วเรียบ
he's so blind GG well played nice W we still have the giveaway one on Twitter one on Facebook if you want 2 chances to win enter both Exclamation mark giveaway.
เรียกว่าหวังผลได้เลยเปิดน้องไปก่อนคนแรกคนที่สองแล้วดู
It's the posts from yesterday that we're using for every day of the group stage. So one post today enters you for today and tomorrow.
การแข่งขัน e-sport มันอยู่
If
ที่
you already
การตัดสิน
entered
ใจเลย
yesterday, then you don't need to comment again. You're already in.
ไม่ผิดนะคือจะโถมคนเดียวให้จบก่อนแล้วค่อยกลับไปล้อมซาลูดแต่พอไปโถมคนเดียวแต่ไม่มีใครโฟกัสซาลูดก็มีโอกาสได้ยิงแล้วพอเขายิงได้ปุ๊บอ่ะก็ไม่ได้เก็บไก่ไปก็เรียบร้อยค่ะเป็น
บ้า
ใช่ครับหรือว่าเปิดไก่มา
Bro
แล้วที่สำคัญน้องเอ้ย
Oh wait.
ที่
Go away.
ไก่เนี่ยมาจาก
What is this?
นี้นะลูกปีครับ
ใช่ค่ะตอนนี้รับชมไฮไลท์กันก่อนค่ะ
ครับ
I don't know who the casters are. It didn't show them.
เอาถึงไก่เลยนะ
ใช่เอาถึงไกลเลยสำหรับวันนี้เชื่อแหละว่าหลายๆคนรอคอย
It
ที่จะ
is.
รับชมจริงๆไม่
It
ว่า
is
จะเป็น
Zoe.
ทั้งทีมฟอร์คอนที่เพิ่งลงวันแรก แล้วก็2ทีมไทยที่วัน
Does
นี้จะ
not
ทำ
sound
การ
like
เก็
a
บแต้มครั้งสุดท้ายแล้วของในรอบกรุ๊ปสเตจแล้วก็ที่น่าเป็นห่วงคือ E-Arena วันนี้พุ่งนาทั้งนั้นเลยค่ะเจนจีเองก็ต้องมูฟตามเหมือนกัน DN
What?
Fake ก็ต้องมูฟค่ะ
Bro,
ทิมเลยนะเว้ย
But
what
today,
the
they're like, oh, I
is
guess we gotta
happening?
make it. We gotta go to the final stage.
It does. I mean,
Holy
it's the mentality
shit.
I've heard from a couple
I think
of
having
teams,
like
a
12
subscribe to
YouTube
one
tabs
out,
open
every
is
team,
just
you go to
breaking
the
it.
finals and you do something special. So we watched the end game. We're gonna go through the highlights, and then I'm actually gonna call over a special guest when we get to the stats to tell us exactly what it is that is going on with the Freaks because they are playing very well. In fact, it was a Korean ending in that sort of showdown there with Bagel Pop.
Yeah, I was completely surprised we didn't hear Paperthin go, oh my god, Korea is insane, they're back.
I mean, they were though, and I will give this to Bagel Pop. It was I wouldn't say it was an open circle. There was a lot of
Bam.
low cover points, but they played it very well. They locked
Fuck
in
is
their
this?
spot. And they're able to come away with the win. Actually, let's go ahead. Paper, come here. Come here. You know these teams in and out. It was a Korean final. What do you talk to me about DNF? Yesterday was slow. Today they look like a totally different team. Is it catching feeds? What's the difference?
No, I mean, I think it's just, other than the first game where they're not clearing their backside, like, I'd like to see, like, again, that was something I noticed in the VOD review that I did. I was like, whoa, you guys really need to be a little more diligent about this. But this game is just,
He did VOD review.
ability to take spots in that first circle. They're the nearest to the center of it. They want to go south Goduck. They're able to lock players out. They leave DL in between them and Petrichor Road. That makes their life a lot easier for clearing that up. And it's this late game, the understanding of that terrain with the way those fields are positioned. You take the edges around those fields and you can make life miserable for the teams that have to go inside of it early. I'm impressed with Bagel Pot that they got as far as they did in that game. I thought they were screwed from the get-go when they were fighting Falcons. But yeah, I'm really happy for Freaks.
Well, that's a good Bagel Pot. That's the second game in a row where we've seen them sort of sneak into this sort of final three position. Is that just the way that they play, or are you seeing like out of regional? Is there an improvement here for Bagel Pot?
They look just like they're playing for fun.
Okay.
They look like they're just, they're confident in their own understanding of the game. Obviously, most of the players on this team have kind of been there, done that. Other than, like Park Pro, he's kind of more of the less experienced player on that squad. But they just seem like they're having fun, and they know the game so well that they can make good decisions, and they have great mechanics to back it up. And I mean, I just have to give Tuart so much credit. The fact that he still looks as good as he does is crazy.
Yeah. It does look good. And honestly, without PO here, it's still impressive to see them make some moves. Thank you for stopping by.
Freaks.
we got to bring our expert in. It's not often we get to hear the casters get a little wax philosophical, so that was kind of fun. Thanks for stopping by. Paper Thin, top 4 teams from
Well, shit, man. That's because they don't hire me on the events that APAC wins.
And as you said, and as Paper pointed out, it's like, okay, they come back and it feels like, okay, we didn't do it yesterday. Now we have to get our stuff together because that's last chance, and otherwise we're going to have, a prolonged vacation here where we could have been making money and PGS points because they got a bunch of PGS points, obviously, in PGS 7. If they're able to double down on that, it could be looking like a very, very good situation for them going further, and also prize pool is obviously huge.
Yeah, it almost feels like they're just sitting back and saying we're saving our energy for when we need it, right? So they kind of slow play the first day, and they come in, they go, oh, we got to get this many points today to grind it up into that top 16. And this is one of those games that is going to do it. Heaven walks away with 6 kills. Salute the All-Star, only with 3, but still hitting almost as much damage as Heaven. So both very, very impactful. Human and Deal obviously also still involved, but they looked very good in that game. I think it's pretty obvious who our man of the match is going to be.
Yeah, Heaven, for sure. In the end game here, though, I will say we're looking at a 3 versus 2 situation. How they, in terms of like micro and macro play, how they locked down and kind of displaced Bagel Power was
Yeah.
actually just perfectly executed, right? And
Got him.
Salute obviously gets the 2 opening knocks. It's just almost impossible to do anything. They still had a bit of utility. Heaven's obviously going to be the man of the match here, so that's huge with 6 kills.
Yep.
And the amount of points they're going to be getting from this is going to shoot them up. The leaderboards still having games to play and lock out and, you know, get into, not going to be like triple digits.
Right.
But it's still going to be safe enough to say, okay, we're playing the finals again.
That's a good point. And while Heaven did get the man of the match, I could argue maybe Salute had the high impact kills. Because when Bagel Pod did that 3-stack left, they had a P90 out in front. And getting that double to open it up really was clutch. I think if Salute had gone down on that rush, it would have been a very different story with the P90 and the level 3s leading that charge. They walk away with 23 total points. Bagel Pod with 15. Gen G surprises us all, pops in with a nice little 9 to make it a K-Pack up on the 3.
Oh my God.
Looking good. Day Trade Gaming 65, and now Bagel Paw and Freaks 2 and 3.
And that's
So,
gonna be way more than
normally the
enough.
cutoff point
That's huge
is
for them.
like here,
Also some
right?
good kills and points coming in from Virtus Pro. 52 looking massive for them. A few more
Anywhere
points
between
also.
here and here is the cutoff point. Not anymore, but like 53 to like 58 should be the cutoff. So Bagel Paw looking like they're already in. The End Freaks, if they don't get a complete 0 in the final 3 games, they should already be in. Day Trade's already in.
That we were looking at some teams being safe. Are you starting to feel out where the cutoff is going to be? Do you have an idea yet?
We're still going to have this 55 to 60 point cutoff. We're going to have to get closer tomorrow because, again, it's been, you know, anywhere from the start of the 50s to somewhere in the start of the 60s, but it really comes down to how much sponging are we going to be seeing towards tomorrow, because are we going to have some of these teams, like especially Day Trade, especially some of these teams that already has tons of points, right? Are they going to be able to log out? Or are we going to have this huge mid-pack where it's just like one good game pushes you up 5th, 5, 6, 7 places, and you're going to be safe after just one game. It's going to be
PGS 7 was interesting. PGS 8 shaping up to be interesting as well. It's time for us to get into game number 4 as we roll into Rondo with your casters. Match them and the paper thin.
Thank you for coming back over to the caster desk after doing some analyst work there, Paper.
Yeah.
You just everywhere.
And then I immediately sprinted to the restroom and sprinted back. Wait, just enough time.
The restrooms in this venue, not great. Ain't nobody like them things. That's the TA's out early.
Important here is that you're fixing the problems quickly because you have to. These tournaments are fast and furious. You have to be on the ball with your adjustments. So credit to the coaching staffs for those 2 teams.
Falcons is close to New Happy. Divine gets Neox Factory test track uncontested. Holy shit. Arrow's still in the plane. Where's E right now? Also still in the plane.
Where's
I have a
the
crew.
okay. Crossroads as well. You see anyone near me? Just the 4
there's
guys
a 4
right?
across on the east.
There's 5
It's
guys over
5.
there. Yeah. Do you see the fuck?
One of them's probably the North player from GK.
Nope.
Castle guy. That's where he gets his car.
Yeah, he's on green.
I don't see any extra teams like Kunshia side. I think you know, EA will be like their Ryan and Schwan.
What the fuck is happening over here?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, len ตรงนี้ดักสะพานแม่งเครื่องบิน
I
มา
just removed it, but green
โอเค
line
เว้ย
or
ประเทศซะ
bigger heat map.
พี่ผมต้องขับเครื่องบินไปปะเนี่ย但係要俾兩個幾坐過嚟ไม่มีน้ำมัน這是不能衝過去啊ดักมันไหม่ล่ะถ้าช็อตถูกมัน衝我呢個แถวนั้นพอมาลงใกล้เรานะดักตรงไหนพี่ก็ฟาร์มมาลงมาพี่ฟาร์มแถวนั้นเราเรื่อยๆฮะไอ้นะบอมพี่ฟาร์มแถวนั้นแล้วก็ดักเครื่องบินมันไงดักเครื่องบินมันคือยังไงก็ถ้ามันมาเอาเครื่องบินไงพี่
So Arena normally drops up here because there's a glider spawn that's like here or something, or like there, so they can go over there and grab the glider. But with Pero going there, they're gonna have to go get the next one, which is like up here somewhere. Đã dụ mà mày quay
รถหรือเรือเนี่ยไอ้สัตว์
ก็นั่งเรือไอ้สัตว์
มีรถเพื่อน
Yeah.
ฟาร์มบ้านเลยไหม
Oh no. Jacob.
ขับเข้าไปในเมืองดีกว่าไหมเพิ่มไม่งั้นมันช้าเอาเดี๋ยวมารับได้
Holy.
แต่ไงเราก็ช้าแล้วเกมเนี้ยใช่ โกโก้
That's unfortunate. Now their loot is gonna be like super late.
มันเหรอวะ
And he fucking just drove into this lake.
มีโชกุโรโชคันมาที่ทางไอ้เหรอมาเซอร์เหลือบอลตรงนี้เอาไหม
Hey,มึงไอ้เหี้ยไอ้สัตว์
เดี๋ยวขอเต็มพี่น้ำมันให้พี่เดี๋ยวพี่ไปเอาบอลเล่นรถเลย
Red dot hollow or something.
They're gonna be
Put it in.
so
I
late.
only have 4 right now with a lightweight. It's kind of chance.
I have
Red
2
dot
shields
for
in my
you.
car.
A red dot flash hider in my
Okay,
car.
come get it, Shrimp. Can
I
I
have
get
a
an
shield as
extended
well.
for my Kubu?
Yeah, I have
I
one
don't
for
have
you.
an extra. There's an
Putting one
MK
in my
here if
car.
you want to grab it.
I have 35s out.
I have a lot.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just found
Panzer's in my car.
2 orgs if anyone wants an org.
Yeah, I'm gonna come grab it. Does
Yeah.
anyone have a? Actually, no, I'm good. I have a full kit.
I'm grabbing the AUG as well. We're
That's
pretty
right, it's
fucking
one
late.
spare. One spare. My bad.
Okay.
We're chilling. Let's just not let these East teams
I'm gonna
get
take the
ahead of
AUG,
us.
Atron.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
just grabbing the
Shrimp,
4x.
come grab that
Pretty
shit.
late.
Anyone need
Um,
BZ to stack with me?
I have 3 BZs.
Okay, I'll
I
need
don't
one.
have.
Gen G sits here and wins the game, or TKL sits here and wins the game.
Did you loot this shit compound TIG or not?
Yeah, I looted my waypoint.
Is the 4x on top of the first aid station?
It's in the same warehouse. on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 spare extendeds. They're both.
That's a run though.
Alright, group on me, TIG.
Yeah, driving over now.
I'm watching our wrap to see if anyone gets ahead of
Ooh,
us.
there's more smokes in here. Hold up.
I also
Okay.
need smokes, but
I
I'll
have
trade
no,
for nades.
I have no nades. I have 3 smokes.
Hold
I
up.
have
I'm
one
gonna.
nade
kick.
only.
I'm throwing a smoke launcher in the car, and I can give you guys some smokes off that.
That's a big brain move.
Alright, I'm on my way. I know I'm late. I'm sorry.
Forgiven. Anyone need muzzle brake?
Nope.
No.
I'm double comp if someone
Bigger
wants to
than
give me a
4.
flash hider.
Matt,
I'll trade you.
I'm double BZ already, Matt.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep 3. I can just drop nades.
That's
You need
bigger.
these smokes, Matt? The smoke
Yeah,
launcher?
I do.
Come grab it out of my car.
Come
I
give me
can
that
you an
Let's
extended
just
TIG.
rotate. I want to get killed by this
And
can.
fives.
Keep behind us.
I have no
Or let's
fives.
grip on them at least.
I only have 1 5s gun.
Here's fine, actually. The
20 more
compound
in.
shit.
20 more 5s.
Dropping you
Alright,
another one
let's
outside
do
the car.
this.
I
Panzer's
don't
in
see
my
how
car
this-
for later.
H1?
Wait, what's opening? Oh, it's in the car.
Yeah, it's in the
Oh.
car.
I want to scout for yellow.
Of course,
from,
Petrichor Rhoda doing nothing but driving. Of course, they're on the main screen. Of course, the stream is focusing there.
Yeah, let's get eyes on that bamboo compound. The train.
They're driving with no one within like a 2-kilometer radius of them, while people are getting shot over there, and the screen is just like, oh, Petrichor Road.
Can be holding a kill setup here if they really feel like griefing.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want now.
Yeah.
They're qualified.
I'm gonna cut.
I'm gonna wait for them a little bit. Convoy.
No one's on roof. It looks good.
Free.
Alright, let's get eyes on yellow.
Yeah, come with me, boys. Me, Matt.
Yellow, heard. Alright, again, I have no lethal for later.
The end split is insane, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It looks good. No cars on the backside.
This
no one's on
whole
roof.
like
Go to that
field,
garage.
they're just holding perimeter on all of it.
He just buffered hard.
I want to play it. I want to play the
GK read it though,
If he
and
shoots yellow, it's a split with hilltop.
push them.
Yeah, there's only one guy held up, by the way. It's one guy buffering.
Play to fight this, unless like 3 shots.
Okay, I'm gonna entry. I'm hitting the north side of the big building. His car
Out of here.
is behind the big building. Fucking drive by him. He's in front of the left brake. Follow me. Run into his car. Knocked him.
Nice. I'm here with you.
No one else here, I don't think.
His car was in the shittest place
save the cars, boys.
for him to get out.
Bring one in on me.
Gas is not shooting.
Yeah, gas
Divine
not shooting
is
means
going to be the hilltop shooting us.
I'm picking
Gas is
hilltop.
not shooting. Is there a better way we can scout that?
If he's not shooting, I think he's not there. Like, he would shoot us every time.
Alright, Shimzy,
smoked
Matt,
our
come
car.
drive gas with me.
I have to heal, I'm not doing that.
Good. I'm gonna have a really good scout on that H1. I have a sick
My
angle.
car's getting shot like across the map. I have no idea where it is. I'm here with you, H1, though, if you want
As
to
soon as
drive.
Matt's ready.
H1, look at my
I'm
screen,
not
by the way.
ready.
You wanna see what I can see?
Yeah, I got you. No peaks.
I'm here.
As soon as Matt's ready.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
but-
go without boosting.
I've been staring gas station, 30 seconds, no peaks. Someone blew the
I've-
pumps up,
Yeah.
but no motion.
That's funny.
You guys can sound bait it
Where
front
he's
side,
like,
do like blue
instead
line.
of having to
And then
explain what angles he has, he's just like, just look at my screen. You can see what I can see.
Go on the right side.
No one peeking? Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Scammed, you're not getting that back.
Should reset if it's free.
Lucky.
Spammed hard from our hill.
Yeah,
silent
he's on
guard.
blue. He's on the rock on blue. DNF, yeah. Day
I
trade
think
one.
Divine's gonna be green, by the way.
Who was the third player that died?
I didn't see it.
Where do I
Day
find
trade.
it?
Where did Duck die?
Nó đi xong rồi rồi, kia rồi. Nó đi vòng á, vậy nên là vòng thứ 3 nè. Nó đang cay vòng thứ 3 á.
Cũng thằng lượng qua thôi.
It's like south of that strike-ish.
Mà tôi đủ 3 lốt mà có cũng gì nữa.
Oh, he got spun out.
Nhà trên phải đúng không? Lên phải tao đúng không? Bắn đủ 3 lốt luôn. Nếu dây được xe. Nó ra luôn á. Nó ra không kỹ được, không kỹ được. Thôi chắc là không vào. Coi chấm 2 một thằng đấy hả ơi. Trên đường 3. Nếp mà phơm anh ơi. Không còn nếp, không còn nếp. Vũ có đồ phơm được á. Mở ra đầu trái được. Nhà 3 thằng ở táp á. Nó đầu trái, mở đầu trái được. Có một xe đang mở trái Vũ chấm 2. Không được không?
Chưa không được đâu, từ
Mày về góc. Nhà.
Wait, they killed Belmoth, but not Tanadol. Oh, they killed Tanadol as well.
Nhà về đường nhà không? Nhà có một thôi, xe đi mở ra rồi. Nhà nào vậy?
Belmoth tried to drive over or something. They're committed onto this, damn. Who killed Flesh?
Nhà nào? Của nhà bên kia.
Đây đang chờ nhiều. Về tới.
Gần nhà Nguyên Đồng Phu ơi. Trái nhà cho Vũ. Hướng góc của con này tiếp 2 nè. Đồ đi ăn cây được rồi. Từ từ về đại trái bắn với Vũ. Vũ đang bên trái đó.
Oh, but he should be blind, but he's not. Oh no.
Đi với nhà bạn ơi.
A little mini pop off Tanvu. Okay. Alright. Expendables are sadly probably over for this game. Arrow split. And the middle kind of nuts. Falcon's wrapping wide. They're doing nothing for a while. Pero, E-Arena doing the same. Ooh. These crates. It's not the perfect spot. But it's a spot. Yeah.
The Falcons will make that calculation that if it's edge, we'll play for fighting, we'll play for kills, and that may just be their decision process going through here. Pete in trouble again. It has been a bit of a rough day at times. I'm not, but still, 52 points. They're feeling pretty comfortable, and that's a nice play from Nixie. AK.
It's a hollow sight AK.
Stolen. Heather takes down DraftKings.
That really got stolen. It is right in front of him.
As this is starting to become
Good
a big
fucking
problem.
shots.
Heather gets the knock onto Mime. So, he's down inside the smokes for the time being, but VP, I think, is just full on just trying to hold him down and hunker, and Bestia wanted this. Smokes came out.
He said, almost said, hold it down and hunker. Like, hunker down. He almost said, like, hold it dunk. I love when your brain, like, mixes up two words. That's something else.
Lukaruk's gone. Virtus Pro split between a couple different compounds. Bestia looking for the res. Again, Raining is just finding his angles.
Late rotate from Falcon's going to be big as it does lean Yulin's side. BB is going to regroup E-Arena as well as Freaks.
I think they're on our north, pulling up on us, by the way, boys.
Juicy Fed.
Yeah, we should play corner U in here.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. I'm silent in. I'm entry. Slow down a little bit and clear the close buildings.
Yeah.
Waiting for y'all.
You can't get a link.
Left the whole time while we clear right.
I heard. Yeah. Go
Once
together.
we clear the coast side, we should take roof and then get info from there.
That's not with you.
Yep. Arrow dip.
Let's clear yellow building and then we clear big one after.
They're gonna run into each other eventually.
Yeah. Goal is to clear all the rocks underneath us before we do anything else.
Wait,
Oh shit, why'd I pause?
Going to rocks.
Driving.
Where are they going? Who's this?
They have a good angle on us from orange.
They don't want to go this side? That kind of makes sense, I guess. They've got lyrics in a glider.
You guys should get a car safe. You guys should come back, grab a car. I don't want to lose them if these guys come behind us.
Okay. Okay, hold yellow. Shimzy and Matt. Pull up on yellow with me while taking control.
Our north line is just so good as well.
Yeah, we want control of yellow for that. Matt, me, you, and Shrimsy are going to take yellow.
On foot?
Yeah.
Oh, with cars.
This guy's gonna shoot us.
Okay, they're leaving.
I can
They're
farm
leaving.
him if he's on that ridge.
We can drive through city side.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the best line is to drive, so I would like to follow you.
I'm just gonna take the scoop.
Yep, we have 3 cars.
We don't even need to drive. Just play on foot. Just get your car safe. We can play on foot.
Yeah, cars are safe.
One guy's still north. One guy's still APAC hill on blue.
Yeah, like, if it goes north, I want to just go kill these north guys. They're split with the fucking road on green. The guy on the north had no car.
But they heard those shots.
Shrimsy and Matt go yellow together on foot. I'm going to get roof here and look around. Car behind. North of us.
It's still the same guy.
DK1.
Team. If we're doing this, we should do this as 3.
You gonna go get him? Guys, shoot this guy.
Oh!
What? What? He was driving.
If we're doing this, we should do this as 3.
You gonna go get him? Guys, shoot this guy.
Oh! Dude, you were disgusting. You wasted 3 shots. If we're doing this, we should do this as 3.
You gonna go get him? Guys, shoot this guy.
Oh!
You gonna
One
go
more.
get him? Guys, shoot this guy.
Oh! Dude, you were disgusting. You wasted 3 shots there.
You're so good and you're dog.
You're so good and you're
We're going
dog.
yellow, we're not taking.
You're so good and you're dog.
Fucking hell.
We're gonna go, okay?
Yeah, let's see pop. Rock
First shot.
We're just taking this space.
Holy.
I got full in the open on green whenever we get out.
I understand.
Yeah, we should play this line.
We should sweep north, Asian.
Yeah, you're in the same car, you know.
Okay.
Stop. On the smoke on green.
Yeah, I see him. It's new. This is new happy.
Yeah, the other guy was on our
They're
left.
running in the open.
We should hold that space on yellow.
He's in the open, man. Knocked one.
Behind us, boys. You got
All dead.
We need help.
They're both dead. Let's just play this line.
And now they get blanked.
Alright, there's a solo of Jinji.
Where's
here.
Jinji? Yeah, we should kill him.
Not sure. He's on orange, I saw.
They could have res. They could be a
He's
duo.
on orange. No, it should be a solo. I guess it could be.
If they resed.
He's driving it.
Right.
Stop. On the
We should
So they waited until they
Yeah, let's see pop. Rock shift.
they left.
Just drive it. Stop.
Behind us, boys. We need help.
They're both dead. Let's just play this line.
Alright, there's a solo of Jinji.
Where's Jinji? Yeah, we should.
Kick PZ orange.
He's in my thing, I think.
I'm flashing orange.
Did you reload?
Come with me. Come with me. Yes, come with me.
They heard them drive away. Like if this other guy
Về lấy xe à?
is gonna drive, they need to go back to their car, so they just camp the car.
Hai thằng.
I heard the steps. They reacted fast to that. Good little trap. Don't take that out of context. Oh shit.
Swing left, right. Come with me. Yes, come with me.
Go right together.
It's deep again.
Kick PZ, orange.
He's in my thing, I think.
I'm flashing orange.
Did you reload
There's
his
a
second?
Come with me. Yes, come with me.
Oh, that nade.
IPZ.
A lot of damage.
Yeah,
It's neat.
he's gonna swing left probably.
They're flashing.
Flashing.
He's gonna push right, I think.
Molly's really good at me.
I'm dead. He's gonna be on the car to the left of it. He's on the car right of it, in the open, on the right. Back to car now.
How many fucking mollies does he have?
Pushing.
Fucking headshot me. Kills.
Jesus.
Views right out.
Bruh. Oh. Para is playing the game now. E-Arena's looking like they've gone through some shams. When did this happen? When they lose some... yeah, that explains it. They ain't making this. Whoa, Jacob.
ระวังบ้านนะขับออกขวาหน่อยต้องเนินนี้ปะเนี่ยต้องเนินหน้ากูปะเนี่ยอาจจะเดินขวาไม่ขับออกขวาหน่อยมันมีแค่เชื่อมเนี่ยที่เล่นได้นะเชื่อมลึกอะแล้วก็ซ้ายไม่รู้เปิดหลังเปล่านะลองดูหน่อย
You knocked him? Do you want? Yep.
ตรงนี้ก็คนละตี
They're kind of stuck there for the rest of the game. What's Expendables doing? Still chilling in Yulin? How did Bagel Power rock up here? Sarah's about to send it into E-Arena, I think. Oh no. Not all the way. Oh my fucking god.
จากบ้านปะเนี่ยตรงนี้มันยิงมาเบสหมด
Holy.
ไม่เหมือนเราต้องเอารถ
Không về đâu đâu em bắn em tự ấy đấy.
Tự bắn đi vui, mình khó.
Chạy được ấy, chạy răng trái được ấy.
Got a lot of first aids. They both do.
Chạy được, đẹp.
4 thằng BB đủ 4 kẻ nữa.
4 thằng đồng kẻ.
Doan's dead.
Tiền ở F2, BB cuối.
Ở dưới chấm 3 có nha Nguyên ơi, có chừng hỏi nha.
Ok.
Xe chạy thẳng về em. Anh đứng chấm là 2 thằng rồi.
Anh về với em được.
Unless he can run to the right. No, he's going back in with nades because Tambu got a knock. Full screen, you dork. Good nade, but that's not the guy he was shooting. It's not the one on the res either. Besto should be dead here.
Đằng sát bờ đảo dưới chân Nguyên này em ơi, đều đấy, ngay chỗ 4 anh luôn.
Một sai chết trái.
Ok. Để chỗ 4 đang bị knock 2 đấy, khả năng còn thằng đang cứu ở đấy đấy. Cái dưới lẻ, giờ được chú à.
Oh my god.
Được ca chút kia lẻ thôi.
Có can nóc rồi. Thằng vào đấy rồi nhá.
Khả năng còn hàng trong đó nữa. Cái bung gà có Luyon là ăn được nha. Vụ 2 quả zone đó.
That E-Arena just got rumbled as well.
Nó còn món đó đâu.
BB1, rồi K1.
Ăn bơi được luôn.
Sau khiên à? Sau khiên à?
You saw that, right?
Cái smoke lên tìm nó luôn không? Đi sát trái 2 flash.
Mở lắm, mở lắm.
Để nó ao trước mà. Đi xe ra đúng không ta?
Còn bọn khác á, bọn khác đẩy đến chấm 1 á.
Em còn trụ smoke nào không?
Ooh.
Còn thằng có còn 2 nhá.
How is PWD over there?
Để nép cuối. Vô smoke rồi. Chứ mà em lẻ.
Không có ca đấy. Có ca còn 2 đấy. Có chia xa đấy.
GK một thằng bên hướng smoke bên kia.
Where did he park the car?
Với một thằng GK trên đầu em nữa. Qua luôn phải cũng được.
Yeah, disengaging. What happened with the ear in it?
ปาดได้ไหมรอซึ่งก่อนได้ไหมมันยิงแน่นอนรถระเบิดเราจะตายปะไม่
P1 backfills Pero. And then they just fucking drive at them, I think. Oh well. He runs into another nade. No, the car rolled back and stopped him from flushing. That's so rude.
This is just
Actually, so rude.
aggressive. It's saying, no, this whole circle is ours. BB bumped into a solo back behind him, and look what happened to him because of it. Quizzy's going to go down, and now it's going to be another firefight. T1 here is it. They're after it.
No. They absolutely are playing this great. Type was just hanging out on this edge to make sure that they can make this maneuver relatively safely to watch and deal with Divine. By the way, Tanvu
Yeah.
still alive somehow, some way, has clawed his way into
True,
a
that was not Quizzy that went down. That is true. Now it is. Maybe he was just saying it in the future tense. Quizzy is going to go down. Which is technically true. Oh, Tanvu.
Tanvu was just such a pest, and I love it. I'm just going to spot out PWD.
Yoink.
Just go for the blue.
There you go. Just run it out.
No.
Kills. Can he get spotted at the end? And I think that they managed to pick it up. I
They
don't
did.
know for certain, but T1 picks up a strong victory. And again, just so aggressive, hunting down every point they can get.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that,
Bruh.
that first game where they just had a kind of a late rotation and they died to the Falcons very early. Since then, they've been playing a lot smarter. They've been more diligent. And in these late games, now that they're getting to them, they're making the most of them.
Well, that was the problem, right? It was just...
Well, surely this has changed now.
Not working in their favor. PWD also, shout out to him, he was getting picked off very early in the couple of rounds before we got to this one. Managed to survive in the late game, but Tanvu, dude, he's
a menace.
He's putting in work today.
Dennis the Menace for Tanvu.
All right, well,
Dennis the
we now have
Menace
to get ourselves ready
for
for
Tanvu.
Miramar, and so we're going to go ahead and throw it to Toffees and Avenger.
God damn, paper. How old are we? Oops. Don't click that on stream. Honestly, it would be useless to just be seeing people say thank you for stuff that they codes they got from winning the other.
Over on Rondo. What do you think? Good game. They came out. It was a bit of a slow ending, but a good win as they had to go head to head here with some tough fights.
Yeah, very predictable ending. And yeah, obviously with how everything kind of turned out and how T1 took them out of control they did, it's hard for the other teams because there's so many early fights that put teams on 1, 2, 3 guys left, and yeah,
Bro.
running around and gunning. And here, Kickstart gunning
Okay.
the links.
So you know it's a predictable circle. A lot of teams seem to understand how Joutin's going to play out. For those of us at home, for those of us who maybe don't spend as much time at the pro level thought process, what are the challenges inherent when it comes to these Joutin circles?
So especially here for Rondo, there's all these pillars. We have land ratio, phase 4, everything moves away from water. Land ratio is also the unplayable area, and there's a lot of unplayable areas on Rondo. The pillars are considered unplayable, so in Phase 4, as you see here in the background of our highlights, it's going to move away from those circles, right? And the teams, once they see the circle pop, they're already contemplating, okay, in third circle, if it goes here, it's going to go away from that in fourth circle. So you're already kind of chess moving around, like your pieces ahead of time. And that's why we see a lot of teams kind of push into areas where it's like, oh, why are they going here? It's not really, it's because they're going to know that in Phase 4, it's going to move definitely here in this area, or move away from a certain area.
So when something is that predictable, or roughly, how does that play change the way of play, right? Like, so me as a casual player, I'm used to just a lot of crazy when it comes to playing in these games. These players seem to have a very different style of play.
Strange.
Like, how do you deal with everyone sort of understanding that there's not a lot of real estate?
I mean, that's really what it comes down to, why we're seeing this happen.
Was on this screen the entire game?
Teams that are fighting early, you see them
Bro.
go out early or go down to 2, and then, okay, we're just going to focus on trying to get kills. They position themselves, we're like, okay, it might move away from here.
I see.
And so there's two things to it. Either we try to play for the win, we're going to get into late game with 4 guys alive, or we're not going to get a win, but there's going to be players coming from these areas. Let's try to get as many kills from this spot here as possible, right?
Maybe and take some risks to get to a win scenario. And if you lose someone, you kind of just have to deal with the ramifications. That makes sense as to why we see them all so low. Now, a team that we didn't see go low was T1 here as they walk away with that victory. Heather looking great with 5 kills. Ian with 2.
231 damage. That's the lowest 5 kills damage I've ever seen. But he does get the man of the match here. That's pretty incredible.
Well, his friend with 2 only got like 531. So someone's been last hitting. Someone's a stealer. As Heather does come out with the man of the match, congratulations to him. Clinton's got to be jumping up and down in his happy dances. It has been back-to-back Korean wins.
Yeah, it's been huge for them, obviously, and for how Korea has kind of evolved to where it is. Also, we have the Korean teams in the lobby here today, right? So it's pretty stacked. So
it is stacked.
The chances of it happening is obviously higher, but to see T1 come in and get 18 here is huge. Expendables getting this much. Remember, they were fighting early. They lost Clarice.
That's a good point.
I have Clarice on my fantasy team. I was like, oh my god. He got
In
no
kills.
He got no damage, but the other guy's been fracking out. And they're
It's pretty impressive when they lost to early against Daytrade.
Right? They've gotten 21 points before this game here, so they're getting closer to where we're going to be seeing it, where it's comfortable.
Yeah, when you're talking about defending PG's champs, it's one of those things where I think you want to put that time in, you want to live up to the expectations of the following season, and the rest of the team has stepped up to that. Let's take a look at the total leaderboard as we are 4 games in to day 2. T1 with 70 points climbs into the lead off the back of that game. And so when we talked about the cutoff, if we go historical and we say that sort of 55-ish, and we'll say, 58 to be safe, we've already got 5 teams that look like it's smooth sailing for them to get to the
Yeah, well, I mean, plus Navi have only played 6 games. They're playing tomorrow too, so they're also safe.
Good for them.
But yeah, GK looking like at this point here, they're going to be going to the finals. That's huge. The bottom half of the leaderboard is a different story. There we have some teams that only have a few matches left to be played here, right? Bestie is one of them, and they
not Fury, sorry.
They need to step up and really get some more games going here. So yeah, Taikule 27. They had obviously a big game, but they've been slowing down a little bit. BB team 24 after 4. That's a little bit surprising.
That is a little bit surprising. I mean, I think coming in, I thought they'd be a little more aggressive and put up some bigger numbers. I mean, 24 is not the end of the world when you're only 4 games through, but it is something I thought we'd see a little more of a
6 per game is enough for them to get in qualifiers on that kind of average.
Early on in the day.
Petrichor Road obviously had that big game.
Bestia on 23 and 10 is like wild.
A little bit surprising. We're not seeing them really pop off, but we do have more games to go. So more chances, and also
chances, you say? Chances to win some G coin if you hit ! giveaway and go to the giveaway on Facebook and or Twitter.
Miramar has honestly been some of the most fun to watch lately. The teams not only know it well, but it has just a great variety of everything from titles to combat.
This isn't live.
Will we go back to the mines? It does seem like mines have been favored when it comes to Miramar. Is there a little something to that?
Yeah, we've been having a lot of southern circles, southeast circles. Like this area has, especially tendencies on this patch here, has been a lot. We've seen, like when you're looking at some of these heat maps, we've seen a lot of circles in the area here. So the teams that are home turf here, they look to be having a big benefit. So let's see what happens with that.
We'll see what happens. We're going to take a quick break, and when we do come back, it's the dusty dunes of Miramar for 2 more matches here on day 2 of PGS 8.
Income. Stage. Oh. Blame. Drape. Like, yeah. Oh, where? Boom. Alright, I'm going to run downstairs and make some food real quick. And we'll be back in time for the next game. Back in a second.
Unbelievable! Ruining the Falcons' day here. Just held the angle around the corner of the car. Can he find any more? And look at that, the mortars from Souza are going to land right on top of Jacob Endurance. So the ditch was not played, dip not free. No dip is free. The mortars are in the lobby.
They've got vectors, they've got utility, and you can see Petrichor Road just has a lot of bodies stacked up on top of each other.
Oh! Whoa! This is where Forrest drove down the hill. Kiss. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. With a barrel. Finds two. Then he gets another. Just running them down.
He'll try to use the moment to push. He'll find Logos, but he gets traded down by Xiaowu. Xiaowu gets Phil first as well. It's all down to one for BB Team, and Xiaowu wipes them. He's the last player. That's going to be a 1v1v1. It's 17.
Boom, but he gets shut down right by Xiaowu. Xiaowu's up, and he's got the win.
Ticker and Lyric.
No, Lyric.
Okay.
2 games left for Group B as it's starting to be a pretty tight race. A lot of squads, though, securing a ton of points and feeling like they're probably pretty good to qualify. There's still a couple in the hunt.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, a lot of the teams in Group B looking like they're probably okay. Maybe the threshold might get kind of bumped up here today with the way that some of this is shaking out. It's hard to say for sure, but I think like teams like Bestia, Geeke, kind of questionable. EA, VP.
Questionable. Bestia.
Probably 7 or 8 more points.
10 games in with 23 points. They would need back-to-back, like 12 kill wins to even have a chance.
I mean, whatever we're looking at, though, we still have in groups A and C 17. I mean, Forest has been on its own tear. Twisted's hiding out over there. Navi has been on their own.
Fuck, this shit's so
Group
thick.
C, we've got them playing right now. Falcons, BB, the Expendables. I don't know how everybody in Group B can potentially qualify, even though that they're all managing to put up so many good points. I feel like we might.
Thank you for the follow, Tremor.
But I don't know yet.
Yeah, hard to say, but best.
I was not here. I was in the kitchen,
like they need to have some crazy
putting berries and yogurt in a bowl.
I think they're only like 23 points or something, and that's not going to cut it.
But you can always go into my giveaway
That's not their forte.
for free G-Coin.
Especially not in PGS 7. They managed to squeak out some points off
This post on Twitter.
Try to get some kills at the end.
Follow the instructions.
It's time. If you want to qualify, you just gotta summon your inner Tanbu and become a menace.
Oh God, he is just insane. I just love the Expendables so much. They're just so crazy good, so fun to watch. The way they fight is just so brilliant, so well thought out.
Duck Juice is one of the most fun people to be around ever.
Yeah, great guy, great guy.
Okay, so plane path is going to start over the islands into the east. No, don't worry about it. And end around Alcantara. So the way the circles have been going, it's been pretty open.
Time for the island.
Sure. I was like, that's why I'm saying no.
Not possible. I mean, today's circles have been very, very vanilla, which is good.
Decent chance to not go to resort, though.
I'd appreciate that we don't do that. I've seen a few too many of those. I think it's time for other parts of Miramar to be explored. Well, I thought yesterday would be the day that you guys would get the island circle with how just wild it was.
Well, Partona,
or maybe like the Partona, the Partona circle. So we'll see. I don't expect,
Day trade new happy?
Circles happen like 1 out of every 10,000 Miramars, so they're pretty freaking rare. It's less than that. It's like 1 out of.
Arena down here, Falcons,
It's like 1 out of every 2,500.
What we got going on over here?
Expendables.
We have T1 and Taikula looking like they're going for a bit of a long drop right next to each other. Day Trade and New Happy also right over.
I guess Day Trade and New Happy are just sharing.
Teams really.
They're gonna posture check me, man. I just got here.
Between the two, because it doesn't look like a hot drop.
That's crazy.
They both like Chumacera. All right, Northwest, let's go. I'm fine with this. But this is like T1 and Taikula do kind of have some beef over Chumacera.
Damn.
Colt landed and got a gun. He's actually shooting at T1 right now.
T1's got to get the heck out of there. Hard to say for sure, but you can see a lot of bullets being flown their way, and not exactly sure what gun he picked up. Okay, and somehow.
Oh no.
The first kill because there's 2 teams in Los Leones. It's New Happy and Day Trade.
So Flash down early. Day Trade plenty of points, feeling pretty good. But gosh, Day Trade just today has been hard, especially an early game. Circle 1 has not done the
El Bozo
after
ending.
being the top point getter in the group stage last time, I kind of had some confidence that Day Trade would just kind of keep rolling here, and they're having a bit of a struggle.
Campero's gonna move early.
没什么点拿呀，北边他妈跳人了。
Yay.
Salute that 13 kills and that chicken on
Bella translating her own interview. Let's go.
In the leaderboard, you now have 2 matches to go to qualify for the final stage. What's your mindset going into those last 2 matches? 이제 13킬과 치킨까지 가져가며 테이고에서 이렇게 승리를 맛보셨잖아요. 파이널 스테이지 진출까지 2경기 남으셨습니다. 어떤 마음가짐으로 임하실까요?
일단 뭐 예선전은 사실 올라가면 그만이라는 마음가짐이기도 하고 저희가 결선을 위한 좀 준비 과정이라 생각을 해서 일단 올라가기만 해서 만족스럽고 그 다음에 2경기가 남았는데 2경기도 이제 결승을 위한 준비를 할 것 같습니다.
You know, the group stages, it's we are using that to qualify for the final stage, and I think we're just satisfied with how we're playing right now. So the last 2 matches, we're going to be using that to, you know, prep ourselves for the final stage. All right, thank you, Salute. Best of luck. Fighting.
Oh shit, they came with the power pose.
Yeah, I mean, the Freaks looking pretty comfortable. Again, who knows where the cutoff ends up.
Cool. Anyone doing anything? Patrick Oro is already moving.
这3没看到雷啊，可以往那开。
我3烟没别的道具了。
I think Irina probably has an E pickup, that's why they're driving down.
路上看下3标能不能拿到。这个3没看到人啊。
Hope they didn't just try to use it.
看着，我就慌。那马路有车吗？
没事没事。
TE saw the shoots, heard the gunshots. Looking for any picks?
标可以放下来一个。
我给我放这儿，别放这儿嘛，放这儿嘛，怕什么小
晚上上去，晚上上去，然后这样子往下俯瞰。下一个，2个人上山了。
还有一辆车可以拿。
A 人啊。
等一下，别急，不确定呢。可以晃一下。
The airdrop is
没
bait.
动静，门也没开过。
可以晃一下。
OK， 那
For sure.
晃呗。还有辆车能拿，那直接晃呗，同学。我也来了。
你靠左边晃，别靠北面晃，靠左边晃。
算了，我在上面挂着了。那那里还有空投的呢。
DNF gold on him. They're gonna be real close together.
我们看5楼里边有没有车。
人都是关着的，
都是关着的。
5楼、副楼都没车，带我去拿个车吧。
把了空投捡了。
去捡吧，我就接另来家。
没事，我可以。
我有3甲。
这边晃一下，我把甲带回来。我也有3甲。 房子，你先
没人上山吗？你们上一下山呗。刚在拿车。你们上一下山。
你直接上去把谁呢？你直接上去。
Okay, they gave up. They're going full coast.
Oh no, it's this pussy right here.
Crater looks good.
I don't see anyone.
North side and climb.
Climb from the north side.
I'm stuck as well.
Climb from the other side, please.
Bro, I swear I've done this.
It looks good, Matt. Watch on the sound bait.
It is double from here, we're swinging from the wrong spot. Let's see, I found it.
Crater, even Crater Fields looks good. Let's do a threat check north.
You pick up flying of us?
Okay, there you go.
I'm pulling up on the next ridge, Matt, if you can hold for me.
Yeah, no one's being standing which.
Show the guys climbing the rocks. We need to learn the techniques.
Pick up, guys.
Yeah,
I heard.
I think we should be greedy and just try to take green, and I can just drive straight there with a bike. We have a Giga Scout on it.
Okay, I'm down. This E-pickup might land there. It's pay attention.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Leave Tig there. Shimsy, come to me.
Yeah, good luck, Tig.
Yeah, you're good. So there's 2 E-pickups. The first one didn't jump. They're going all the way to Alcantara. The second one, I'm keeping info on now.
You're looking green, yeah, H1?
I can see all of green from Top Rock. I've got info.
Tig, do a threat check northeast after.
Okay, I'm just.
Can I get the bike up on this one?
I have no idea. No one ever peeked green. I can see the dip pretty well as well. They did not jump off the E-pickup. They might be going New Happy Rock or like all the way to Alcantara.
You want me to play the shacks?
The triple warehouse is clean. I think we should be taking that space. Yeah, play shacks now. We should take that space.
This is your bike, right?
Yeah.
I don't see anyone playing behind us.
You are correct. There
There's
is
a guy
no
in the
one playing
compound
behind us.
underneath me.
Risky,
There could be a guy routing.
I almost feel like we don't need that space, Matt.
No,
think
it's
it's
so
insane,
good.
bro.
It's so good.
Okay, as long as you don't die.
I'm staring over him.
Look above me.
I'm leaving here, Shrim. I wanna.
I'm still looking at HWM.
Yeah.
Kicks out standing on a guy.
Us as well, right?
I'm just holding for Matt first. Not looking.
Where did that E-pickup go?
Both of them went to Alcantara side. They went real far.
I mean, yellow's full clean.
Go top.
He said yellow's full clean. It's
Good
not.
view.
There is people there.
You don't have to challenge.
He jumped off.
He jumped off on the right side. You're good. There is one guy yellow now. 2 guys yellow. Warehouses.
Is it possible there was 2 up top and he's baiting you?
No.
Okay. They got that info.
It's just the fucking. It's the cringe split, the church. Same shit. They had
How
one on
many
me,
nades?
1 green.
Okay, so it's Beggarpaw.
Yeah, Begapa would be split.
I have 3 nades.
Can I get one?
Yeah, here, dropping it in between the shacks.
You still need first aids, Tig. I have 5.
Yeah, I have 1 first aid. I have a 4 extra drag. It's fucking Duke.
You need that cheek pad?
I have a cheek.
I got
Just
you
need
first aids.
extendeds. Extended first aids and a.
Uh-oh.
Giữa đường này một thằng thôi, giữa đường này. Đi xuống đường này mà. Qua đang qua.
Cho vừa đi vừa check kìa.
Đi xuống vô, đừng nhìn nó vô. Qua luôn. Đây xuống chung mày Hiếu. Nó đi về hướng nhà tao này. Tao chặt đầu nó. Tao Tao trái mày luôn nè.
Oh my god, duck.
Đi mà Hiếu. Vô đây. Đi luôn em một thằng thôi. Đi mà phạt,
This fucking team, bro.
Ngồi trong nhà đi nè.
Bro, Doug Juice flying over the sides, slamming into his car is so funny. Holy.
Nghèo lắm.
God damn, I love this team.
Còn xe đi luôn anh em ơi. Đi. Phải cầm táp không? Không. Thằng nghèo lắm.
Này nghèo lắm, nó không có gì luôn.
Đi theo đít bộ T1 được á. Còn 3 rồi. Đó này đi.
You got that on the mainstream too?
Mà đi mắc trái mà được luôn.
Từ từ em lấy xe nó có xe bị lật rồi.
Đi. Đi vòng lên sát trái luôn em ơi. Có cầm có luôn nha.
No, they didn't catch that bit. They just saw Tanvu like flying in at him.
Táp em ở đâu nè?
Ra phải, số 1 rồi.
Boing.
Một trái, cái mai trái. Cái mai trái luôn.
Cháy rồi em ơi. Chạy luôn. Bây giờ sát trái luôn.
Đi cả hai luôn.
Bây giờ lại còn thằng nào hấp tới nữa thì đâm vào luôn nhá.
Đi bỏ đi út.
Đây có xe mới nè. Tao vời tìm đỡ xe cái này á. Em mới lên đầu có vời đỡ xe được. Ngon, không ai kêu. Xí là qua. Gâu lên nó chen đấy.
He's just laughing.
Ôi, xe mới.
T13.
Xe mới đây nè.
Yeah, that should be trade.
Keep landing center rock.
You can do threats.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do threats, but Tig needs to watch like everything northeast as well. That's my threat. That's what we lose the game.
แต่ถ้าเราไปเช็ดก่อนเราได้ก่อนนะเว้ย
เขาสูงมีคนนะไม่ต้องตี
I see no
คน
like
ละ
the entire
ขึ้นมาซ่อมก่อนไม่ได้หรอ
east is just no single soul.
ก็วนมาถึงนี่เรา
This
ซ่อมก่อนเหรอ
goes pose
ได้ซ่อมก่อนนะได้นะ
Matt, the
ซ่อม
plow
เก็บ
still
ก่อน
on
ได้
you
เหรอ
free or not?
No, they're still split though. There's
Okay.
two people on pink still. They're clearing northwest on their hill.
My spot is only really good to like make sure nobody can take it, but Tig can see all our threats.
นี่กลางเขาก็ไม่มีคนตรงเนี้ย
If this feeds us like at Crater, do we ever want to play down with 1 or 2 players?
ใช่พี่ต้องดูหลุมเว้ย
Or do we want to just keep our high ground holding?
I want to be high ground
Feeds
and
us, I
farm
want
everybody.
Yeah, I agree.
ไม่ใช่มีคน
Always playing tight.
So what's prio 1? Let's say this center's up. What's prio 1? Saddle?
Saddle.
Let's say saddle's not in. What would be prio 1?
I think New Happy Rock is probably one.
Okay.
Pretty sure, yeah, if you rock. Fairly said.
Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Like never ends by it ever.
How many BZs we
I
got?
think Kicks Rock is the next prior. I think it's Saddle then Kicks Rock.
Would be.
How many BZs we got?
I have one to stack.
Just
เอาเซ
yeah,
ลล์มึงเซลล์ก่อนนะ
Yeah, you guys should take the busy off me later.
พยายามกด
We're never ever jumping up to you, so.
Hey, so it's a different team on yellow now. There's 2 teams in Crater Fields.
เนี่ยสักที่ไว้2ที่เนี่ย
Those teams just
Yeah, you still can.
Okay, but there's no one in our actual crater, right?
เชื่อผมเนี่ยมี
The Vegas has probably still 2 on the waypoint. If they leave on pop and we need to control an edge like it goes west, we should
There's
be
a guy
backfilling
on
blue.
green, so that you're gonna get bait and
Let's-
someone's pre-driving.
Let's
You
start
guys
check
grab to
east.
You got
I see
this
no one east.
on
I'm looking the whole time.
Twitter
I think you guys should be going to
That's
Kicks so we can
or
have the best
Facebook.
backfill on Beggar Path. That's like
I
if it goes
kind of
west,
agree,
that's the
Chen.
best play.
I could go by it myself and then
Yeah,
come
you
back.
can. As long as Tig can give me advance warning of a team.
If you already won one though, you can't use the code on the same account.
Someone should.
You can either use it on an alt account if you have one, a second account, or give it to a friend or
100%
something.
crate is free, by the way. Just making sure.
Yeah. Getting team shot from far.
There's a guy Milky's.
What?
You need to look at me every now and then. I just heard a shot on green. No, Tig?
No, he shouldn't
I
be
don't
up
see
top. He
anyone
should
there,
be
bro.
under.
That you
but-
shooting a mini?
No, I didn't shoot. I don't see anyone around there though.
Who
There
just
should be-
died? We just missed one.
I was
Again,
looking at green edge.
Kick is always right.
Oh, there's a guy green. He's shooting at me right now.
He's just underneath. Though.
He's on the rock
Yeah,
on
yeah,
blue.
I'm not
I
seeing he's
can't
on
see him.
top.
Yeah, yeah.
On Milky. Again, there's a 3-man on,
That boom.
probably 4-man. 3-men or 4-men on green, waiting to
Oh, for
backfill.
fuck's sake.
So we need to be really fast for him.
Yeah.
I'll be
I'll be fine.
fast.
Không ra phơm rồi bạn ơi. Chạy xe vừa đấy.
What happened?
Có vào được Hảo không? Nó tui chấm một này. Thấy 3 xe luôn nhá. Vào 3 xe. Cái màu.
Hell yeah, nice.
Không có được không? Có thằng nào lẻ có đi. Chơi có thằng chấm 3 đâu cứu anh. Chấm một nữa đây. Đây, qua luôn. Chấm 3 này em ơi, cái chấm 3 đây nè. Đang Hảo nó đi một mình á, đợi đi. Từ từ Hảo.
Anh mở trái cái mai.
Đi thẳng vào cái mai được không? Hảo ơi, em từ từ. Cái mai đi, dí đi, bỏ em được. Cái mai luôn Hiếu ơi. Hiếu ơi.
He's going in.
Trong sườn bóng.
He got bodied.
Chấm đâu này, chấm 4 đâu này. Trong sườn bóng Hảo ơi. Trong sườn bóng mà.
Aduzi should be dead as well.
Đây bạn. Thế qua cái bàn nào. Phải lên. Ta cứu. Không đặt bên kia. Không ra phơm rồi bạn ơi. Chạy xe qua
Oh, he got stolen? Oh no.
Má Hiếu chấp lỗi à. Ngốc mà. Còn ở đó.
Well. Goodbye, Expendables.
Glider.
Nice knowing you. All right, there we go.
And he's getting circled, of course. B.
How about GK? Arena, Falcons, Pero, no one's really doing anything, so mainstream.
A lot of kind of segmented fighting arenas inside of this.
What's 1-1?
And there's also a lot of cover to work with through the crater fields. I mean, other than the actual crater fields, I mean, the craters around it. The edges provide you a fair amount of ability to make your way forward with all the kind of dips and
When did I say 1-1?
The edge of the crater fields themselves. So curious to see how all that shapes up in the north. E-Arena setting up for a bit of a split after their glider gave them the ability to find this spot and then lock it down, even grab an extra vehicle. They know somebody's up on top of there. We know somebody's up there, and it's Kickstart, the birthday boy, just taking a peek, seeing what's going on. Doesn't like what he sees because that's a little bit dangerous. Doesn't want to get knocked up there. Inuyasha driving up behind. Is he the last member alive?
Oh, no,
there's two for New
12th,
Happy.
yeah.
Okay.
December 12th, just to the
Oh,
northwest.
now I see him. There he is. I was wondering where he went.
We've been seeing a very centered meta until we get to this circle, where we've got Petrichor Road really high up there. We've got Kickstart really high up for the Falcons, and then we've got Day Trade also. All
he's dead.
supervising the center of the circle and daring anybody to go for it.
So long, sucker.
They did. They're paying the price.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but for whatever reason, some of the players are just like, nah.
Day Trade is singing their song.
Is that the sound of
That's got to be Tigger. That has to be Tigger. Or Tanador, maybe.
I mean, they're just having a good time. I mean, they know they're called. They're good to go, so they can kind of have a little bit fun with it. And a team that cannot afford this is Bestia. This is brutal.
I mean, again, I dare anybody to go to the center. Petrichor Road, Falcons, and Day Trade all just watching.
Yeah, okay.
The heavens
Oh, Falcons, time to move.
Yeah, there's no one there.
That are walking amongst the earth, and
there's already a team back on the B, guys.
Might be dead.
Take up one.
There's a guy underneath me, okay, guys?
Bro, you're in the open.
Day Trade's having a...
Bad spot. I'm knocked underneath.
Don't die to me, Tig. Guy under the...
Yeah, headshot.
Ah.
这脚还有一个，走，牛逼，这脚就剩2个左边的是吧
Nigga, yours.
I can get beat down from the guys up top. It's kind of strange.
还有人，牛逼。
What's the correct spot?
都补了。
That's the two
One on the right.
听我说，头上应该也是他的。
He's rock on orange.
他就下来3个人，就下来了3个人。RB 1个人。
Kicks
上面。
pretty doomed here. Okay, but...
My bad, they're one dead then.
Last unknown.
Yeah, just don't let him res for free.
You can res the first guy, but don't let him res the second.
Saw him. Yeah.
Don't fall like I did on Megalot. I think he's gonna go far.
You might just have to hop off and flush him.
Far side stop. That might not even be him, by the way. It might be Guman.
You can take the bike or some shit.
Crawling up the hill, no?
We
He's
got
gonna
this
get stolen.
first.
Nice.
Ugh.
I think it's in a good spot.
Time to go.
Half under the rocks and get to me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a 3-man peeking. And all of Pero.
We're getting driven into VP. One dead.
That's mad scary, but he made it.
Can I get to you?
Yeah, if you
Walk is
just
good.
run the rock face. Yep. The only thing they can see me is pose on you run. I can cover it for you. Cigar building. Day trade's up top. Okay, GK inside.
Day trade's 3-0 top, by the way.
Yeah, they lost one early game. That's correct.
ขึ้นรถขึ้นรถขึ้นรถ
น็อตตัวหนึ่งมาน็อตตัวหนึ่ง
ไอ้หลุมมาร์ค 2เอาไปแล้วนะไปลงกระดัง
ฮัลโหลต้องไปรอมาร์ค 3ป่ะเนี่ยไม่ต้องรอเกาะตรงนี้ได้เกาะมาร์ค 4ได้ไม่เกาะตรงนี้ได้แล้ว
ไม่
ให้ไปลง
มาสองขึ้นแล้วใช่ไหม
There's a cat in my room.
ถ้าเราก็กลับมาสี่ได้
เกาะมาร์ค 4ได้ก่อนนะ
ไปเฮ้ยตอนนี้ดีเอ็นขาด1นะเว้ย
เนี่ยมันเหมือนถนนจะอยู่ฝั่งกูจะอยู่ฝั่งกู
ต้องไปทิ้งก่อนเลย
มึงจอดรถตรงนี้ได้มั้ยกูจอดรถมากูได้
Yeah, regroup.
ดูข่าวส่งนะผ่านดูหลังนะ有一个车它是有火箭筒的
ทิ้งมึงต้องเล่นเปโลต่อนะ
我们是顶楼右边那个炮位是右边顶右边然后把他们走出来
They're going in on DNF. Checking for Falcons. Not there.
前进了懂吗右边切过来来走
Oh shit, he's like, oh fuck, oh shit. Danger.
OK 我再帮你们加 DF 加 DAY
别拿着输赢 F 档นี้ตอนนี้你方向กูดังได้ปะกูอยากพยายามซ้ำอ่ะ
我在跑了
เชื่อว่ากูต่อกูกำลังให้เพื่อนอ่ะ
我跑了
กดังแรกกดังเมืองอ่ะ你救我连吗
DF 去哪了
别来
被集火了
We might struggle to get across it. DHP. Alright, he should be okay. The buses are actually hard to shoot from above.
有大巴可以留到我这来炸掩体 DF 去哪了给我标个点
打了吧然后标吧打
I think Beamy's still out healing in the blue zone.
มันมีแต่3
要不要往前面清啊
要不要往前面清把前面能清出来
可以
说来不管在后面来屁股มันก็3ยามก็ได้
Oh, Ike's left. Why is he pushing along, man?
我这死了吗
我封烟我再封个脚烟我再封个脚烟他被打头了打不了
Oh, he's dead. Oh, Ike's left got himself and Ming Ming killed.
มึงแจมด้านล่างเลยกูค้ำเขาให้ใช่ปะยิงให้ไปโดนตายอีก
以为要清一啊อยู่นี่2ตัวกูอยากซ้ำมากเลยอ่ะเปิด2มากเลย
ความยาวเปิดซ้ายนะเปิดกูดังซ้ายไหนบอล
มา1มัน2ตัวเลยตรงแต่มุกเปิดเขาจัดอยู่เหรอ
2 ตัว
มันอยู่2ตัวเลยเ
มื่อกี้มันไหลตายไปนะอีกเล็บอ่ะกูต้องลงไปเล่นล่างปะเนี่ยพี่
มีใครมียาน้ำปะ
ต้องไปชนมันปะ
ไม่เขาต้องไปบึ้มมันแล้วเราเว้ยต้องรอเขาลงแล้วเรา
Beamy finally dies to blue.
ต้องไปบึ้มไปโรยแล้วเราก็เดินเส้นพันตีเลยยาน้ำอ่ะ
ได้
ขอยาน้ำหน่อย
น้ำไม่มี1-6กูมี1
ทิ้งละเอาไปก่อน
งั้นกูต้องไป
Full giga.
Yeah, full giga.
Yeah, so this spot on
Green
me
can
right
peek
here.
me, though.
The spot on me.
Green's looking for you, by the way.
Alright, focus north, guys. Only thing that matters right now. Yellow line.
Vault up from the pussy under me. No, I just have a head peek here to peek down the right side.
I play
both
this.
have
I
head
play
peeks.
this. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I'll peek over you.
Don't
I'm
let north
visible
get
at top
close
rock.
for
There's a
free.
solo on green, by the way.
You guys have playable next zone? Like, can you guys just keep running rock face?
Yeah, we can. We just have to
I
get
want
up points
to
on the north.
shoot this guy.
Yeah, he's 6 bolts, man. 6.
Should I shoot this guy?
I think you guys should be looking north.
I wouldn't
That's
shoot
2.
I'm
Don't let
looking
them get
north.
close. They're BZing out.
I'm down for you to shoot. I don't care.
It is what it is. I'm gonna get naded though whenever we shoot. My nade is so easy for them.
And they're not in. If
You
they
can come to my pussy. It's hard for them to nade you on blue.
That's
If
fine.
you give.
You have the only nade
Take,
button.
bro.
Push.
I have smokes only.
Team wrapping into them.
Yep, that might be
Yeah. They might hit us actually. It is the A2 knock. It's 2v2.
2v2, yeah.
You want to pick that?
No, I don't want to die today.
Daedric's fighting
Phase one
far. He
knock.
might
I
be
heard a
one.
parachute above me. No, no, no.
They play pitted.
It's
Jeb who up?
Trade jumping down.
Doing the eighth right now.
รีได้รีได้รีได้รีได้เดมีฟีดเดมีฟีดเมื่อกี้เดมีฟีดใจเย็นมันเป็นลงฝั่งหนูแล้วเดย์อ่ะใช่
Dude, I want to nade this fucking. This guy can peek me and kill me at any time I day trade.
I don't know where he is exact. I just heard a parachute.
He's
Right
higher
there,
up on
blue.
orange.
Let's kill this East team. So.
How many is?
They have some teams each day on the
I'm pretty sure. EA could be like anchored for us.
Pero died if they were doing.
PUBG Esports website.
Okay.
Okay. Well then EA solo probably.
Okay.
I didn't see 3 of EA get flushed. I saw 3 get knocked.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure then.
Trimsy's information is sometimes a little off.
One car.
Okay. Focus EA here.
I got knocked.
From blue rock.
Rock from blue.
Take out a nade for
You
that
can get
guy.
naded. Mac can get naded here. Hold if you can. He's nading. He's nading.
One
That guy's
knock.
knocked.
Oh, there's a nade on me.
Nade on
Fuck
take,
me, bro.
careful.
Don't go up there.
Good fucking nade from Jacob.
Hey, check
นี่
this
ตรงนี้
push.
ขอคอนนี่เนี่ย
He's dead.
Nading you.
It's a flash. Oh my god, that. Nice. Nice try, nice try. See this from the E arena
มา
POV.
ได้เฮ้ยข้างบนตัวนึงตั้งลงเฮ้ยข้างล่างนี้เฮ้ยซอกนี้ซอกนี้ซอกนี้ขอคอนนี่เห็นไหมซอกเป็นข้างบนดีเรายืนได้นะเพิ่มสวยเฮ้ยบนหัวผมมีอี
He
ก
had a nade in his hand, so he just dies from his own nade. Unlucky.
Able to get down onto this rock and find even more points. Kickstart though, still sitting right below him, and they know it. They know he's a hopium right now. Okay?
I know. Look, it's been a very good Korea day, and I do respect some Jinji, but
Ooh.
Taikula says no. They just charge in after this.
That's
Nakano is
insane
gonna go down, and
for
it's
them to
gonna be
do that.
Heather at range, just raining in bullets, doing so much work into it. That's going to open up a lot more for Spaceman to work with. With this though, Duns is down, flushed out, but
He's running in with no bullets in his gun.
Bean is way out in Narnia here for Gen G. Can't get involved in this fight because of the smoke. Stuns come out. Tozy trying to win it. There's a nice spray from Tyson.
Hey! Way!
What a play!
Okay, and now we have our top 4. It is going to be Jin G's Bean with almost no life. It's going to be T1 down to the south. December 12th, still alive for New Happy. And it's going to be Day Trade, having to deal with everything in the north. Tozy, yes, in the center, but bleeding out. And that's why everybody was sending it after the tree.
Dude, Day Trade, they might just be the ones, you know, I said Gen G and I cursed the hell out of them. maybe it's Day Trade. I don't know. I love the way this is playing out. I love that move from Taikula. Even though they die, that's the right position to try to take. That's the right time to try to challenge it. There were smokes already there, so they can drive in and cause some chaos and just try to outmaneuver Gen G, and they almost got the job done. T1 was helping a little bit as well, did some damage to the black and gold. Bean, though, out on an island, out of the circle, has to find some way in. I don't think he has a vehicle or anything up there, or at least if he does, he's been very patient about trying to use it. Smokes are out. I don't know if he can do much more.
Hear me, though. 79-79. Day Trade T1. Day Trade to the north with 2 members. T1 to the south with 2 members. And in between them is Jinji's last member and Bean, and New Happy's last member in December 12th. this is going to.
He's gone and buried himself under my blanket.
And could have some pretty big influences on who's going to be number one at the end of the
I think he wants to escape the heat. So he buries himself under a big fluffy blanket.
It's not great. There's a vehicle back here for T1's Heather. Going to eat a little bit of blue damage on the way out. Type trying to provide some cover fire for this maneuver. December the 12th. What in the world are you going to do? You've been sitting on that side pretty quiet. Is that going to catch T1 off
Sideways
guard,
airdrop crate.
What did he get? It's a Groza.
I mean, a lot of ammo in it.
Well, yeah, might as well.
Yeah, if there's 3 sets of bullets, go for it.
Bean now trying to make a move and immediately just gets wrecked.
Yep, New Happy looks like December 12th actually does sneak into the circle back behind all of this. That could be a big problem for. Oh, nope, type's on. Never mind. Okay, so now the 2v2 that we really want. It is
Belmoth, no smoke, it's over.
Right now, Belmoth does go down. Type's going to be the one that spots him out.
They've got so many more util pieces. It's done. It's done.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Heather gets it, and T1 picks up the victory.
Back to back for T1.
Hey,
they are
Cool.
well in the finals now. There is no doubt about it.
Korea woke up.
Solid performance here. A great bounce back for this squad that couldn't qualify for the finals at PGS 7. Dude, what a fun game.
T1 wins, and they're like, yeah. Day Trade comes in second, and they're like, the best game ever. I love everything about that happened. Could you imagine if Day Trade won and how loud they would be? Oh,
they'd be just losing their minds. I kind of wish they would have won just for that.
Everybody's mental just got saved because Day Trade would have been just running laps around this thing after how much fun that they had inside
Headset
that game.
battery
A really
low.
crazy set from where we were looking at mostly around the rocks. T1 just took control over Pozo itself, and there is so much to look at in this game. I know that Toffees and Avenger are going to have a ton of fun looking at it.
Got him.
Felt so nice, they did it twice. T1 and John as they get a
That was how he took out Flash.
Korea look real good. 3 games in a row.
Yeah, T1 here obviously being able to log it out, last one, and now completely solidifying themselves. One more game to go on this, though. Are they going to break triple digits, you think?
I mean, it would be nice to see someone do it, right? Historically. I mean, when we were talking about the Green a little bit with when the cutoff point, it's really a lot lower than it was after day 2 of groups in PGS 7.
There's a lot of teams in that mid-pack now. T1 slightly separating themselves. Let's see what they do in the next one here. But yeah, the last time we had a 60-plus cutoff was when we only had one team that was up in the triple digits. It was Twisted Minds, 130 points. The next ones were 89, and 88. Like, it's really low cutoff, and that's really what we're looking at here. It's looking very similar. And if T1 is that team that kind of comes in and be the only team, or one of the only teams to get close to that triple digit, that's going to be a really high cutoff. So making it scary for the teams that currently are sitting in that mid-50s.
And that's something that those mid-50 teams need to think about as we go into our last Miramar game, right? Like VP, for instance, the way that they played this fight that we're probably going to get here in just a few minutes when they decided to push onto Bestia seemed like they were sort of saying, you know, let's get 2 or 3 points. We're so close to the cutoff. Sure. We're going to make our statement for the finals. But if it is truly an exceptionally high cutoff point because of what you brought up, that's not going to be enough. So I think that does put an onus on this final game for a lot of teams to step up and make some big moves. But focusing on this one right now, he's got a little bit crazy north of Pozo. The crater got kerfuffled. A lot of teams had high ground.
Giveaway.
We saw the Taikula chaos.
One here, one on Facebook.
That caused a lot of bad things to happen to Gen G, but I think really opened the door for T1 to lock this one down.
Yeah, we had a lot of endings obviously in this crater area further north where we saw this ending here. So we saw a lot of teams expecting that ending here. And then with that sudden shift, and then of course shifting it off from the land ratio, it's like, okay, this is going to be super southern. We saw some teams send it, and we saw other teams, they stuck to it, hoping to kind of stay in there.
Go enter.
I was not expecting them to kind of get out of there, but they did. They managed to take that high ground, managed to shoot some teams there and get a few points from that. But yeah, T1 being able to take this one home here and get close to this triple-digit mark here as a team that I didn't really expect to be the team today to do that.
Yeah. I will also say I think Freaks benefited from the fact that there was those three, like, you know, it was Bestia, it was Freaks, it was VP looking at each other. They're like, you know what, I think if we wait here, they'll avoid us. And it worked out. They were able to come in late. But as you said, big game for Type as he gets 7 kills and 736 damage.
And 60 damage taken only. Look at that ratio. It's like,
boss.
This guy's like, okay, yeah, I'll destroy you guys without you even seeing me.
Right?
The silent guy.
The silent killer. Gets a nice one. He will obviously be the man of the match as he walks away with the accolade, and well-deserved. T1 with back-to-back games, doing great and representing their region very, very strongly. This has been a team that has been sort of like built. They've been working very hard on making themselves future-proof, to be a team to
Wild.
fight in the future. And I think that they were disappointed with how PGS 7 was going. And I do believe the coach said, we're going to get back on this. I'm going to make these guys put some time in. They're going to put in the work. And so far, it's looking like it's going really well. And I can't argue the results.
No, Day Trade obviously also being able to get this double digit here. Gen G2, it's going to put them in safe. But Day Trade is having so much fun right now. And they're just rolling with it. You know, again, after having a fantastic group stage last time, they're like, let's just get it done. Every time we see them walk into the studio,
it's hilarious that you said that.
Yeah, they're just laughing. They're, you know, hugging out and having fun with it. And yeah, that's really what I like seeing from these guys when they're playing like this. Like, it's just so carefree and so confident in that they're going to be making 81. They're definitely making T1 89.
Wow.
One more decent game for them, obviously breaking triple digits. But then that's really far off from what we saw, you know, if Twisted Minds is not able to go in and go crazy as they have. They only have 37 points. Who's those other teams you think, after what we've seen so far, with only one game to go, who's those other teams you think could go triple digits?
They could push up into the 80s. Honestly, it doesn't feel like very many. I think maybe if Geek has some sort of crazy performance, but at the end of the day, no. And I think that's where the scary part is, because if we talked about the end of day 2 at the last PGS, I believe it was 129, 98, 97, something in that ballpark.
99, 98, 98, 89. So we had a lot of really close high count situations. Shrimpsy's coming here looking. It's like, okay, how are we doing right now? And yeah, it's looking decent. After you know, 5 games, it's 41 points. Is that enough, Shrimpsy? What do you think? Not? No, he's not happy. He's not happy.
Tig
turned off,
negative Ghost Rider. No, it was on, I think. You got to hear him there. So Tig says not quite enough, and I think that is the case. Is a lot of teams have to have this moment. We're going into this last game, especially if this is your last match. Everyone from Group B gets one more chance to make a statement that they are going to the grand final. And with the cutoff being very much up in the air right now, you've got to play this kind of aggressively. You got to. I felt like BP was sort of protecting points. They can't really do that anymore.
Yeah, Bestie obviously being 23 points is extremely low, but the next ones we're looking at is Virtus Pro on 56, E-Arena 59, Bakeopan 60. They had a fantastic game and jumped up there, but since then it's been kind of silent from them after what we saw on Tego. So yeah, GK as well, 63, then 65 for Freaks. That wasn't a decent game. This mid-pack that we've been talking about, there are so many teams that are really, really close. And tomorrow we could see teams also pop off.
All right, it's time for the last match of the day. It's the Dusty Dunes of Miramar to wrap up day 2. Paper Thin and Matchup, take it away.
All right, and away we do go. Bestia, Bestia, Bestia. Odd team out inside of Group B. Gotta have eyes on the future. I guess it's kind of the eyes on whenever we're looking at this. It's going to be very hard.
It feels like that, doesn't it, Matt? I mean, it's...
They don't.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Not much else to say there.
And it's weird because usually that's what we're looking at in the last game is like, oh, who's going to qualify? Who's going to do this? But it's like the desk and what we were talking about in that last game. All these teams have just been consistently popping off round after round. And it feels like they're just pushing the cut, and they're the middle of the pack. They're the top of the pack. They're everything right now.
Well, what's so fun about this PGS so far is that we have no idea what the heck is this cutoff line is going to look like. It is madness, and it's so hotly contested. I mean, you can see why all of these teams have made it here, the best in the world, and they're all fighting tooth and nail just to get into that finals, and it is neck and neck. Group B looking really solid overall.
What's going on over here? TKL. Which team is black? T1?
Teams, how much are you going to be able to accrue here to set yourself up for tomorrow? So that's kind of where I'm looking to now, believe it or not. Yeah, I was going to say, let's go. This is going to happen. These two teams, like, Taikula has to win this because they need points.
Yeah, T1's just coming in full. I mean, everything coming in. Gotta call them T2 right now with the way that they're winning games just back to back. Looks like it is going to be warehouse to warehouse. All of T1 going on one side of it. Tycool is going to be
Dons is getting fucking
just gonna beat him down, but
pumped.
Ian is also going to go down shots from Cold.
Yeah, that's a bolt there. Souza with the Scar trying to get in through here, but
There's no way he's ever reloading that bullshit.
able to lock and load with some guns of their own, but another knock there. Spaceman from the side.
VSS.
The VSS. Let's go. Put that thing on full auto and let those bees get angry. A great grenade there. It's going to get the flush. Nicely done. T1 at least doing some damage. Spaceman.
Let those bees get angry.
Let's see what Tycola can do. They've got the numbers advantage, it looks like.
Oh, but I mean, with Spaceman's health, it's just a matter of the angle of approach, right? You can see that making sure that nobody's pushing the other side. Super low economy on the side of T1. They're going to hear the footsteps. VSS hits Suze.
That was a hollow side diff.
He doesn't know where it
He
comes
couldn't
from.
see him because his fucking sight takes up 3/4 of his screen.
So that means that Tycool has to look to the other side, but now Type playing away.
Oh, Heather, I would not peek that angle. Just wants to grab whatever was in that bag. Maybe a few extra bandages or something. You kind of just... I mean, this is tough. I didn't see any throwables in the hands of T1, so
Well, there's
trying
one.
to peek those angles is extremely dangerous.
Cold's coming back. He's got a nade, but it looks like T1's already extricating. They're getting out of that, saying, okay, nope, we need to get our loot a bit better off. They've got more members, so they could just leave 2 over there to hold it. Now, it's going to be T1 kind of running for the hillside, see if they can spot some help. Remember, Chimazera is not in the circle either. And if anything, any damage that T1 can really do to Tycoula just makes their life a bit better. Yuri is like, oh, that's what's going on. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, the arena could use a few extra points, so yeah, why not? I mean, you should be doing this. This is fair play, so didn't see anything. Cold might have even got a spot onto him.
Does he
must have
No.
seen it?
Does he think that Jacob is T1?
No, he didn't
Hard to
see him
say.
at all.
He's hunted in that direction.
He's not.
Is he going to spot it?
He's not looked in that direction once, boys.
Jacob seems to be in full retreat, so instead this opens up an extra little
He's
bit
looking
of
to see if
angle here.
they pushed back to this side.
Fight, I would
He was not
think,
hunting
and
Jacob.
The fact that they're coming out of this as well as they have is okay.
He did not see him.
Going into tomorrow
He was
with 35
going to
points,
chase
not bad at
them,
all, but
and he thought maybe they ran to
still
that ridge
gotta
over there.
Put up the points where you can. You never know how tomorrow's going to shake out.
But they just fucking bailed.
Kills so far, and look who it is. It is Salute #1, Heather, and then Type. Korea on top so far here in the group stages.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, so DK just trying to see if they can get a return knock, and Quiz is going to take some
Yeah.
Ooh, he almost goes down just trying
Expendables,
to see if he can get a knock.
Falcon Sparrow. Yeah, no one's doing anything. So
Flushed again. Happened quite a few times a day. Is
-3.
the early game just not been good to him.
It's been brutal. Despite Geeke having a really solid performance here in the group stage, it has been a little bit shaky in the early part of the game.
Today's been much harder.
Yeah, that's for sure. Today has been rougher sledding, but I think they've done enough to get themselves into the grand finals, probably. So they should be A-OK. 200 total PGS kills for Belmoth. The absolute beast from Thailand has been just having a phenomenal day again. Daytrade just loving these group stages. They play with such confidence. And I have to say, one weird thing about Daytrade that I was noticing, not only in watching back PGS 7 a bit, but also yesterday, was they are really good at pushing and defending the warehouses on Miramar. Like, really bizarrely good at it. Like, they like, just take fights into those, and they, like, know exactly where to throw the throwables, how to take the angles. Like, they are disgustingly good at it.
Like, okay, that is such an interesting... What caught your attention with it? When did you know
There's, like, a fight against 17 that they did, and then there was one... I think it was the one that was in Crater Fields. They, like, drove into the Crater Fields warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
And then they, like, defended yesterday. I mean, they're just... The last game with the Freaks.
Yeah.
They played that really well. I don't know. They've got something figured out there that it's just really well thought out. And I think there was another one, maybe in El Pozo in 7. But now I'm not sure if it was them or another team, but I think it was them. And they are just a really formidable force.
There's something to be said because you have to play the warehouses pretty bold, right? Because there's a lot of little sneaky angles that people can play from. If you just assume, if you're just used to playing in an environment where everything that moves is something that you need to hunt down, and you know where everybody's going to be hiding from you because that's the way you play.
Okay, I do need to grab that 3x from you, Matt.
You're sitting there watching a team that's clearing buildings that are empty.
Can we repeat it? Sorry.
GK should have been green line.
Okay.
They took blue. They were already a guy
Bringing
there.
the spares
Killed.
across.
So
Nice.
I think GK should be green line because the guy was green really fast. T could have killed a guy Bestia in treatment and then drove their insta, but it's unlikely.
Okay, who else has lost players? Bestia, how many?
Bestia, one dead. 2 of
DK.
T1 and 1 of TKO.
2 T1, 1 TK. I'm gonna come put a mortar in your cars. I got space.
Yeah, your car. If we divvy it up between the two, we have plenty.
Okay, I'm coming over.
Alright, what are we doing on an east zone?
What do I think about Haisaki on AGG? I think it's a short taxi ride from the Cerberus house to the AGG house, so that's nice.
Put some shit in your car for an east zone. We have E pickups, 2 of them. We can play late.
I guess it solves the question of who's going to be IGLing.
Timing it from our spot, pretty safe.
But then it's like,
it
it depends what the original reason for Cerberus to split was.
Does anyone have a smoke gun? I can pick it up. I just don't have any ammo for it.
Because I know that they were a team that like
They have to be in green because
they would argue and fight all the time.
After fighting, they probably reset. They should be on my waypoint. They would have had the long as well.
KDF will be playing.
So if it was like, I want to play with different people,
They stretched for truck stop loot, so they would have just landed in it. VP should be
and
there.
then they just get back together because it didn't work out playing with other people, then they just run back to that toxic X.
You put a helmet in the car, Tig? There's none here.
Yeah, I put one in the car already.
I mean, hopefully that's
Anyone have
not.
a smoke gun? I have no ammo in mine.
No. I have no muzzle in my mini. If you guys see one.
Yeah, I have no muzzle. Either my guns.
I have DMR.
That's
comp
not the
I can
case,
give.
hopefully.
I have an AR comp on my gun, so I could just switch those. If I wanted.
I took in 249. Tig. Here, I have a muzzle for you.
Take this DMR comp. I don't care.
You have no. Okay.
I have a muzzle break, just so you know.
Lightweight here.
I see what you're
Just
saying.
let me come to you.
I don't
Stay
care.
there.
I'm holding South Hasi.
I have a 3x anyways.
I think Parrot isn't South
Whoa, I've never seen Plories in a glider before.
Oh, you don't see it?
See, like, what the fuck is this view on the main feed? What are we looking at this for? Hot drop ended like 10 minutes ago and we're still looking at them in the blue zone.
Em cũng không thấy gì á. Được được. Khả năng nó chia nó không được xe đâu, không được xe đâu. Lượn qua được. Ổn đó. Không có xe là ổn. Không có xe đâu, không có xe đâu. Thế nhìn được mà Hiếu.
Those bullets are going everywhere.
Cả hàng của anh đều nhìn được hết luôn. Hiếu. Đây. Mà hàng đi nữa không được. Đây em đi lượn gì thôi là được rồi.
Oh, he's getting shot from that side.
Bay rồi anh em ơi.
Đây bay
Không có xe đâu.
Đúng rồi, không có xe đâu. Ok. Đẹp rồi. Thôi chứ mình gần xe.
Could be able to land in the houses. Oh, he's getting lit the fuck up by day trade now. There's so much forward momentum.
Chế độ mày vẫn ngon, chế độ mày vẫn ngon đấy Nguyên ơi. Cái bút đấy. Cảnh xe à? Chế độ mày vẫn ngon đấy Nguyên.
Lucky boy. Falcons para. DNF has high ground.
I have a gas can set up on this back door.
They're gonna take A low. They just watched them. Fuck. I should have called the crash party.
The gas can's primed.
Yeah, your ammo's in the car. Dude, Marshall's prime. That's Giga.
Okay, H1. Purdy is a 3-man of GK.
Good.
Halo's getting backfilled by the Hossie team, I'm pretty sure. Unless they already a guy there. No, it's not. It's getting backfilled by the north. They're gonna be a fight.
Oh, fuck.
It's gonna be a fight. They're crashing.
He's right. They are crashing and it is going to be a fight. Oh, he lost that. Ah, that nade is gonna kill him. Bro, no, what the fuck? Why are you switching to a grenade? That's a crazy thing for someone who switched out to say.
Or a weird team from the west, like Mill Hill.
I think if we get hit, it's got to be from the south because this guy's anchoring us so hard.
Okay,
True.
green line probably still split. Day trade should have 2 of those at least. Maybe not all 3, but 2.
But that's because they're like giga split. So.
3 men of GK.
Bro, if this goes northeast, do we want to slam car wash?
Because
we're just gonna get tagged on the way there.
We think they're
We're gonna
split.
get tagged.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're gonna get team shot. But
What are the numbers on the Para Bestia?
Bestia's 3 man in orange, and then GK's 3 in green.
Arrow wipe.
Day trade should be
Oh,
split.
hey, there's a crate. I'm gonna loot this.
Fucking rat bits.
Is that something you want to do, H1? I mean, it sounds pretty good, but
We
I think
still
it's-
think they split car wash for sure because they have C1.
I mean, yeah, no one took it. Bestia
think so,
crashed from
yeah.
the south, so or from the north.
if it's T, though, our game's over. So
Yeah.
Got we won.
There was a smoke T1 when the knock happened.
Did you hear that shit?
Is
You
that
heard
something you
that?
want to do, H1? I mean, it
think
sounds
it's a
pretty good, but
We
I
still
think
think
it's-
they split car wash for sure because they have C1.
I mean, yeah, no one took it. Bestia
think so,
crashed from the
yeah.
south, so or from the north.
if it's T, though, our game's over. So
Yeah.
Got just get stuck there, right?
I mean, we
Shit.
can
He's
if we
gonna get
want,
stuck
but yeah,
there.
get stuck there.
I'm gonna
There's
do it.
nothing we can about
I think it's vibes.
I think it was just a Navi thing sitting in blue.
Just an
What,
EU
what about
cringe
just
lord.
getting?
You heard that
what
shit?
about- What about getting like 2
I
people
wouldn't
in
want to
yellow?
go.
Yellow's ass.
They're talking about crashing a team,
I mean,
and
if the team
they're
is in
like,
front of us
yeah,
because
we
it's a
think
secret,
this
it's
is who it
not
is. But if it's day trade, we're
I'll be
fucked.
down like extremely
If
mad
we could
don't
do
get
green
timing.
line.
They could take it, and you and I could play late.
If it's TE, our game's over.
I really want to
they
go
say.
attack the blue and just
Okay.
park my car on the north side.
All right, but
I'm
we got to
ready.
pick
Pick
you
up,
up
by the
later
way?
if you get stuck.
Oh fuck.
You pick up
Uh,
from the north, 4 man.
Don't need that.
Circle's popping. Be by
Let's
your
do a
cars.
threat check west real quick. Like
Oh,
South Aussie.
this is sketchy
Let's all
AF.
split.
Yeah,
Our spot is
3
better,
mids are around us.
but we'll wait.
I think Falcons is gonna presume that they're getting breached,
You guys
that
talked
this
about
is the
Crafty
team driving down from the top of the hill. But no, they'll hear the shots.
4 man landing on the shack in between, guys. East. On the hill.
Oh wow. Yeah, well, like, that's a big threat.
They might be coming towards us, guys, or landing on us. Listen, look at the E
They're
pickup.
going
On the hill. Middle guy.
What the fuck?
I'm not gonna hill, please follow me. He's on blue. I have a fucking AR only.
I'm gonna play warehouse too. Can you watch the whole time?
It's Bago Paw. Yo,
Nice too.
Silent the yellows are a big threat, okay?
Ah, shit.
Someone's already on yellow, by the way.
It's on the shack.
I'm allergic to people getting hip fired, I guess.
Another E pickup. Can you guys look?
Ooh, shit, run.
I'm gonna look
They're
west.
jumping. Same area. Maybe
Oh.
Yeah, same line, same
Like-
line. Nope, not.
EA, another one knocked on shack, guys, right above.
Did Vegapot lose anyone on that?
Yes.
Yeah, Begapot lost 2. EA's 2 knocked right now. They're landing
I
on
Green
can
on.
Shady.
mortar the shack, by the way.
You can mortar it. I just saw a guy outside of it. There's 2 EA knocks on green.
He's throwing gas cans in.
Well, they probably res, but
Probably rest.
They did not.
yeah, we don't even know if there's anyone Hossie. Like, we know Pero crashed.
Cars
He is
on our
one
east.
fast. I'm shooting
Cars
Yeah,
on
we
our
might
east.
be
We're
getting
gonna crash.
close. He is wide.
Yeah, we're getting
Big
crashed,
follow.
guys.
Oh, they're getting crashed by fucking expendables.
Where are they hitting? I can mortar you.
He's 1 HP, 1 HP. He's on fire, man. The other guy's on my building.
Oh, did they have a gas can trap set there? Oh, it was some Molotov. They dropped the fucking bomb.
Just expendables thing.
Yo, let me go upstairs real quick. Let me go
They had a
upstairs.
molly dropped on him.
Plus, I'm shooting
Cars
Yeah,
on
we
our
might
east.
be
We're
getting
gonna crash.
crashed.
He is wide.
Yeah, we're
Big
getting
follow.
crashed, guys.
Roger.
One car, man.
Where are they hitting? I can mortar
We're
you.
good, we're good. Oh, no,
Yeah,
we're
we're
not good,
not.
we're not good. He's 1 HP, 1 HP in the middle of the compound. Running in the open. Nice. He's on fire, Matt, on fire.
And
The other
Duck
guy's on
had
the
a
building.
molly in his hand when he got knocked. And
Nice,
it just-
you're good. Safe.
we didn't see
Good job, Matt. Really good job.
any of that.
What the fuck, Matt?
Yo, let me go upstairs real quick. Let me go upstairs. The door can see. Yeah, good job.
Great fucking crash from T.
Dude, I almost felt my mortar at you guys, but I saw you playing outside.
Yeah, I think I shot a molly out of the air and just killed them all.
It killed him, yeah.
Is that actually what happened?
Driving off of.
That you have to just kind of take.
You couldn't fucking see it because the observers are sleeping on the team streams, I think. Try and look for it. Like, we just stay on Delwyn. Duck is like 1 HP, and he goes to throw a molly. Nah, he gets knocked with the molly in his hand. But I think the molly hits Anvu or something? Because he takes 20 damage. I think he goes to throw it. Gets knocked. No, he takes 20 damage from kick. Yeah, he just knocks Duck Juice with a molly in his hand. That's what it is. Okay, well, Falcons just win this, surely.
There's a 3-man in
Let's do the 3 in Halo.
Okay. Anything else?
There's a team South Asia, it's probably Gen G because they're the multi team.
Okay.
Haven't seen them in feed.
There's so much loot right outside your door, by the way. There's a body
Oh,
right outside of it.
no, sorry. T1 is a duo and TKL is
Pro,
3-man.
Megapod is on the other one.
Our line is better from our spot.
Down to stay split, honestly.
I think we stay split. You guys
There's so much
re-crash.
loot, though.
Upper Minus is fighting, so we don't have a threat right now.
One more
Worst
Megapod just
case-
died. Who is that?
Yeah, it's on green.
The thing is if yellow gets taken, you guys can't leave anymore. But we can group to you at least.
Comes 2 cars on our west, sitting out dip right now. This could be a TKL or T1 duo.
I feel like we're never leaving. There's already people yellow.
Okay, 2 guys just hit the dip on blue. I think that we
can
have, like,
leave, by the
minimal
way.
pressure.
We can leave, always.
Even if they hit yellow? Okay.
Yes, the yellow's already taken.
If you knock one there, I'm gonna fucking mortar them, bro. Just calm.
Yeah.
Could this be the
It's
same
on
team
true.
as yellow?
Cars north? Northwest, Matt?
Yeah,
Field?
from Aussie.
Hitting
It's hitting their crates on green.
Yeah.
Strudel.
It's I think that's Bestia splitting, by the way. Pretty sure that's Bestia split.
What are the numbers
There's
on
only
the
one
line?
guy.
We're happy up top.
Nyabi's wiped. Divine is 1 knocked right now. I didn't see him lose any.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Dude.
I'm pretty sure this is a T1 duo on the dip to the west. TKL's a 3-man somewhere as well. I have no fucking
Put
clue
your
what TKL
DMR
is.
tags. I have an I can't really pop.
Okay.
We have so much fucking util, by the way.
If this goes east, our
Heard
spot's
that.
better. If it goes anywhere else, your spot's better. We group next circle.
Oh, EB! Looks like Gen G should be able to stop off far enough away.
I have 4 nades. These guys
using the
could
distraction
technically
from
run at me.
V.
From
On blue?
points whenever, yeah.
But if you knock one, like.
The east, Day Trade's taking some pot shots. VP is
Holy.
1 split, and they're going to get some vision in, but it looks like Gen G should be able to stop off.
Uh-oh, the
enough
double
away.
nades.
Using the distraction from VP as well as
Uh-oh.
taking shots at this rotation. Means back to Freaks Managed to sneak it. Oh, EB!
Second nade didn't even matter.
Just drops it
Holy
in. Second one's not
shit.
needed, man.
Oh, whoa. Oh, that is beautiful stuff from EB.
Damn, okay.
It is perfectly placed, and he's just
That
calm, cool, and collected.
probably gets them enough points to be safe as well, just that nade by itself.
That might have got the job
I
done.
put them from like 56 up to 61. That's
way to do it
crazy.
too, man.
Holy.
Well, this is beautiful for VP. I mean, you might pick
They're
up
still
another 3 or
farming.
4 kills here. Grenades are out. They're a little bit off the mark. Day Trade had shifted over. Belmoth about to bleed out. Tigger, no idea anybody's behind him, but able to seat swap just in time. Beamy backed off by shots from Bestia. Blue zone out, but again, Day Trade is so spread out here that VP can't quite find them and eliminate them. Tigger did just take a bunch of damage, though. That might have been Bestia.
I mean, if anything, the longer that Tigger can hold out, that would help out. But yeah, no, it's going to be EB drops another good nade. There you go. Follow up. Nixie's going to go ahead and hit the 1-2 punch on it with Anadol, so that's going to make it a lot easier. Points getting far more comfortable for VP as it is going to now just be Flash last one up, but Phil first and BB at range, putting it work, and oh no!
Wizzies,
Day Trade
Molotovs.
does get eliminated, but VP
mortars.
loses a lot.
That's okay, though.
Bro, look at how many bodies there was right there.
This is a phenomenal game. You got 9 kills here, so you should
Damn.
be feeling much more comfortable. Beamy and Lucarux can now just salvage whatever they can, but that was really opportunistic stuff, and obviously a phenomenal grenade that we just caught the end of from EB. Beautiful stuff, and I am very happy to see Virtus Pro come out here and play like that.
A ton of crates. You'll be fine. You can get your meds back up. T1's also trying to make it into the circle while this is going on. They're in a lot of trouble, getting harassed out. They're being forced in after Divine, as well as the Freaks keeping them on one side. BB is roaming after Beamy here at the end of it. But this is
The
gonna be hard.
arena's
He's got a lot of crates,
a
but
little
it's
sketch,
not gonna
actually.
have enough.
Oh.
Nade just a bit too short. Otherwise, that would have just popped.
A bit too
That singed
short.
his butt, that's for sure. He's trying to get the heck out of there. Just seeing if he can use this hillside for some cover. T1 goes down, but what a phenomenal group stage they have had. 90 points.
I ain't gonna lie, I've got the main channel Twitch chat open. I saw them all spamming.
Because our number 1 and number 2 are both already out. So all of these guys that are just trying to stack points, I mean, just puts it in a pocket. Like, they didn't even see it coming.
Man, it's just cool trick shotting out there. BB, what in
Oh.
the world happened over here? He just all of a sudden takes down 2 of Bestia.
What?
He's just going crazy out there.
Alright,
Okay.
well.
Just keep it rolling, man. Whatever you
Yeah.
can get. Silzen now
Cool.
all by himself. He's being pinned down by
Beamy as a solo.
Yeah.
Watch the
TKO,
push.
TKO. I'm just holding the push.
I could res.
Bold loves an M16, doesn't he? He fucking always uses them.
Yeah, yeah. I brought 2 in here.
Demon. Maybe I can't peek that without crouch jumping.
Doesn't look like they're pushing.
Yeah,
GK
it's
one
not
now.
great.
On a Purdy.
Does an M16 do more damage
I just
close
wide peek.
range?
I just wide peek.
He's been peeking the window like an idiot, so it's probably that.
Can I get boosters?
There's
I see
there's
it.
4 bodies outside.
You drop me.
There's a lot of boosters. There's a bot.
Yeah,
There's
drop
like
2
2 bodies
energies.
right outside, brother.
Yeah, I know. But I don't want to loot it if I'm low.
Yo,
I'm gonna find out.
Needed it from the solo.
2 helmet.
Blue zone,
Best,
double
yeah.
blue zone. Careful, don't be outside.
Okay, yep.
I'm crossing the mat.
There's 1
No.
HP north. Can you
Nading
kill
it.
I hit him again.
He's
He's
dead.
dead.
He's dead.
I'm in it. I'm safe.
No, it does.
Watch TKL push.
I will
Need
in
to
a
watch.
second.
I'm watching the run to the building.
I'm resing on the wide up in the hill. What the fuck?
It just straight up does less damage than a DMR.
Good for now.
Good. They have to push us.
But that's
Again,
10
whenever they do
meters.
push
What
us,
about
they're
that?
gonna play up the orange. It's really good for them.
Yeah.
Orange is really
95.
good.
Yeah, we can hard nade them though. We have so much utility.
Yeah.
Still
TKL
worse
3,
damage.
TKL 3, Divine still 4. Who else do we know about? Begapod Duo. Anything else? DNF, how many? And BB?
DNF is probably 4 and Civ now.
Yeah.
No, Divine is in Civ.
We're not sure about that. Divine technically.
The guy just
No, Divine
SLR
4,
knocked a
T1
guy.
in Civ.
Gotcha.
Where was the SLR? He
Uh,
just knocked a guy. That's salute.
I'm not sure.
It's smoked out East Hill.
Then I have
Yeah,
no
I think DNF's the top hill team. Divine 1 knock.
East Hill is
No, they're
smoked out
not.
Yeah,
fight
DNF has
Begapod.
full team. It's fun.
no reason why he would use an M16 other than
But
he
DNF
can't
is,
find a
Civ?
DMR.
Play 4.
No, DN Divine is Civ.
Divine. Okay.
I guess they're like green or something because there should be a different team green line. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, Deal just flushed the guy in Civ from Blue Mark, and I see one peeking high ground.
Yeah, meet up, Matt.
You see it
He's
there.
driving up the hill. 3 guys there or something. Big team. Inting. Orange.
BB.
Oh, I was right.
Oh, so DNF
That
is
doesn't
there.
make sense.
Oh,
That doesn't
you're
make sense,
fucking
bro.
Yeah,
stupid.
so meet up take.
If you see any vest, let me know.
Okay, DNF's
Kick
playing
knows
Civ
he
now.
knows.
How do we fight TKL here? Like, how do we kill them?
Running up the hill on the Civ Bridge yellow. I just saw one.
I mean, TKL's about to drive.
Grenade them.
I'm doing.
Peeking window.
Green, north.
Guys, we should be ordered to grenade west. If we kill them, we win the game.
They're full smoking. They're gonna drive up the ridge.
There's already a guy there. Right below the smoke.
Well, the Bronco lit. Trying to mark that car.
I knocked one on DNF.
Nice. Looking for it, actually.
Boys, let's play to wipe the
No,
TKL
I
guys.
got stolen.
TKL
They're
driving.
driving across the zone.
They're gonna sweep. Can we take
Who are they
space
fighting?
behind them?
Oh wait.
We should take their
People
ridge.
left.
We should take their ridge. We have an angle to get kills.
2
We should
people
100%.
left.
leave.
They're a 3-man. 2 cars
Okay,
left.
let's
and
take it
they're-
then.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
let's take it.
Yeah, you
They're
can't
fighting. Let's
anchor.
go.
I'm going.
Go take the ridge.
I'm watching over this fight.
Yeah, I don't know what the best spot is to pull up here. I'm just testing.
Just gonna take this ridge.
Did they
Two
enter
on
this so
yellow.
deep? Go all the way across the road. Help me.
Not going across. They're in the complete open.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop
I
with you,
went
Matt.
uber deep.
I hit one with down. Shoot that guy.
Yeah,
Nice.
TKL
Yeah,
insta, and
they-
BB's weak. I think they're true knock right now.
There's 8 alive.
Aggressive?
I think we should sweep this.
There's one green still.
I don't. Wait, GK's running up the ridge. Go. Further ridge. I can flush
Yeah,
this
we
guy.
should sweep this.
There's one right behind green still. There's 2 people.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
We
Alright.
can slow it down.
Cancel then.
Are you guys
Sitting
safe?
here too, yeah. You can play
which
my
one?
side of the rock.
I will. I'm just throwing myself out healing.
Looking for Geeke. One guy's in the close garage, H1 on orange.
I got zone.
Beamy still going.
Come over now then.
Wait. Isn't it way better if you guys slow play green line? I don't know. Like, if they have green line head peek, we're kind of.
I think we need to
ass
fight
spot.
BB here.
Guys,
we need
it's
to fucking
8
kill BB.
alive. It's BB4 for sure.
I didn't see them lose.
Oh, there's the
any.
solo Beamy, of course.
Yeah.
4-man and a 3-man.
Well, we know.
GK's
Yeah, Geeke is 3.
And then BB is 4. That's our info. Unless
makes
there's a
sense.
rat.
Are we gonna get naded here?
Our spot is not good to
I almost
BB,
had
boys.
bodied one.
We
Right
don't have
there.
playable in zone unless we're playing your side of the street. If blue waypoint isn't playable, then we need to fight BB this zone.
It's not playable, I don't think.
Okay,
I'm
let's start fighting BB then. We have
I mean,
no
we
other
could
play.
like AFK there, but
Picking
I
our
don't
spot
think
is
it's
not
gonna
real.
Let's fight them. I think.
I agree.
There's 2 up top. They have MK. We need a smoke
Yeah,
line.
they're peeking
me
me
and Tig need to
only.
hold, and you guys are gonna have to pull up under.
What's the best spot to pull up under? I'm coming over now.
You guys smoked the middle of the street.
And it has to be like blue.
Yeah, you guys need to pull up blue and green. And Tig's gonna anchor.
Okay, Okay, you guys good?
I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Yeah, ping around that
Get a
smoke.
shot if you can anchor it.
We're gonna get naded on entry, but we have to push live.
They're literally right above it, so.
Alert 1-1. Left side smoke. He's peeking with no helmet. Knocked him.
Nice.
One more ping from blue. They're nading you guys.
Get away from the tree.
Where's the nade? The knock. Blue.
Nade over the ridge.
Nade over my ridge.
Did they spot a doozy on the low ground?
Yeah.
One's peeking above you guys. He's on a rock on blue. Exactly.
Nade in blue.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
GK's gonna aggro.
Yeah, I'm resetting to hold
I
GK's
dropped
blue.
nade on me, by the way, so careful behind me.
One standing busy.
Fucking insane nade, H-Man.
What if GK went field? I'm knocking the GK.
Nice. Okay, 1 BB, 2 of GK.
I'm holding.
Can you guys trade the BB guy?
Splashing a little deep, but it works.
I'm not safe, actually. I have to smoke down.
I headshot the guy on green.
Yo, GK on my edge.
Look, GK's rezzing on yellow. Maybe
One's green.
and one's
No,
field.
he just naded
He's
me. He can't be.
he's on
Okay, they're not rezzing. Last
He's
two
fucking
are-
driving. 1 HP in the coke.
those are last
Dead.
two.
One's on blue.
Peeked me, fuck.
His head, he's 1 HP on blue. Can you fight that?
Fight that guy. It's 1v1 you.
He's on my
Big,
edge.
you could come to res me if you want.
Yeah.
I'm safe. He could nade me, but.
Yep. Oh,
Just stick it.
Hey,
They're
bro.
rezzing
that's
yellow.
so
it's
close.
gonna be
That's
safe.
so close.
I'm gonna push with nades.
Yep,
Please
I don't
flip
have
it.
any.
I can give you info. The other guy's
Just
gonna
aggro
drive. Try
together.
to kill him out of the car. If he does something stupid. He's
I'm
doing
gonna
something
nade
stupid.
fire.
He
I
can
can't,
do it.
I can't help you.
Driving in
dead.
the middle of the ground. Driving into you.
Yeah.
On the rock, green.
Nade the right guy.
Both on green.
Here he
above me.
comes.
Anti.
GG. Maybe if Tick has a gun up, he could have got him when he hopped on that rock, but
Across the circle entirely just to be able to look up the hillside. It came in clutch as a distraction to get a knock, as well as just being
I was kind of just losing 1v1s, I think. Lost that game
Well played there at the end by GK.
when they got up to the top.
And they really bounced back nicely here in PGS 8. I mean, surely they're going to the finals, no doubt about it now. And nice,
Let's go.
Nice finish to the day to boot. So you gotta love it.
Respect where respect's due. Falcons have been on a tear of their own.
They did
We
it.
gotta get everything set for the
Good job,
Indian
gamers.
group stage tomorrow. Toffees, Avenger. What are we looking at?
All right. Here we go. We got 6 on Facebook, 40 on Twitter. How bad was my team today? This was an L, but he was the cheapest guy.
It's a sleek game for Geek
Otherwise,
as they come away with a big
average.
win to end the day.
46.
Two, a Miramar match with a lot going on, but ultimately
Anything above 40 is
Yeah,
Facebook.
it's looking really good, obviously, here for GK to be able to close this one out. A lot of other teams, including VP, needed to have a massive game, and they did so. What a fantastic
19.
game from Ibiza onto Gen G. That was crazy. Obviously, early starts here. Very predictable circle with having like the pillars inside, and in general, Minas Generalis obviously here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Having Luca
Nicholas
as an anchor
Reed.
player on that side, kind of sacrificing him for the information to have that side stat that he was able to have on day trip was huge. They were able to run up. He got a knock or two, and then
Oh, a
he was able
Facebook.
to rely on some of the healing. Getting
1,
fourth
2,
man.
3.
Big fourth, a lot. And this last game we
Yassine.
talked about, a lot of teams are going to come in here and salvage points, trying to make sure that
Look
they're
at
in
this.
the best
Oh,
position
this
to
one.
advance. Nice
It's a
bounce.
single
Oh,
nade.
my
It's
goodness.
a single nade that takes out everyone from Ibiza. That's massive.
True.
I think that's called good economy.
Yeah, very effective. Look at this. Here's what I'm talking about. Like this anchor.
I think the
position,
push was
Luka,
okay. They
big
just
knock,
lost their
back, and then
1v1s.
They're like, okay, the only obviously being able to
That
hurt
almost
them
tickled
is the
over.
team. They're aware of this.
Close.
They're able to kind of backfill this. And
1,
then
2,
Bestia
3,
right
4,
opposite
5,
me.
6,
Obviously,
7,
they
8,
have no
9,
idea he's
10.
there, but he was able to
Ooh.
completely spray them down.
Thanks for the follow.
It's a links.
Guy has already won.
At least it's not on a. At least there's no maps where you get like 42
Uh,
all at the same time and get.
Let me
mixed
check
and
when did he win.
This one a little more fair. They come out, they get that, and then we go to the late game here.
He run
to see
twice already?
BB team again showing up late. Falcons again showing up late. Teams that wanted to put some points up, and
No,
GK
that's him.
ultimately going to walk away with the win as we get to watch those final 3 teams. Utility.
Yep. What a day for EMEA here.
Thanks for the follow.
Compared to what we saw in the group stage.
How cops strict PL.
When you get to the second iteration of these PGSs, right? They sort of adjust and know how to use
He
that
wasn't
lead
happy.
to their advantage.
He
No,
wasn't happy.
wow.
He was like, we could have won this game, guys.
That's fair. You think they was it easy mistake?
He wasn't happy.
Wow.
He was like, we
Sort of adjust, know how to use
He
that
wasn't
lead
happy.
to their advantage. No,
He wasn't happy.
wow.
He was like, we could have won this game.
That's a classic. That's a beamy angle.
Was it easy mistake fix?
No, I think it's like you're committing so much of the kills, and yeah, I that's fair enough, right? But were they 4 alive? It could have been done.
Absolutely. All right, so we see the fist bumps, we see the points given out.
Brilliant.
Great first game, and now we get to check in just
Oh,
a minute.
shit.
I think we're gonna see what Bella has to say as she talks to Ibby.
I'm standing with Virtuous Pro Ibiza. Your nade be poppin'. That was great. You guys
Holy
were
shit, the
strong,
diff.
strong. So, can you tell us what was the adjustment that did the trick for you, unlike the last one? You must have something to say.
I mean, it still wasn't that great, but we had a really good team talk. We're not the best qualifier team. Usually when we make finals, we do good. Everyone opened up a little bit, you know, emotions, some things they want to bring out. We chilled, played a lot of scrims. I think we were one of the only teams that was kind of scrimming. And yeah.
Which is exactly the same thing they did last time.
Team chemistry, I guess, that did the trick. All right, and now you have 2 more days to prep for the finals. How confident are you to do even better? More nades incoming?
I mean, this was kind of like a lucky nade, I guess. Everything worked out. This last game was really proactive. I liked it. Yeah, finals are, we usually go all in, play a bit more risky than qualifiers. So gonna have some team talks, see what teams are making it, where do we loot, and full gas.
I mean, it's a good day for VP. Do you have anything you might want to add? This is your moment.
Yeah, I mean, we made finals, so be ready for us. And shout out to VP for helping us out with everything we need.
All right, that was beautiful, Visa. Thank you, thank you. Best of luck to you. I'll let you go now. Enjoy your moment with your team.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, you gotta go, man. I mean, I gotta like, you know, talk to the next guy too. Hello, Type. All right, the king. Hello, 안녕하세요. 마이크 들으셔요. All right, Type. Wow, you killed it 2 days in a row with the back-to-back chickens. You must be feeling some type of way about your performance today. 이틀 연속 정말 꾸준한 활약을 보여주면서 오늘 2연속 치킨까지 가져가셨습니다. 오늘 경기력 되게 만족스러우실 것 같아요.
경기력보다는 좀 운이 좋아가지고 잘 풀렸던 것 같습니다.
I mean, I don't think it's like our skills that did the trick. I think we were very lucky and fortunate with how we played today. The last PGS, the finals really slipped through your fingers so closely. And this time, T1 is not playing around. So what is it that is so different now this time around? 지난 PGS 결승 너무 아쉽게 놓쳤는데 오늘은 당당하게 우리 먼저 갈게 하면서 이렇게 진출을 성공하셨어요. 좀 연습도 준비도 많이 하셨을 것 같은데 좀 그동안 보냈던 그 시간에 대해서 한번 이야기해 주실 수 있을까요?
팀들끼리 대화도 많이 하고 혼자 생각도 많이 해가지고 좀 성장했던 것 같습니다. 아직 더 발전한 부분이 남아 있어가지고 열심히 노력하겠습니다.
I mean, like, I think our team we really practiced well, and I think we still have a long way to go to make sure that we carry this into the finals. So yeah, I think we're just happy. We practiced a lot, spent a lot of team time, and all right, Type. Yeah, I thought you would be, you know, more excited, but you're so calm. May I ask why that is? 조금 기분이 더 좋으실 줄 알았거든요. 이렇게 원래 이렇게 차분하신가요?
네, 마지막 판 내용이 조금 안 좋았어가지고.
그게 좀 아쉬워서?
네, 그게 좀 아쉽습니다.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but I'm not really happy with how we played our last map, so I think that's why. All right, Type, we would love to see a big smile from you. Yay. All right, thank you, Time. All right. Oh, he's walking off. But all right, I guess that's it from me. And now, guys, please take the camera away. Bye.
Take the camera. God, I love you, Bella. Calm, cool, collected, and ready to just get out of here. I love that. Show me a big smile.
Nah.
Job done. That was literally it, right? But they did a great job. T1 came to play. They grinded it out. They got the points that they needed, and they looked pretty good doing it. So congratulations to them. Great questions from Bella.
Yeah, nice to, after missing it with 1 point in PGS 7 here, to come in and drop a lot of points. Obviously, the wins is a huge impact for that, but overall, what a fantastic day. Yesterday was a little bit more slow. That's often what we see from obviously the players here is like, okay, we're gonna, we're gonna start slow. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna adapt a little bit more here. Way more explosions. You can see that it's time to get in and get the kills. Obviously, get the job done here with some of the teams that have their last day, and then the other teams that come in. Some explosive ones. Falcons and BB actually huge from them, obviously having fantastic day to start things off with. GK being able to close it out. They're also kind of, okay, we need a little bit more points if it's a high cutoff. It could be lower, we'll see tomorrow. It depends if we have some teams that are soaking, that are sponging up the majority of the points here, though. It was, being in the longhouse, being in this position here where this circle is, you're able to close out so many games with it because you have so much control and so many entry points into the circle. Good to see Spyro here back for the man of the match.
Man of the match going to go to Spyro. Not the most spectacular of wins, but a win when you need it the most. That's how you want to end your day, is you kind of have to sit and watch everyone else make that chase on you. Getting up to the front is going to be a very, very valuable tool for them. Congratulations. Good to see Spyro really playing well. And again, this is a roster that is lacking, and I don't want to say they're superstar, because Spyro and the guys are great players with great pedigrees, but Diffek's not here. Let's take a look at the team summaries. Total kills, VP, 55.
That's impressive. Obviously, some of the teams haven't played all their matches yet, but 55 here is the cutoff point, and this is a classic VP, right? They're always coming out fragging. They have 55 points. They only have 16 placement points, but they're still in the 70s here, so it's very good to see them kind of come in and do this. If they're able to combine their kills and their fracking prowess with some of the placement points here, they would have been number one quite easily. If they had anywhere close to what we're seeing in some of the top teams, they could have broken in to the triple digits, but they're not. And that's, if they're able to kind of solve that algorithm in their minds, how do we do this? They might be able to have a fantastic performance in the finals as we've seen before. Wow. Yeah. This is unheard of. 4 teams above 14.
Wow, that is absolutely. So the end game very much going to these 4 teams. All teams who are kind of on that search and also pedigreed rosters that needed to make those plays. Also want to say, maybe Virtus Pro, big day today. We saw them getting some ice cream at McDonald's yesterday. So, having a good time as a team. They seemed happy. They seemed in good spirits, and it seems to have translated here. Total leaderboard. T1 ends the day at 90 points. Day trade 82. GK jumps up to 80 off the back of that win. Virtus Pro looking good at 71. But here is the kerfuffle situation. This is a lot lower than PGS 7, right? Way lower. So that does
GK got
that those teams who are dancing around 60, E-Arena in
disconnect
particular,
points.
may find themselves in a trouble spot tomorrow.
Yeah, E-Arena is a little bit scary, right? Bestia, I would say they're they're completely out already. Or what's they're 19th. They don't have any more, so they are out. Thanks for coming, Bestia. It's good to see you guys.
That's a bummer.
That sucks, yeah. But we have obviously a lot of other teams here. That is very
water.
If you're looking at even doubling your points here.
My sister is asking me about a Microsoft account or something.
It's going to be a little bit of a rough time for them. Forest had a fantastic showing in the last PGS. Now only 27 points. Even if they've doubled their performance, they're still not going to be above that 60 kind of cutoff. So a lot of the teams that we have right here, currently in the kind of outside the cutoff, could still be in the outside cutoff too.
My worry is not a lot of B teams were down below that 60 mark. So that does mean that it's going to really come down to tomorrow and a lot of teams racing to get to where we think that cutoff is going to be. So there's going to be a very violent day of play tomorrow. We're going to kick it off with groups A and C, starting on the grassy pastures, ending on the dusty dunes, exactly what we are used to, and should be a pretty good day of games. And it does seem like there's going to be a lot for these guys to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, for this case here, right? The cutoff could be really high.
Posture check.
What we're really going to be seeing to kind of for the teams. I asked Falcons just now before. Well, they're like, oh, 56 is a pretty good day. It should have been 70.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, tomorrow we're breaking triple digits. Yeah. I mean, if we soak, we're gonna have potentially more teams coming in, but we want to have as weak as a final as possible, right? So that could be really a strategy that's like, okay, let's try to knock out some of the stronger teams. And that's what we're potentially could be seeing tomorrow. It's like the focus on the stronger teams to kind of lock them out, make sure they're not in the final.
Hilarious. For us, we want the strongest teams in the final. For them, they want the weakest final that includes themselves, and that makes perfect sense. Now, if you want to get to a final, you got to do it with those who make it possible. And I want to give a big shout to our sponsors, Krafton, PUBG Battlegrounds, PUBG Esports, and of course, Hero Esports for making this possible.
Yeah, and of course to OP.GG for powering all of our stats and overpowering your game.
And also Aorus, our official PC partner.
Yeah, and AMD for joining us here, bringing in the strongest CPUs in the game.
And the Wowie that is Zowie, our official monitor partners.
And while you're looking at the monitors, you're going to be seated comfortably. You're doing that with Andy.
And if you need to remember
Huge.
anything in game, you better have the best memory
Big day,
stick
2 hours
possible.
scrimming, and then
Lexar,
thesis
live
paper.
for
Oh,
the memory.
Lord.
I lived for the action. I know you did too. We're wrapping it up for the day, but final
Good
thoughts
luck
prepare
with that,
for the
bruh.
final day of
Yeah,
groups.
I mean, a very chaotic
Hope you
day
survive.
yesterday, and you can see it's really, it's a game of the top that is locking out, having fun. We're like, okay, we already made it. And then there's the game of the
Right,
teams
good,
coming
good
in and like,
England.
okay, we have 0 points.
Yeah, from
we
you,
gotta make
man.
something happen. And some of the teams that did, other teams that had a really difficult day, they gotta re-figure out what's gonna happen for tomorrow, because it's gonna be a really chaotic day tomorrow. Again,
That's the key. Key is chaos. Tomorrow is going to be a chaotic day of action here from PGS 8, the last day of play in the group stages where you get to make your statement that you deserve to be in the grand final to pay for that $100,000. Make sure you're here. I guarantee it's going to be a good time. But until we see you then, play more PUBG.
All right. GG's. That Panzer from Jacob was pretty naughty. All right. That's it. We're done. Same giveaway tomorrow. If you already entered, you don't need to do it again. But otherwise, see you tomorrow.